Video Game Podcast.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Whether it's a beer or shot or even a glass of wine, grab your favorite beverage and welcome to the Level 857 Video Game Podcast. As always, we have the usual friends and gamers. One including me, Alg857.
The 23rd. Stallion.
Sticks.
And your boy Big Chalk, what up?
Yo.
What's up, everybody?
What's good? What's good?
What's going on?
Cheers, everybody.
How you doing?
How bizarre. How bizarre.
Hell yeah, man. We're missing Turb today, man.
Oh, hold on. Welcome to D12 World.
Oh, God.
Why?
What the hell? No, you don't need a spirit here, man.
Wow.
In spirit, Turbo's here.
Well, here we go. We got the usual suspects up in the chat here. We got Mass Produce. What's good, man? What's good? What's good, son?
Mr. Bizarre.
We got we got the World Bazaar here. That's right. That's right.
We should have a button that does that.
Well, that's
not
coming
even
soon.
a relative song.
It is. Yeah.
Dude, I heard it in a commercial
Yeah, yeah.
recently.
Well,
Yo, that dude is still getting paid.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
still getting paid.
royalties are real, man. The royalties are real. No, that's coming soon, man. I'm working on getting the soundboard working again. But
To the stream deck.
what up?
We
Heavy
got-
metal is up
we
in
got
that
heavy metal. Come
Just so you guys know, I'm doing this. I've been doing this from now on, man, because my voice is all fucked up from doing that, man. Every single time.
Really?
I can't do it every
Now
time.
you just got sick, man.
Nah,
I was
man.
just repeating the name, heavy metal.
I just go, hey, what's up? What's up? I'm doing this. But for the audio listeners, we apologize for breaking your eardrums.
yeah.
It's always going to happen.
Very true. Listen, we just got to turn away from the microphone.
Yeah.
It's just something we started and we couldn't stop.
Well.
But when you do it solo, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, it's kind of different, man. The devil horns work.
Now you gotta
The
go.
devil horns.
You got to go like that by yourself. You
I,
got to cover the
I
mic.
did it. I did it on Fighter Fridays
You did?
for heavy metal. I
You
was
said,
Oh, boy.
oh, hey, guys.
So, yeah.
Hey, welcome.
Yeah, we're doing
Welcome.
a podcast here.
Welcome, man.
Thank you, everybody in the chat. Thank you guys for watching or listening. Like every podcast, we start off by talking about the games we've been playing.
Sometimes.
Usually. It depends on the guests that we have on. But, hey, you know what?
Let's ask Turbo what he's been playing this week.
Huh?
Let's ask Turbo what he's been playing this week.
I've
been playing
Dragon Ball Z Kakarot for the 400th hour.
Yeah.
I assume so.
That was a good impression, right?
And then I went to play Super Mario World 3.
Oh, wow.
And then I went back to Super Mario 64.
Dead on impersonations. I like that. I like that. Those are good.
And then I played Mortal Kombat 11.
No, he wouldn't have played that.
Yo, why did we just turn him into Mick Foley?
I don't know
right
how
there?
the hell
you
you
turned to Mick Foley.
Butchered the fucking...
I'm supposed to be playing Astral Chain, but I don't have enough time.
But that Kakarot, though.
Oh, God.
But Dragon Ball
Stop
Kakarot.
Jesus. man.
Jesus. So what are we actually
Who's going first?
All right, you go first, man.
Yay, I'm going first.
Yo.
What am I playing?
I don't know.
I don't know. Tell us.
playing Ghost.
Stop. Stop.
Oh, shit.
Just say it
Baby
normal.
Turtle.
Oh, boy.
Stop.
Baby
Stop. Stop. Just
They're
say
going to
the
get
god.
just as bad as Kakarot.
Just say,
This is
just say
even
the
worse.
name of the goddamn games, bro. What is wrong with
Fucking
you?
worse than your brother, bro.
It's terrible.
You just finished bashing him, and then you're going to do something even worse.
Exactly. You're gonna be exactly like him,
What the fuck?
but worse.
Yeah, but worse.
He's like Turbo 2.0.
Yeah, let me just kick it up a notch with the fucking
Turn it a massive
garbage.
splinter. Jeez. So what you playing? Action.
I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima. I have 25 hours in the game. Yeah, 25 hours.
Good amount.
That game is divided up into like 3 parts. And one part, I'm like 1 part away from liberating one and 4 away from liberating the second one. And I haven't touched the third one yet. But I just did this mission where you have to like defend this town, and you're just getting invaded. There's like fire arrows everywhere and shit like that, and you have to like destroy the fucking catapult shooting the arrows and stuff. And after that, it's like you learn a certain technique where you have to hit both the L and R3 stick in, and like it goes into some savage shit. I was like, yo,
that was my favorite part of the game.
I was
son.
like, yo, this is brutal as shit. Because remember, I asked you, I was like, because
We didn't say what.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
word
I
is.
chopped off dude's arm. I'm like, when can I chop someone's fucking head off? And then today I said, oh, chop that motherfucker's head off.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
that shit was. I was
There's a
like,
mode. Yep.
That's pretty cool.
ooh. But yeah, after that part, and then whenever they have those epic parts in the game, they sneak in that dope music. And it kind of builds up as shit's going on. And I'm like, oh, I like it. It's so fucking dope.
I didn't use that mode a lot in the game because you obviously have to build it up certain times. But when it happens, you
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's magic.
Like
It is magic.
The other day, I'm such an idiot because I was in some big like enemy stronghold, and they'll let you know you're not supposed to be there.
Oh yeah, you can't.
And I was like, no, I want the smoke. Dude, I was surrounded, and they were shooting. Like I killed a lot of people, but they were like, flap, 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 flap. I caught like arrows all in the back, and I was dead. And I went back there again by accident, and I was like, nah, I kind of want the smoke again. But the game's awesome. I fucking love it. I love
Take
it
out
to
the
death.
archers first.
Yeah, I always got fucking kill the archers.
I think there is an emerald wizard.
Emerald Wizard has entered the chat.
Yes.
Magically. Emerald Wizard said, "You shall not pass."
Oh yes,
That's a throwback right there, man.
Oh, he.
That's one of my favorite games.
He just brought up Shadow Mordor.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
man, hell yes.
One of my favorite games.
Oh man, oh man.
That game is fucking dope. No, but I probably should beat Ghost in maybe another week and a half. I'd probably say, because I'm trying to find little gaps in my schedule to knock out like 5 hours here and there.
I still got to do the DLC.
Oh,
The entire island.
Wasn't that free on Oh no, right?
No, the Legends mode was free.
Yeah. What? Okay.
The multiplayer.
Okay. I haven't played it, so that's why I saw it on the.
I didn't
PS,
play multiplayer either, even though
I saw it on PS, whatever the PlayStation thing is. The free last month.
the multi co-op. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Interesting.
also played 2 matches of WWE 2K22.
Nice.
And after many disappointing wrestling games in the past, I was thoroughly impressed.
Breath of fresh air.
Thoroughly impressed.
2K22.
Because it had that had that intense feeling during a match where there's like lots of like counters, like pace. There's different parts in the fighting where you can counter. Like you could miss the initial counter at the beginning, but like you have to hit a different button for a different counter. Like there's so many different types of ways to counter moves that it kind of like how you see matches on TV, how they go back and forth. Like I never felt that in the game before, in a sense, where like if I'm punching, they block the punch, and then they punch me 3 times and they grab me. I reverse the grab, then I throw them, they reverse the throw, like that kind of shit.
It's interesting.
I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, man. And
So it's more
yeah.
technical.
Yeah, more like
They simplified the moves though.
Okay.
Like it's not overwhelming, but you can do a lot of stuff in the game.
you could
That's
play.
cool.
You could play it like regular,
Right.
and if you want to, like, it's kind of like a fighting game in a sense. Like, you know how you have to learn that character.
Right.
If I pick AJ Styles, I have to learn his combos and stuff like that. And when I say combos, it's a weak and a heavy strike mixed in with a grapple. So like you do like weak, strong attack grapple. He's gonna do one of his combos from the TV, what he does on TV, like his signature shit. And it's just I want a whole day to mess with it because I want to unlock more people and see how they play. But y'all are gonna see that on the channel. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun.
It hits different.
It does hit different.
Stop with that tag.
I like it.
Come on.
I like it though. I like that. I like that tag. It
The
does.
fucking marketing manager over
does.
here.
You're welcome.
Chalk's like cha-ching.
Playing anything else?
Oh, that's it. That's all I played.
That's it.
Yeah, I haven't played Smash Bros. in almost a month.
Yeah.
That's
I've
fine.
been.
They stopped that. They stopped that. There's
I've
no more
been-
Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers.
It's time
Not
to give it.
not
It's
at
time to give
Evo.
it a rest. It's not there
there's
anymore.
still
It's
tournaments, man. They still play.
No, it's over.
Not at Evo.
No, it's over. Damn.
It's time to move on. You can,
It's
just-
never over.
Damn.
Smash is
man.
never over.
you can play it on occasion now.
Smash is never over because of Smash Fridays.
Damn.
And
Smash
there's
and
Pretty
Maddox.
much over.
Yo.
oh,
He
you
canceled
got
you,
jokes?
bro. He
Yo.
canceled you,
Oh,
bro.
you got jokes?
I didn't care, so I'm not even fighting on Friday.
Oh,
He
you
said
got
your
jokes?
shit's done.
But your
Your shit's
people
done.
in there though.
Yo.
Yeah, they pretty much
Anyway.
canceled.
All right, let me tell you what I've
Oh,
been
you
playing,
got jokes?
Damn, you said you.
I've been out
King
sick.
of Fighter Friday.
I've been out sick all week, and I'm actually just got over my cold, so I'm getting better. Getting better.
Ain't nothing like a beer can fix. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, man. I haven't had alcohol in a while, but yeah.
It's like Robitussin.
What do you think is in it?
No, man.
Wow.
Anyway, I finished Batman Arkham Asylum, man. What a breath of fresh air to
you
go back to that
Played
game.
the whole shit.
I played it over, yeah.
I played Batman.
I had after watching the Batman the movie, I felt like playing.
You got
I
bit.
want, but the thing is, I didn't want to do the what is it, Arkham City because that's a more open world. Even though I love the game, I wanted to go from its roots, right? And
I like
there
the
was
style.
so many things in that game, and even though it was linear to a certain extent, it was awesome to play a game. It's nice when you play a game like with all these open world games. It's nice to play something that's linear
The way it's supposed
and
to
still
be
fun and still fun, and it still gives you the yeah, you can explore a little bit, but it was like sections, like almost like God of War type, like where it's like you go into one
Yeah.
section and it's like not full sandbox, but it's like just sections or whatever.
There's something to be said about playing a game the way they intend you to play.
Yes, yes.
Something about that.
But
sometimes.
it's not to take anything away from open world games.
can.
Sandbox games are still fun in their own right, but I feel like it's oversaturated with them. There's so
a lot,
many of
everything.
them.
It
They're
takes
all
me,
good
It takes
too.
me 3 years to play one.
Yeah, it's like they're so good, but it's like, nah, man. It's nice to just turn your brain off and play play something regular. Anyway, beat that. Awesome. Good to go back to. Remember a few weeks ago I played on Tactical Tuesday. It was a puzzle game that was originally $250 that was discounted at $2.50.
Was that
And
Membrane or Membrane?
Membrane, yes. I beat it.
Oh, nice.
I beat that game, and I 100%ed the whole thing. I got all the orbs for each thing. It took me a while, but I got addicted because I was like, it was good. I gotta say, it was good. Yeah,
Did you
I
say
mean, it was worth.
Did you say addicted? We'll come back.
Well, it's not on the list. No, well, I was addicted to getting those two things or whatever, completing it. I wouldn't put it on the list because, it was too short of a game.
It made the list.
But for $2.50, it is a solid puzzle game.
Not for
A puzzle
$2.50?
platform.
200.
$250? Hell no.
No?
Hell no.
That's rough.
Hell no. That definitely was a marketing strategy.
Didn't come with a statue. Didn't come with no special edition.
Nah. $250, you get a digital fucking game. That's it.
No
Digital
NFTs.
FU.
A digital FU, yeah. A digital. We
No
got your
NFT with
money.
that.
We got your money is what they do.
Money, bitch.
And then last night for Tactical Tuesday, I played for the first time. I did it live. I never played. I've heard good things about this game. Papers, Please. It's a weird game. It's
That
not.
was odd.
It is not my style. I'm not the type of person that likes to play. Usually, I don't like point and click games because it was on a P. It's a point and click game, but it's also a puzzle game as well. But, all right, the premise of the game is it's a make believe country like area like a Soviet Union. It's like takes place in the 80s.
Eternia.
No,
Duh.
no. Dude.
I have the power.
You're playing as a border control for it's supposed to be like Russia basically. You're playing a Russian border patrol, but it's not though. It's a make believe whatever thing whatever in the 80s, and the game is basically you're looking at people's passports, and the government gives you like these sets of rules on how to what to look out for, and let people through. And if you let the wrong people through, they cause trouble and shit, and it's crazy.
So
it's
basically
actually
immigration?
people try to bribe you and shit. People try. It was the most
weird.
fascinating. It is weird.
That's a very.
It's
weird
hard
game.
to grasp, to wrap your head around it unless you actually play it. But I found myself oddly having fun with such a simple ass game.
Maybe you should do that as a job then.
No, I was for real. I'm like, damn, people do this shit for work though. This is like a real job,
Well, I saw
and
it.
they made it into a game, and it's interesting.
It's
man.
like Overcooked, man.
I was like, is there no music here?
There is no. Well,
I thought it was weird.
it fits the theme though because
No,
it's
I
like
know.
it's supposed to be like the Soviet Union esque, and it's supposed to be like a
No Tetris music in the background?
nothing, just the intro music. That's it.
Did you deport any children?
Nah, man. But I what was it? Some guy, some lady came in and gave me a letter. I let her pass through the thing. She gave me a letter. I'm reading the letter. It's because the purpose of her going was for work. So she had to show documents that she was working, whatever. And if you find any discrepancies, you can either detain them or you can fucking just deny their passport.
Detain them.
And then you dude, when you detain them, this shit's funny. The curtain goes up, they search them and shit, and then they fucking send them away. The guards come in.
Damn.
But it's crazy because you start profiling people, man. It's fucked up. But you start profiling people, you have to be on point because it's like the smallest little change, like the photo. You have to make sure that it looks like them. Just like any other, security check you've ever been through. Like you don't think about it, but yeah, like people slip through the cracks, and that's legit how it happens. It's human error, and it's like they put you in those shoes, man. But it was like this lady. She was like, "Yeah, I'm supposed to be working in this country or whatever." So you send her through. She slips a fucking note. I'm reading the note. It's like, please, this guy is holding me hostage. He's supposed to be stealing he threatened to steal my passport or whatever, so I can't go back. Or whatever.
Wow.
If you find him, and I'm looking at the name, I'm like, all right, so now I have that on the side. So if anybody with that name, I'm waiting to detain him or whatever.
Wow.
Never happened though, but I was like, and it got me like trying to look out for this person and shit. There's people sending you prostitution cards.
Wow.
Yo, that's fucking crazy, man. Yo, it is fucking hilarious.
Kenshiro pops up right this
Yo,
way.
dude.
Enjoy yourself. Have a good time.
It's fun, and also you have a wife, you have a child at the end of every day of work. All right, every day of work is like a few minutes, like five or 6 minutes or whatever. Work.
If only it was really like that.
Yeah, right. And at the end of the day, you get your money, and then they deduct your rent. And then you have choice of buying
every day?
food, water, medicine, and then on the side it shows your family. So it shows your wife, your child, and then it says if they're okay, if they're cold. So you have to buy heat or whatever for your apartment. It's like
Jesus.
And a lot of the times, the way the game is designed, your rent goes up, and you're like damn near broke. Like you have like $5.
It's like, damn, I don't want to like experience real life, then play again a game and fucking experience real life.
But it's a cool game, man. Shout out to I forgot the guy's name who developed it. Shout out to the dude who made this game, because it really is like it's done on purpose. Obviously, it's done as a message to show
Like you broke in real life
this
and
is-
in this game.
This is well, in that time, it's just the system is designed for you to fucking be
broke.
that way. No matter how much you work, it's like you're not gonna really.
What if you actually paid your bills? Like by
Dude
the day?
playing life.
Dude playing life.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
You could be a winner at the game of life.
Whatever, Reagan. But what if you actually had to pay your bills like by the day? Like if they said, "Oh, it's $10 a day for your rent,"
Yeah,
and like,
Oh,
like they just bust it down, like you pay $15 a day to live and eat and stuff.
Yeah.
And you had to do it like that. You got paid that way too.
I mean, shit.
It'd be weird,
That would suck.
but it would still be the same price. Same price as what you pay now, but it would just be weird.
You'd see a lot of homeless people, a lot of dead people too. Yeah,
That'd be
man.
terrible.
And the other game I played, I actually recorded my playthrough because it's also scheduled to premiere for this following for the next Tactical Tuesday, and that's Triangle Strategy.
So you played the feature.
I played a few, yeah. No, I'm gonna be in the chat, but just to let you guys know, I did pre-record this, and this was at the height of my cold, so I was like really sick when I was doing this shit. Yeah, I had the box of tissues next to me and shit, man. I'm like,
What were you doing with a box of tissue next
just use your imagination. Let me stop.
I guess that OnlyFans is
But
popular.
yeah, look out for that.
No.
Look out for that next week. That's pretty much all I played. And yeah, man. Fun game, though, by the way. Triangle Strategy. Dope.
Yeah, I've been hearing good things about it. I'm
Multiple.
Yeah.
Your choices are very crucial in this game. Like in the beginning, they let you know, like, they give you like a dialogue tree of things to say to respond. And according to what I've read, they said that, certain people join your party based off of your decision.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And some people don't like those.
Some people can die based on what you do.
Based on your decision. Yeah, it's
It's
big.
just like it's Banner Saga, man.
Yes.
Banner Saga be offing people in like 2 seconds
crazy, man.
on some dumb off the screen shit.
And you'll see when you watch the playthrough. But my first some of the characters I saw, like, I'm like, oh, this is a healer character. This is probably a whack character. Nah, man, I was completely wrong. I was like, yo, this is a dope ass character. I thought it was like a healer character.
You'll be dead in the
Turned
next
out-
battle.
Yeah.
Jeez. Hopefully it's not like that.
Well.
It sucks when the character you really like has to take it away like
Happened
that.
to me so
Oh,
many
yeah.
times.
Oh, shit.
I can't even like.
Oh shit, yeah.
I'm like numb to it now.
All the time.
But
But
yeah.
yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. I've been playing Usual Suspect, which I'll go into, but I did.
Don't
play,
say it. Don't say it. Let me
Not
stop.
yet. Not yet.
You gotta hype it up like.
So the first, I played some WWE. First day it came out. I played
Okay.
2K22. I played the Rey Mysterio part of the game.
You did the whole thing, right?
I didn't think I was going to do the whole thing. I just tried it, and I was like, how many matches can I get out in this first day? And I ran through the whole thing. I think it's like 10, 11 matches or something like that.
Not bad.
I wanted to see what the highlights, because basically it's like it highlights the career of Rey Mysterio, and from like Halloween Havoc, the purple suit day
Yep.
with Eddie Guerrero, it starts there, and then it goes through his whole career. I mean, there's some matches they had to skip because they're not really going into. They didn't go into Eddie and the son. Is this your real son?
Oh, that was funny.
They didn't go through
Oh,
that.
that was funny.
I was surprised. You know how his son
That was
is
actually in the
there.
trailer. They were talking about in the trailer. They hinted at it.
It wasn't in that selection, but the we have it for Xbox Series X. That's the only one I had 4 controllers for, so that's the one we got it for.
Yeah.
I still need an extra controller for the PS5.
Yeah.
But
How much are those?
Like
by the way?
$70.
Sorry.
It's like $500.
Like $70 a piece. Like $76, $80. Up there, man. You wait for open box.
4 controllers is the price of a console.
Yeah, it's up there.
Pretty much.
But I got through that mode. It was weird because, you know, playing old school wrestling, they just gave you like 10 matches, you beat them, you get your belt. And, you know, I wanted to see if it was like that. It was not like that. First match, they're like, all right, punch him with 3 light punches or whatever. Like, they directly tell you each section to do in the thing.
Oh, so it's a good progression of how they teach you how to play.
It's kind of like a tutorial. Speaking of tutorials, they start the game. When you start the game, Drew Gulak pops up and starts telling you how to play the game. I'm like, dude, when's the last time I've seen this guy on TV?
You
So
can't
that's
teach
what
me
he's been
anything.
doing. He must have made the game.
Oh my god!
Why is he
Like, I'm
around?
a programmer now.
Exactly. No, you know how they always get somebody to do all the moves?
Yeah.
And they record him.
Yeah.
He probably did something like that.
Gulak.
Drew
Oh,
Gulak.
God.
It's one of the worst names ever.
Yeah, Gulak.
It sounds like
Sounds like
fucking
a vomit.
vomiting.
Yeah, it sounds like
Drew Gulak. Gulak.
y'all had too much to drink. That
Gulak. Gulak.
But when you get into the mode, like you do the moves, it says Irish whip him into the corner, then hit him with this, and then, you know, I had to pause. Like you pause every time to see what move
Pause.
to do. Not that type of pause, but to see the move you do.
Damn.
And in the middle of the match, after you do a certain thing, it'll go into its pre-made, like it shows the promo of the match, so it's showing you like video footage of the match as it's going on.
That's cool.
So it
that's
goes
interesting.
into it, and then it goes back into the regular game. So you play that part still.
That's
So
so cool.
It's
That's
weird.
cool.
It's like watching a documentary,
Right.
play
but you
through
play
it.
parts of it.
But it's also a tutorial kind of.
And I really wish I want them to have more characters and have that whole thing like that. Like the Hogan. Remember back in the day when they did the Hogan thing with the WrestleManias? I would
was
like
dope.
them to do that with Hogan while he's alive. Get him to record all that because they're narrating the match while you're playing.
And add the racism at the end.
Nah, just cut that.
that's DLC. That's DLC, bro.
Cut
That's
that.
DLC.
That's WCW time. Nah, it's not even.
You could have a racist mode
Yeah,
in the
man.
showcase.
Yo,
The
we
regular
got-
mode. The
Yo, you got
that for
racist DLC, bro. Come on.
Leave that for the TNA game. No. But I would,
$9.99.
so they're narrating the match. Like you hear Ray talking, he's like, "When I hit him with this, I did this." And his voice isn't the greatest.
It's almost like a mix of. It's like a deeper Michael Jackson.
Kinda. And he's like, I hit him with the elbow here.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. I wish your voice was a little better for
It's
this narration.
okay.
But it's cool that they had him narrate the match because
He
that's why
raps.
it makes it feel like you're playing a documentary. But certain matches, it's good to see some insight. He's like, I mean, you can tell he's acting a little bit too. He's like, oh, and he hit me with this boot here. Oh, it hurts so bad. Stop it. It's like, what are you talking about, man?
You wildin'.
But it's a cool concept, and I hope that they have some DLC where they can add. I know they won't, but if they can add those modes with other characters, that'd be pretty cool.
You know what's crazy?
Now you gotta wait till next year's game, bro.
Exactly.
You know what's messed
Once a
up?
year.
They missed their opportunity because Sting's not there no more. They missed their opportunity to do a showcase with the Monday Night Wars.
Yeah.
They missed the opportunity for that
They
because they
didn't do
could have
Monday
did
night,
the WCW side and like the WWE. That would have been
Big time.
fucking sick.
I mean, they had the ECW, they had the invasion
Yeah.
game,
Yeah,
but they didn't really do the story. At least I don't remember that they did it right. I don't know
that
if
would
they
have been fucking so cool.
did. But there was some parts in the game where they would tell you directly how to do the move. There was one part in particular. I told you.
Oh, you got glitched?
It was like, go to the top rope and hit
Always.
this move when he's stunned. And I was like, moving to the top rope, and he would just be like moonwalking and doing some weird shit and not climb the ropes. And I was like, is this for real? Are you serious? I got this far and you won't let me climb the ropes? I know how to climb ropes by now. And he would just glitch out in the corner and not climb the ropes.
How do you climb? I did it like twice. I forgot how though.
You can hit R1
Is it-
or run to the rope.
It's bumpers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But he wouldn't do it. And I was like, you're fucking the game up. I can't wait for the freaking patch for this.
You don't need no- no, you
how do I
good.
not
Damn.
beat it?
You good? You
Leave
don't
it.
need no
Leave it to
patch.
Sticks
So-
to find a glitch.
Yeah, he does.
So I lost that match the first time because I could not get up on the rope. I got him stunned mad times. I'm like, I can't get on the ropes. And you have to do it specifically. Like when they had the counter thing, I was losing the counter so much to get it. It's like they tell you that button.
Trying to learn it.
And I don't know the Xbox buttons like that. I know PlayStation buttons because they mix up the things. I was hitting the wrong
It's tough
shit.
to counter
Yeah.
after you get hit first.
Yeah.
That one is difficult.
Yeah.
Really?
Or after the grapple, that one's a tough one to get.
Really?
The first punch is easy because it's kind of telegraphed and they give you mad time. But after that,
I think that's cool though. That it's
Yeah.
not that easy.
Yeah,
there. There's certain things that do make it easy. Like you got to turn off the icon.
Yeah.
When we play each other, we're gonna turn off the icon.
yeah.
But I did finally get that. After I lost, I came back in the match and just started mashing the button harder. And he actually popped up on the roll. I was like, okay, I can move along now. And then I beat that one and moved on. But yeah, I mean, it was a pretty smooth experience. Definitely worth playing. I do want to play multiplayer and play the regular matches now that I know how to play. But it wasn't hard to pick up, and it's definitely better than last year's by far.
Oh my god. You
Still
mean
like that?
2 years ago?
Well, 2 years, but
Or 3
Well,
years.
actually, they didn't do last year. Yeah, so the 2 year, yeah, 19.
Isn't that
I
shocking?
thought it was 2020.
Was it 20?
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah, it was 2020.
2020 was the
2020.
shit one that they
Yeah,
failed
yeah.
midway.
2020 was
yeah.
the one when they walked to the ring like ducks.
Yeah, yeah.
Terrible glitches.
Favorite to watch. I love watching the montage of glitches.
Oh, the
online.
glitches are amazing.
Incredible.
That should have been a code in this.
Oh,
the
Yes,
glitch
yes,
code.
Yes, yes,
Hell
yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
They were like, we have fun with this.
just take all the unfinished shit that never worked and throw it in.
It sucks though that fucking RVD's DLC. I gotta wait till July, and he's part of a fucking Logan Paul Machine Gun Kelly pack.
You don't want them?
Ugh.
I want to slam them
Oh.
through tables. Yo, the tables stay in the ring too.
That's
It's dope.
awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I read that. Yeah,
You can
you
smash
have like
the
6
fuck with.
broken tables, just chaos everywhere.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So when Chalk loses in 2 seconds to a table match like he always does,
The table's still there.
Yeah, this table's still
it's still there to hit you again.
And it falls in your face. It's crazy. But any other game I played, of course, is Elden Ring.
I was
I
gonna say.
thought you said Zelda Ring.
Zelda
Zelda Ring. It's like what the fuck?
Since when does Zelda have a ring?
Nobody's called it Zelda Ring.
Zelda Ring.
Wow.
Surprised.
Wow.
Actually. But no, Elden Ring obviously is getting played. I can't stop playing it.
What's the hours?
I am at 45.
God damn.
45 hours.
That's nothing.
I'm
Wow,
yeah,
bro.
not compared to what people been putting in. Yeah,
Yeah.
They're at like 100.
People like I got 200, bro.
You ain't really
Fuck
playing.
you doing? You
This
ain't
week.
playing.
This week.
I just got halfway done at 200 hours. What you been doing?
They're like, you actually turned the game off. I haven't turned this shit off
How
since I
dare
got
you.
it.
I slept next to my fucking controller, woke up and started playing.
I
My
play in
family
my
left
sleep.
me.
I got levels. I collected rooms in my sleep.
I got I got a toilet installed right under me.
I put an ice box next to my console so it wouldn't overheat.
Oh,
Dude,
God.
people got the Steam Deck and are playing Elden Ring on the go. So yeah, it's not stopping.
Damn.
Jeez.
What you doing over there?
I'm adjusting.
What you doing?
I'm keeping him from kicking my mic stand. All right.
People play
There
it
we
like,
go. No, you kicked it. That's sorry. I'm moving it away from
That was
you.
your foot shaking. You did it.
Nah, man.
CGB
people-
that was you.
Riken on Twitch said people playing the game like they don't have jobs.
yeah, people
You're
playing
right.
the game like that is their job. They
Yeah.
might as well be
You're
getting
right,
paid
sir.
for it. Yo, everyone, it's crazy how many people are streaming it right now. Like people who you thought would never play. I was watching what you call play it.
Maximilian dude.
No, actually, I was watching him too, but
Well-
Adam Cole, baby,
He was playing it?
he's playing the shit out of it. I was like, dude, you
Coward.
were just killing yourself yesterday. And
Coward.
you're here playing.
He's a coward.
And you're here all day playing Elden Ring after that match.
Yo,
I'm like, dude.
every time I hear
relax.
Adam Cole about him playing a game, I just think of when they were playing Fall Guys. You remember when that was popular? A bunch of them were playing it, and there was one of the events. Some guy found a way to get up on like this skinny path and not even like
He was so bad.
Really?
completely cheat. And Adam Cole was like, "Look at him, he's a coward. He's a damn coward." Like he was pissed. He
What
was
the line?
mad
There was
pissed.
a line that he said that we always made fun
Oh,
of.
keep
too.
your eyes peeled.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Keep your eyes peeled.
eyes peeled. Yes.
Like
Yo.
a cheesy fucking 80s cartoon and
Yo,
shit.
much respect to Adam Cole. He plays Halo though, so
Yeah.
No, Adam Cole's hilarious. He's funny.
Nah, I mean, listen, I subscribe, man. He's on my Twitch.
He's
now.
a
I'm
funny
watching.
dude.
It was a bit pretty entertaining. He's really into it though.
He's a
Like
coward.
he's not.
I just like to call him a coward.
He's really into it though.
No, he
And
was
then-
pissed, man.
There were some people who just don't play games playing this too. I'm like, damn, that's why you know this is like the game right now. Because people you thought never played a game before are playing Elden Ring. That's the wrong game for you guys.
Well, Beardy just posted something today. He was playing it. He's just like, it's so hard for guys who are not good at this game.
Yeah.
He's like, but I love it, but it's so tough and unforgiving.
And I'd be like, are you really playing this because you're enjoying it? Because you certainly don't know what the fuck you're doing. But people are watching. Everyone is watching this game right now.
The game went viral, so people want a piece of it.
It's selling Call of Duty numbers right now.
Yeah.
And that's big time.
It's funny. I've never been intrigued by any of those games ever.
This is the one. Well, listen, I'll tell you why.
ever.
I'll tell you why this one might be the one that you might be able to try, because they have checkpoints before bosses and stuff. You don't go back to the beginning. Like if I played Bloodborne
okay.
and I played and died on a boss, you go pretty much back to your last save, but it's pretty far, and you have to do the whole level over.
You know what thing that got me about the games is like the characters don't have any like personality. They're just like there, and then there's no music as you're walking around. I'm like,
There is.
like,
There is.
Yeah.
There's ambient music, like, and then when stuff goes down, it gets big. It lives with you. So when you hear it, like when you don't even see an enemy,
So it's
it'll start
transitional.
building up, and you're like, "What's looking at me? What's here? What's happening right
and
now?"
is the Cthulhu there? There's that guy's not there. The bathrobe.
There was some big ass Cthulhu head on the ground. I was
Yeah.
like, and he was melted, and I was like, "Yeah, look at you."
Nah, they gotta get the bathrobe dude back.
was
Man.
What was
giant.
that? I think that what you were describing was that. What was his name? Daniel Lindholm, the composer that we had on.
Yes.
No, she
He was talking about dynamic. What the fuck was it? It was something
It's
like
dynamic music. Basically.
dynamic music where it's like it builds up depending on what you're doing in the game. Like if something happens, the music changes accordingly.
So there's stuff happening. You'll
Like a
hear it,
movie, like-
but then when stuff goes down or it gets darker, you're like,
Right.
okay, this is the wrong area. I
Right.
should probably not go this way.
That's
so it
cool,
does
though.
live with you though. But then when you get to a boss, and it's like, you know those songs.
Yeah, the epic song.
When they
I,
come back.
I'm sold on the fact that there's a checkpoint right before a boss. Man.
Yeah, most of
And
the
when you-
bosses, and you can bring people in.
I'm not.
You can bring people in, like if you're playing co-op, you can come in and help someone if they need it. And also you can call people in. You can't play. Piss me off. This is the one thing about it. Because me and my boy played co-op the other day. Second I got in the game, it was like, oh cool, we finally got co-op to work. Invaded, and we got murdered in 2 seconds. I was like, dude,
Yo.
we just
See, that's why I'm not-
started.
yeah, yeah.
That's
We
annoying.
just
Yeah,
started.
that's not cool, man.
And he murdered us in 2 seconds. I forgot the buttons.
Took an
and
hour
everything.
to get the shit working.
I was like,
welcome to hell.
I was like, I did take an hour to figure it out.
That's
It was like,
fucked
damn,
up.
we just figured it out, and I forgot the button. I didn't even hit the dude. I was
That's
like,
disheartening.
I felt so bad.
Yeah.
And then once we knew, we got back in the game. But you can't turn off the invasion when you're playing multiplayer. And
That's
it
bullshit.
shuts off the areas of the game that you can go in, because you can't go through the whole game 2 players. So you can't go in. Like if I started at a boss, you go in for the boss. Once the boss is dead, you disappear. Like the second player disappears out of the game. So it's
They-
only there to help you for that.
Oh, so it's not real co-op.
No, if you
So
start outside,
You're like a helper. It's
you're
like a helper.
Definitely a helper.
I just read something today, not about Elden Ring, but about the Saints Row reboot, and they were talking about drop in, drop out co-op,
Why is
sim-
it so hard?
similar to that. Don't know, but without the like,
Okay.
it's only one other person,
Yeah.
and that's it. And you could play any campaign through the whole game. Like they can drop in and drop out
I
at
wish
any
it was
point,
like that. Dude, there's
any
4
boss,
players.
any mission, whatever, through the whole game.
I've
No,
only seen-
I'm not a Saints Row fan.
I've
But,
seen 3 people, but I think it's 4 that you can pre-in.
oh, and the Elden
Question.
Ring.
And Elden Ring. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Does Mr. Mass Produce said he said I can't speak English, man.
We could read
He
it,
heard the
read it.
performance takes a dip in co-op. Is that true? Did you experience that or nah?
No, it didn't take a dip. It was the same exact bad performance on the PC as single player because there is a bad glitch in the game where it'll do some type of buffering and it'll like slow down and then go fast. Like it does it random and they haven't fixed it yet.
PC Master Race. My
That
ass.
sucks.
Let me
Yeah.
stop.
No, I mean, other than that, it runs
Yeah.
flawless. My computer should run it flawlessly, but it's a bad glitch that doesn't depend on your graphics card or anything. It's
It's
just
the programming
the way
of the
it's,
game.
yeah, they have to figure that
Right.
out. After they figure it out, it's pretty good. But I haven't heard that much on the. Actually, they said the PlayStation 4 version, if you play it on the 5,
Base
is
model,
the best
right?
one. Oh
What?
no! It said the PlayStation 4 one if you play it on PS5, not the updated one.
What?
I don't know if the updates have
Oh,
fixed
so
it.
it's optimized for
But
PS4.
they say that the PS4 one runs the best on PS5 instead of playing the PS5 one on it. That was in the beginning. I don't know if they fixed that. But the
knows?
PC one they have not fixed yet.
Wow.
And I don't know what the hell the problem.
That's usually the case because it's tougher to optimize PC because there's so many different variations of PC.
But it's such a universal glitch. Like
But
it literally, like it hasn't stopped me, it hasn't killed me. Like I can imagine swinging at a boss having freeze and then speed up.
Yeah, but you have to understand, like with a console, it's like
I
there's
know,
one.
it's
It's
one
one
thing.
type of console. With a
Yeah.
PC, there's like different graphics cards. There's different fucking.
It has nothing to do with
a lot
the
of
graphics.
variables, man.
Yeah.
And for performance wise,
Yeah.
so it makes sense that
I guess it couldn't really perform.
Oh dear God, man! Gonna kick you out for sure. No, sorry.
You already did it. You see what happened to Turbo.
Yo, cut this motherfucker's mic off.
Kick
Cut
him
this
out
man's
of here.
mic off.
Kick him out.
You have to get rid of the brothers.
Yo, yeah.
Cut that man's mic off.
Yo, that sounds really bad, bro. So you gotta get rid of the brothers.
Get rid of the brothers.
They're actual,
Meanwhile, I'm the darkest one
This
here.
motherfucker.
they're actual
Racist
brothers.
subscribers
Not racist.
went up through the roof. Let me see.
Next time, Sticks, you're gonna want to say, get rid of the siblings.
Yes. Get rid of the
Get rid of the brothers.
What are the brothers?
Damn that.
These brothers. What do you mean?
Damn that.
Get rid of the
All right,
brothers.
let me attempt to save this show.
It just sounds bad, bro. It just sounds bad.
No, was that all you were playing?
Understood. Yeah, that was all I played.
Okay.
There's no playing anything else other than Elden Ring.
He's turned himself into a short.
You're gonna turn into a fucking
Turn into a short real quick.
Damn.
Don't clip that. There's a difference.
elder.
I'll have to add the rest.
Nah, out of context, man. That's how it works.
Yep, out of context is the best.
Oh, that's great.
I've been playing Horizon Forbidden Wilds.
Yes.
That game is fire.
I hope to get to it soon.
I forgot you got that game and you've been playing.
Yeah, that game is dope.
I gotta get that $10 upgrade when I borrow your game.
Wow.
That's what it is.
That's how you gotta do it, man.
I'm not mad at that.
$10.
But yeah,
How many hours?
almost 10.
Okay. So the game just getting started, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I got sidetracked in the first village. I did a whole bunch of side missions.
Damn.
Bro, I can't
That type
help
of game.
I
I
can't
got
help
you.
it, man. Can't help it.
I feel you. Sometimes
Sometimes you just want to get stronger quicker.
Yup.
you want some.
Well, you can't go through that
And
game.
finish the
week.
game properly. I'm looking at you, Mike Bees.
Yeah, yo, we just talked to him the other day too. We're like,
Oh, yeah?
because he, I think he just bought it, and he's like, yeah, I just bought it the other day.
No, you ain't finished the first one.
Well, he said I just bought it. I said, why buy it when you could just watch the whole thing online like you did the last game?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Yo, just give it to me, man.
He's
I'll
like,
play
he's,
this
he's
shit.
like, I deserve that. Anyway,
That should
moving
be a
on.
topic one day.
What?
Like worst mistakes done in a game.
Oh, I've got a couple.
Oh, I got one.
But yeah, that game is dope. The new creatures that you fight, they're formidable.
Did you run into any giant like transformer looking motherfuckers yet?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Ooh.
Yeah.
Did you see the flood?
Huh?
Did you see the flood?
No.
No, just imagine.
The flood.
It's only on Xbox. The flood is in from freaking
Damn.
Halo.
Halo. Nah, but there was a giant cobra, but you run into that early in the game.
You
Giant
probably know
Cobra.
Cobra things.
I think it's called a serpent strike. That thing is massive.
Serpentor?
Serpentor.
I mean, you could really get away with calling it Serpentor.
Or the thing, was it like in what's it called? With guts? Was it in Berserk? The first guy in that?
Nah.
Oh, with the
Snake with the mouth?
the horrible, what do we call it? The vagina mouth.
With his tongue sticking out of his mouth?
Yeah, it's terrible.
The vagina
Yeah,
mouth.
dude.
Bad visual right there, man. That's a bad
Seriously.
visual.
And for Fighter Fridays, I took a little detour and I played the challenge mode in Batman Arkham Knight.
Yeah, son.
Beaten criminals silly the entire night. It was
Just jump
fun.
back into it?
Arkham Knight, or was it Arkham Knight? Right?
It was
Arkham Knight.
Knight.
Arkham Knight.
Yeah, I was trying to break a couple of my a couple of my own records, but I didn't beat any with Batman. I beat a couple of records with Batwoman, Batgirl, Catwoman, and Harley. Actually,
Harley, really?
You didn't have no rust?
I did. No, I had Rust. I had Rust, but I figured out. I like before I started streaming, I just like got refamiliarized myself with the game. I was like, oh, okay, that's how you do. Okay,
Yeah.
then it just took me. I mean, even the first run I took,
The timing, man.
I still got 3 stars on the challenge, but I just didn't score that high. But then, as the night went on, I went nuts.
Yeah, the timing is a big thing with those games, man.
Yeah.
Like once you
I
get
know.
into the rhythm, it's like, especially if it's been a while since you played it,
Yeah,
it takes a while to get
And
to
as
get
your
into it.
as your combos go up, you move faster. So you gotta get accustomed to moving faster when your combos go up.
Yep.
yeah, and
I never played those modes.
I feel like, and I feel like people were watching and they enjoyed it, so I think I'm gonna do like a backlog break with some more challenges. Like I'll do the Predator mode.
You mean
Batman
Batlog?
break.
Batlog.
Batlog.
Boy.
Ah, you see what I did
The
there?
Batlog break.
Wow.
That was
That's
okay.
good.
I'll
All
take
right.
that. I'll
Yeah,
take
yeah,
that. I'll
yeah,
take that. I'll take that. Okay.
You like that? Yeah.
We'll do the Batlog break,
Yeah.
and then I'll do different challenges. Like I'll do the races with the '89 Batmobile. I'll do some Predator.
This guy is the only
Predator
guy I know
stuff.
who did the 100% of this shit, man.
Dog, that game is fire.
I know it's fire, but
98%.
it's not enough for me
cheated
to
on
100%.
Fuck the Riddler. Like, are you gonna be down there? Okay.
And then
Yeah,
Watch him in the movie.
I didn't play too much.
exactly.
I didn't play too much, but I had a nasty game of Halo last night. I jumped into it's the challenge for the week is tactical slayer, so it's headshots only.
Oh, really?
So I walked into the game.
Oh, dude.
I went 18 kills, 8 deaths.
That's good. That's very
W.
good.
I was savage.
That's very
Damn.
good.
And then I was like, you know what? I'm in a good mood. I'm gonna turn this game off right now.
Before it's over.
Yeah, before everything goes south and I get pissed, and then I stay up until like 2
Yeah.
o'clock in the morning
Smart
trying
move.
to trying to
Smart
get that 18-8 type
Smart.
game again.
That
it all
is a
sniper?
smart move.
Was it all sniper? Or
No,
was-
pistol.
It was just pistol.
It was just pistol.
Okay.
But it's
Yeah.
multiple
That's
shots to the head
that's
with a
crazy.
pistol, right?
No, just one shot. You have no shields.
Oh, shit. You got to be
Oh,
precise.
so people just getting popped.
Yup.
Damn. You got to be precise.
So the
Yeah.
second you're on the screen, done.
Yeah.
You're
Like, if
off.
that was me, I'd have 100%
Yeah,
death.
yeah.
I'll,
Yeah,
I'll post the proof on our social media soon, just in case y'all don't. believe me.
100%
100% dead.
But yeah, that's all I
Platinum
was.
that.
That's all I was playing.
The wrong way.
When is that campaign coming out? It's out, right? The campaign or
The
this?
regular
multiplayer game.
campaign
It's
is out.
the
One
co-op.
Co-op
Yeah.
is
Oh, and I played a little Forza. Horizon 4.
They should put Forza in Halo. Let's get over
They
it.
put Halo in Forza.
They
They
did,
the
they
cars
did.
in there.
They did,
put the
yeah.
Warthog in there.
Did that?
Yeah,
That's
the
fun.
Warthog.
What
Yeah, I
the
bought
fuck?
it. Of course, I
Of
bought
course you
that.
got that.
That's
I
why they
don't drive it too much, so it's mad slow.
That's just funny.
I like the Audi.
Wow.
I made a purple Audi. Yo, that shit is fire, son.
And you don't fuck with
challenge
Saints
you.
Row, man. Everything's
Challenge.
purple in that shit.
is
you don't fuck with no Saints
That's your
Row.
whole squad,
I might have
right?
to.
Your
I might have
squad's
to.
purple, man.
Co-op was supposed to come out in May, but
Pushed
it's
back.
going to be delayed.
Probably
So
two
I don't know.
months. Probably 2 months. Probably just
Yeah.
spring, like mid-spring, probably.
By the time it comes
mean
out, the
June?
sequel for Halo will be out.
July.
I'd say
True.
probably June. I'll shoot for June.
Okay. So yeah.
There goes Xbox again.
Shut up,
Disappointing
man. Shut
people.
up.
I'm joking.
November is probably.
Yeah, probably.
November
next
of
year.
2024.
They got to give some people something to do over summer break.
Yeah.
You know, for everybody. who's just
November. They got to get
cheating.
Some sort of game.
for Christmas.
I hope so.
That's all they got. That's all they got is games now, man. That's all they got.
No,
I don't know why y'all hate
I
me,
love
son.
Game Pass. Game Pass.
But yeah, that's it.
All right.
Yo.
So that means it's time, right, y'all?
Yeah, you know what it's
Time for what?
It is time for the news.
Boom.
We keep adding.
I know, we
something
just
to the
added
end of that shit every time.
It would have been flawless.
Well, I thought it was cool.
That's hilarious.
He's at bump.
No bad baseline. It was
You
great.
should have said cha-cha-cha-cha.
If I remember, I'm gonna do that.
Oh god.
Ah.
Fake nose. Oh man.
There you go. There you go.
Bow, bow.
You gotta hit him with that, son. Gotta hit him with that.
Bow.
Yo, who sung that shit?
Me.
Oh,
don't
who knows?
know.
That was a one-hit wonder.
What was it? That was a one hit.
Yeah, you know.
Like, I don't even know the group or.
Wait, that was a song?
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
it was.
part of a
I thought it was
song.
just like a real. Like,
Nah, man, that was
Nah,
the actual
that's
song.
the only part of the song.
I feel like it was in like
It was
in
in
mad
Justin.
I feel like it
Justin
was in,
Bueller.
like,
Damn, that's a
lot of
terrible thing.
who? Ferris Bueller.
No, Ferris Bueller, man.
Yeah. No, it was in a bunch of. It was in a bunch of stuff.
Justin Bueller. Who the fuck is that?
Justin Bieber's day
Yo,
off.
he trying to say
about
Justin
Justin
Bieber?
Bieber?
Justin Bieber's day off.
No, don't put that out into
Yo,
the world. They're
yo,
gonna
what kind
reboot
of
that
parody?
movie. They're gonna reboot that movie and have Justin Bieber be the star.
Yo,
Stop
that
it.
would be
about
fucking
time.
horrible, but I
It's about
kind of want to
time.
watch that though.
They need to do that.
I on the low want to watch something like that, just as a joke. This is a joke.
Stop it.
But what? It wasn't. But you know, all jokes aside, it wasn't that movie, right?
Yes,
Okay.
but it was also in a bunch of
Yeah.
other
After the
80s
fact.
movies.
After the fact. though.
Well,
It was-
yeah,
That's the one
well-
that made it big time.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
All
To the
right.
news, y'all.
Yeah.
Justin Bueller.
Yes. All right. Enough of that. Oh, he said, "Oh yeah" by Yellow.
Oh, okay.
That guy, I would never guess
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
I would have never.
I want to know if they're still making music. All right.
Wow.
Definitely not.
Disrespect.
Imagine
You
if they
don't
had
know, man.
mad
Not
hits.
jokes.
Imagine if they had mad hits.
You
Mad
don't know,
hits.
dude. You
It
don't
was on the
know.
Super Bowl last year. What are you talking about?
Exactly. They've used them in commercials, right?
Hell yeah.
Come on. Royalties, man. All right, go
All
ahead.
right. Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp has been delayed. So, from a tweet
Let me
from
stop.
Nintendo of America, in light of the recent world events, we have
Yeah.
made a decision to delay Advance Wars 1 and 2, which originally was scheduled to release on Nintendo Switch April 8th. So, please stay tuned for updates and a new release date. And this isn't the first time. So, they seem to, since it's a war game, they seem to have a lot of trouble with actual war happening
Yeah.
in the real world
Yeah.
during their releases.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, because the first game, when it was announced and it came out September 10th, 2001, a day before 9/11.
Jeez.
And because of that, the European one was delayed until the next year, and the Japanese one did not come out until 2004.
Right.
That's a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. But yeah, I mean, this was supposed to originally come out. What's the actual date that this was? Well, it was delayed already, and then it got delayed again. So I mean, people are anticipating. It's not one of Nintendo's biggest titles of all time.
I did enjoy the first two, but I mean, this isn't. I'm not like unhappy that it's delayed, but I'm like, all right.
It's like it's not like people don't have anything to play.
Exactly that too,
Yeah,
and
we're
it's
running out
not
of
like you
games to
haven't
play
played.
here.
Like I'm a fan of the series, and I would be more upset if it was a new title, like a new Advance Wars, like a modern day Advance Wars. But this is just a reboot.
It's a reboot.
Of
I mean, it's
the-
very polished. They did.
It does look good, though. It does look good, and I wouldn't mind playing it again. But
It's
I
supposed to
already-
be out April 8th,
I just played the Advance Wars, like the original one,
Yeah.
like 6 months ago.
but it should have been out already.
But I played the old version before the announcement of this. I think it was longer than 6 months ago. But before they announced this was even being rebooted, I played it just out of nostalgia. I was like, oh, shit, I missed this game. And I started playing it. And I was like, and I got sucked in. And yeah.
It's a messed up war stigma, though. It's just advanced war.
But it's not.
But-
That has nothing. Look, first of all,
No, it doesn't.
It's not grounded in reality. It's very
It's just bad
comical.
timing.
It's a comical war type game. It's
just
the
bad
dialogue
timing.
is funny. It's like I don't know, man.
But they added a lot of character to this one, definitely. If you watch the trailer, you can
Yeah.
see that they added voices and
Well, they had like a hip hop. The main they had a character who's like a hip hop guy, whatever. The dialogue is silly. It's a silly game. It's lighthearted. I mean,
it's like when they changed.
yeah, the war's in the title and it's about war, but
It's like when they changed Raw is War. When they
Right.
had to change that title, just name it Raw.
well, for example, like Triangle Strategy just came out. Right?
Speaking of names,
And it's like that's a tactical. That's a war freaking base.
They're like, we were good with the name.
Yeah.
Right,
We're
yeah.
very slick with that name, though.
they
yeah,
named
but
it
it's a-
War Tactics.
Well, I mean, I'm saying like,
Change it.
but the name though has. I mean, the game is about war. Basically, it's about three.
Well, I would say, why would you come out with that on your system for Switch and then come out with this at the same exact time?
Right.
Like it's a strategy game. It's gonna be.
It's
gonna
better
eat
off
into
delayed.
it.
It's better
Yeah.
off delayed.
Yeah.
You don't want to go
Agreed.
against Triangle Strategy
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, it's like when a big movie comes out, you want to come out against Avengers.
Yeah.
Like,
Right, right,
You want to
right,
come out 2 weeks after or something.
Right.
No,
So-
you want to come out like a
Well, a
months
year.
after Avengers, you don't want to go up against Endgame. Chill.
Nah,
Yeah,
son.
you want
Like-
to
Nah.
go against Geely 2 or whatever the
Exactly.
So you thrive.
You know?
Geely.
Damn, that
Or
was
some shit with Mariah Carey. or
Assuming the
something.
first one was good enough to get a
What,
sequel.
Glimmer?
My man
Oh,
is
Glitter?
wild.
Glitter? I said Glimmer.
You said Glimmer. I
Glit-
gl-
glitter.
That was a
Glitter.
different movie though. That was a good movie.
Wait, that was Glimmer Man.
Yeah.
Glimmer Man.
Glimmer Man
I
with
don't know if
Steven
that was-
Seagal
That,
and
that wasn't good.
Keenan Ivory.
You need to
Oh,
stop.
this throw this star.
Whoa, this
All right,
news, yo, this,
All right.
this
Where's
news
this
article
going?
went
Yo,
bad.
you heard Steven Seagal and Keenan Ivory Wayans in a news article about Advance Wars. First time ever done. Period.
What's going on?
If it ain't a Wayne's brother and Bruce Willis, I ain't watching.
Damn, bro.
But yes, so does Advance Wars being delayed piss you off, or are you glad because you're already busy with Triangle Strategy? As a strategy fan, let us know in the comments
Yeah,
if it
man.
matters to you.
Yo, we're wild.
I do like the genre though. The genre's dope.
We need help.
Oh god,
Railed the fuck out of that.
that's fine. That's fine.
He said it went left real fast.
Oh boy.
Sure did.
Shit went all over the place.
Konami announces TMNT Cowabunga Collection. And it includes 13 games.
a lot of games.
Cowabunga, dude.
I originally thought they said 10, but hey, 13
I thought it was less.
Yeah.
Whatever, I'll take it.
Dude, there's
That's
a
a
lot.
lot. That's
So
a lot.
I will go through the list of all the things. So Konami, listen, if you haven't known, Konami hasn't made an actual game in a very long time.
Konami's not even aware of this
No, I think
announcement.
they did. They actually did make something of some sort, which was
They made Metamorphic Force.
Oh,
there
man,
it
that's not
goes.
new. That's
There
not
it
new. See,
goes.
you always got to get
They
it.
need another beat 'em up bundle
They don't make anything. Well, listen,
or something.
Konami's been known lately for their
Yu-Gi-Oh.
classics. No, they're classics. They've come out with the collections.
Yes.
For like Contra and
Contra and
Castlevania,
Castlevania.
but nothing as elaborate as this Ninja Turtles one. So the games that they have in there, people are excited. Listen, the retro community is very, very big on this.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because this is like this is a licensed game that you couldn't buy anymore for a very long time, and Konami somehow got the license back, and they put in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles the arcade,
Yes.
the Turtles in Time arcade,
Yes.
Ninja Turtles for the NES. Different, it's different, I know, but it's in there. It's in
Rough.
there.
It's a rough one. It's classic, but it's fucking rough.
Which is weird though. They have Ninja Turtles
music I
2.
like.
They have Ninja Turtles 2 the arcade game for the NES. When they have the arcade on here,
There's no
reason
point.
for that to
There's
be on.
zero,
There's
there's zero
no
point
comparison.
for that. There's
Only-
Just for nostalgia
only
purposes.
for
just nostalgia
nostalgia.
purposes.
That is
That's
it.
there's no reason you'd
No
ever play
reason.
that one over the arcade.
Just for nostalgia. Just so you can realize how bad it was.
Yeah,
Oh,
that is-
yeah.
that's
Like-
a bad one.
Like,
And
oh,
then-
I respect that, Riken. I respect that.
what's that?
What happened?
I don't care about the
Oh,
collection.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Shredder's Revenge.
Listen, that was my
Hey.
original. I'll get to that though.
Hey.
Okay.
So they have Ninja Turtles 3, the Manhattan Project. for
that
the
was
NES.
fire.
That was good.
Dope.
And which is weird because they named Turtles 4 Turtles in Time. Turtles 4 after 3, but 2 Turtles in Time I thought came out way before those.
It did.
That's what I
Right?
thought too.
but I guess it got
But on
ported
Super
later.
Nintendo, it's called 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but they did change a little bit in Turtles in Time, I believe, like 2 of the stages or something like that. But they have Tournament Fighters for NES,
Yeah.
which I did not know existed to this day.
You-
For
you-
NES?
Really?
I didn't know.
Oh,
either.
for
For
Fighters?
NES.
Yeah,
I did not.
for
I did not.
NES?
I did
I didn't
not.
know
Yeah.
I did not know about
Super
that.
Nintendo. I remember.
I know Super Nintendo and Genesis. They have Tournament Fighters for Super Nintendo. They have the Hyperstone Heist, which is basically
Genesis
what
one.
Tournament Fighters
That-
for the Genesis.
That
Right?
could be a
Nah,
typo.
That's
Hyperstone Heist was like
Turtles in Time.
Genesis'
Time.
answer to Turtles in Time.
Okay, okay.
I was gonna say real
With
quick.
different levels, some of them.
That might have been a typo.
Turtles 4?
The for NES. It might have meant. You know how like the last article we had last
13
week.
games though.
I'm saying like you know how like the last week we had I forgot what article. It
You don't
was,
like
but
Cowabunga spelled with a
it was
K?
Yes, that was it. They spelled it wrong on the article. It's like it could have been a typo. It could have been.
That's funny.
I'll leave it up to that.
Who knows? Maybe.
'Cause nobody knows.
I don't know
never
no
heard-
NES one.
Same here.
Cowabungas.
But Tournament Fighters for the Genesis, they have it listed, so it's
Ah,
here.
okay.
It's here.
Okay.
And those 2 games were different. Super Nintendo and the Genesis ones were different.
Yes. Yes.
I think the Genesis one was actually good though. I mean, both of them were pretty good, but they weren't Street Fighter, but they were pretty similar. They were more Street Fighter than Mortal Kombat, which is a good thing. And then they have Fall of the Foot Clan for Game Boy. Yeah. And they have the Game Boy
Never
ones are
played
actually
it.
really good.
I've
but
never
no
played
one really
any of
played
those.
them. Yeah, I didn't
Never
play them
played them.
myself.
I never played it.
But the reviews for them, and actually I used to follow it. It was really good for Game Boy.
For
Obviously,
Game
they're not
Boy.
multiplayer. Yeah, they're not multiplayer, so
Right.
that's why we didn't really look at it. But they have Back from the Sewers, which is also for Game Boy, and Radical Rescue. They had 3
Radical
games.
Reggie.
Nope, Radical Rescue. Although his game, I gotta stream that soon, man. I can do it now.
Radical Reggie.
But yeah, those 3 for Game Boy. So that's a pretty extensive list.
You know,
for
I'm pissed
Ninja
at.
Turtles.
I'll tell you what I'm pissed at. It's the one game that should have been on there and it gets no love, and no one will ever play it again because it's only digital.
Out of the Shadows.
Out of the Shadows, which is
Well,
an
that's-
I
incredible
would
game.
literally have to bring my 360. over
That's
here
the
to play
only
it.
way people will ever see it.
But that's with polygons. That's 3D,
Or
right?
bootleg.
Yeah, 3D.
Yeah, none of these are 3D. These are all 2D.
Right.
So if they did come out with a polygonal, I've heard people say
Yo,
polygonal.
I love the pause. He said polygonal.
Polygonal. I always say polygonal.
Oh, please don't say polygonal.
Polygon. No.
Polygonal. But it's polygonal. But the 3D games
Makes
should
me think
have,
of polygamy, right? That's what it
Same,
sounds
that's
like.
what I thought you said at
like,
first.
Polygamy
yeah,
has nothing to do with
thing.
anything.
but
Polygamy.
the 3D games should have their own, like just to have the full complete set, they should have their own collection.
I should, especially that game.
And that'll also include the 3D kind of remake that they did of Turtles in Time that came up for 360.
Dude, and
That
fucking
is not available anymore.
and aren't they like
And I got that.
remastered? It's Out of the Shadows because it needed 2 more months anyway.
Well, that was by
So-
Platinum too, right?
I
that the one by Platinum?
remember. I don't remember.
If that was the good one, that was a little glitchy.
No, it was not the Platinum one. Platinum one got like a 4. It looked
Wasn't it
amazing.
good though.
No, it was 1 player, but 4 players online. But
Oh, really?
yeah, they shit on it. It looked like it was a good game, but people shit on it, which is disappointing.
One of them played like Batman though.
That's Out of Shadows played like Batman. It had the arcade mode that was side scrolling, and it was pretty dope. We
And
didn't
they had
really,
that cheap ass shredder fight.
in the regular story.
Yes.
But you fight him in the arcade one too.
You got ass whip. Yep, I remember. But those
That game was difficult.
those should be in their own collection, just so somebody can have all the turtles.
Yeah.
Because they are missing quite a bit. And didn't they have a fighting game too? That was like Smash Brothers.
Yes, it
I
did.
could swear they had the
Little
full
floaty.
Okay.
Yeah, little floaty.
But they should do that, man. They should definitely do that. Yeah, but I was mad because when I saw the announcement during the show, I was like, Turtles, oh, they gotta give a release date for the new Turtles. Shredder's Revenge,
nope.
what's the release date? And then they showed this, I was like, I'm kind of mad though. I'm kind of mad because I can play all these games.
Everyone's waiting for that so bad. The Shredder's Revenge. It's
If you're a retro
waiting.
dude, you can play all these games just fine. But listen, they added online. I give them that. I'll have to mess with this because they have online on it.
That's cool.
So you can finally get your 4-player Turtles with your friends. But from back in the day when you were playing arcade, you can have that experience.
That's
again,
cool.
Which is cool. So you
We'll
can't
definitely
really do
a run
that.
through with that on this
Yeah,
channel.
we could do that.
So people are gonna buy this. But I was mad because they didn't give a date for the new one because I really want to play that one. And they should have had it. They should have at least not announced a date with this announcement.
That's crazy that there's no date for it yet.
No,
It looks
supposed
so
to be like, yo,
complete.
it's already done.
It looks so
Coming
ready
out in
to go.
2 months.
Nah, they're still working on it. They probably, you know what? Maybe they're licensing a couple songs.
Oh, jeez.
I think they said the movie they trying to rock that. Yo,
Could you imagine?
they bring that movie song back. All right, all right.
We'll have to find out if they put Pizza Power in the intro.
No, we don't need no pizza power in there.
It's in there already.
We don't
We
need
gotta
it.
see if it's out of there
We
though.
don't-
Because that's one that they can't get. That license is not gonna happen. Oh man.
Damn.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it just because of the online capability and for the somewhat of the Game Boy ones. We'll see how they are. Finally,
There's no reason for
I can play Part 3 though.
there's no reason for Ninja Turtles 2 for Nintendo to be on that. at all.
Yeah, I'm still wondering why they did that.
Nah. That's so
It's
sad.
a waste of everyone's
comparison.
time.
It's a collection.
I used to sweat that too.
I understand why the first one is because it plays like no other game, even though it's not that good.
Right.
No, I got to
but-
play 3. I never played the Manhattan.
3 is different.
Yeah,
Yeah, 3 is good,
right.
and actually has like a throw and stuff. But
Yeah, ugly throw, but
Nostalgia
it's
purpose.
very ugly.
He's like,
They just added it just for nostalgia purposes.
Yeah.
And to
it's part of the
to
collection.
bump up
Yeah.
the numbers, man. Just say, hey, look, this is a collection. It's big.
What's the worst that could happen?
They might announce it when the movie trailer drops. You say bizarre, maybe if they have a movie. I mean, I know they're working on a couple of movies, but we'll see. Shell shocked indeed. Damn, they got so many quotes from the arcade. Like, my toe, my toe,
My toe, my toe, my toe. My toe,
Oh
my
man,
toe.
to go through that again though, it's gonna be dope. So we can play that online, and guys in the chat, we can play that online. We can play that with everybody.
Oh, yeah.
man.
So we'll be looking forward to that. And if you're not excited about that, I don't know. You don't have a soul.
Damn.
Whoa, that's
They could just
generalizing
not
it,
be
man.
into Ninja Turtles.
Damn.
No,
Which is
everyone.
okay.
They all love it. They all love it.
Yo,
Don't worry about
he
it.
said you don't have a soul.
What the hell?
You're all alive, so you all love this news.
Oh, wow.
Shit.
All right,
Jesus.
then.
That got dark.
A lot
That
of
got
mercy.
Really dark.
Wow. With the news today.
At me then.
He said, "I want all the smoke."
Damn. All right.
That's how confident I am at the release of this title. Nobody's
Wow.
mad at that
He
release.
wants all the smoke.
Wow.
But yeah, in the comments, if you're not happy about this Turtles release, something's wrong with you. No, leave it in the
What the
comments.
hell?
Leave it in the comments.
Wasn't a question. All right. Next news, man. This fucking
Yo,
guy.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Yo, man, angry for no reason.
I'm so angry.
It's so angry.
All right. First U.S. Super Nintendo World is coming to Universal Studios Hollywood in 2023. That's right around the corner, actually. So, yeah, man, I'm surprised that they made this announcement, and I'm surprised it took this long because, listen, we heard about the one in Japan
Yeah.
last year. They opened during the pandemic.
Yeah. That was like, I'm
Like when
damn.
everything was closed, they opened that.
Pretty much. And then they closed it after a month.
Yeah, yeah, they have to
like,
work
what?
through some kinks there.
They try to be slick. Fuck out of here.
COVID,
But-
man.
Yep.
COVID.
Yeah, but it's open. I mean, they're doing their thing now, and
Yeah.
like from what they've showed, it's pretty extensive.
Yeah.
Like the stuff they added to it, and the food and stuff, and it's pretty cool.
I'm excited about that Mario Kart.
It's in Universal Studios. I didn't somehow that just went over my head last time. I didn't know that they
Really?
was in Universal Studios. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So they're right next to Hogwarts. They're right next to that
Yeah.
place.
Why did he say
no,
it
for-
like that?
Can I ask
The
you guys?
Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
Has any have any of you guys been to Universal Studios?
No.
At all?
Not recently.
No. Well, you've been to, at all though. I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
You've been to it. Okay. Have you never been to it? No.
Yeah.
All right. Me and Chalk have been to it.
I think I was like 2 years
It's
old.
dope. It's dope. It's
It's
like
fire.
every movie property, like Jurassic Park and stuff. They have like rides that are based
But
off
Disney
of
owns
movies.
all that now.
And Transformers.
Well, no, it's their own shit.
No, they own all of that now.
Well,
Basically, there's a lot of shit in there that they bought.
I remember when I was a kid. I remember going. They owned the property of Ghostbusters, and I remember seeing the Ghostbusters show, whatever.
Yeah.
And they had it was a movie. It was a theater
Yep.
with the actors or whatever, with the proton packs or whatever, playing all the characters of the Ghostbusters.
Was it Jake and the gorilla?
Nah, man.
Man, not Ghostbusters.
Man.
The real Ghostbusters.
But it was it was the real Ghostbusters. No, but it was
fucked up how they
it was
stole
like a
that.
glass. The way they did it was that they had this like glass on the screen, like on front of the stage, and they projected like the special effects
Okay.
through the glass. It looked cool.
Did
It
they
was
hit
actually-
you with slime?
Nah.
You didn't get
Nah,
protoplasm on you?
Nah.
All that
But they had
plasma.
Gozer. They had the fucking this fucking guy, dude. Yo, I can't, man. No, it was pretty dope. It was pretty dope. From the last time I remember going, it was like had to have been like 15 years ago, 16 years ago. No, longer than that. Shit. I remember going on the Jurassic Park ride, and it was a water ride. You went through a tunnel, and then you came out through like this waterfall or whatever. But they had all these animatronics and stuff. It was cool, man. But anyway, going to this, I've watched videos on the Japanese.
Do they have Mario Kart?
Thing.
They have,
Yes,
like, all
they
that
had,
stuff?
They had a Mario Kart. But the thing I'm excited about this one is that they have a Donkey Kong.
Well, Donkey Kong's supposed to open
Kart.
in 2024.
I can't wait for that shit though.
But
Shit
it's
sounds
crazy that they can add like so much.
Well, they patented. They
They don't have a
patented.
Zelda world yet.
Well,
I want a Fire Emblem world.
Well, they have a Hyrule.
That would be kind of dope.
Thank you, Chalk.
If you
Do they have
can
any?
get
They have
like,
Hyrule?
if you can get some replica swords,
Word.
I'm sure they'll sell that shit to you.
Think about a Smash Brothers tournament. What better place to hold it would be fucking
They don't want them
Super
there.
Nintendo World.
No, we don't need the Smash competitors there.
nah, chill.
Sorry, we don't need
Come
Smash
on, man.
competitors
It'll be smelly and then we start.
Nah, you got to shower. You got to.
Nah.
That's your first check.
But they had the-
Breeze.
shower.
It'll be fun.
They had the cool thing with the power band though, where it tracks
Yes,
your steps
yes.
and your jumps, and,
And
you
you-
can like get items.
You see the question mark boxes, and you with the power band, you hit it,
That'd be amazing.
and it
Yo,
makes a noise.
I
Bing.
had some real foul to say. I let that go.
All right, you better let it go.
That shit went. I said nope. That didn't sound good.
Oh, you said
They
it in
could
your
add
head?
a-
No.
They could add a Kirby land, like a whole bunch of
Oh,
things.
Kirby
man.
Land would be dope.
They could add a bunch of stuff, especially things they want to actually like get huge. And what was it? They said
Punch Out World.
Punch Out World be dope. That's an exercise area.
Oh, they got
Pretty
to
cool.
work on like because a lot of that stuff leave people offended nowadays.
Nah,
You
leave
fight
it
your
in there,
friend.
man.
You fight your friend. Your friend is on the other side. You just punch him in the face. That's fine.
Your friends on the other side just punch them in the face.
Yeah, he'll have the face of like one of the characters.
Encourage violence, man.
Actually, no. Well, punching
It'll be
Disco
digital
Kid,
though. It'll be
punching
digital.
Disco Kid in the face.
Some people need a punch in the face, man.
Is that the one who was like, oh?
Yes,
Is that him?
Yes.
Is that the guy? Okay.
Yes.
Hit
Oh,
that
man.
motherfucker in the face.
But it originally. When did this park originally get announced? I think it was like 2015 or so. Like it was a long time ago before they actually brought this out into existence. But I mean, now that they're finally getting things rolling, you think like what 6 years, like something like that's a long time ago. Like that time just flies by though.
Yeah.
But when you first heard about it was in distant memory, and you're like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
As soon as it happens, it happens. That's why when they're saying 2 years from now, you may think, oh damn, that's not now. It's not now. But
Right.
by the time that comes out, it's probably going to be much better because
By the time another COVID hits, it'll be 2 years. It'll go by real
oh
quick.
gosh,
Another
yeah, really.
pandemic. Oh shit.
Another
But
2
listen-
years of quarantine. Yay.
Even releasing in that state.
Right.
It's not a state, I know. It's not what I'm talking about. But even releasing during that time, it got rave reviews. People enjoyed it a lot. So I'm looking forward to having like an open area where we can go because obviously everyone can't venture over to Japan right now and go there.
Well, how do they do the Mario Kart thing? Because I know they tried to bring the Mario Kart like actual racing like here.
You know what sucks?
Before there was in a couple of areas. I think there was one in the city. There was
Really?
one somewhere else, and like you get in like the carts,
They stopped that
and
shit,
yeah, they did it for a little bit.
Oh, because it's probably not by Nintendo.
Yeah, it wasn't by Nintendo.
But it was actually pretty fucking dope.
But the actual ride, what sucks is that they don't have like they're not they you could film like if you're doing a vlog or whatever, you could
Yeah,
film
yeah.
anything in the park, but they excluded everybody from filming the actual ride, and they can only describe what the heck is what I've seen was that the people said that it's interactive. It's like an interactive
So you can
indoor
shoot 'em
coaster.
with a shell.
Yeah, well,
To slow
well,
their car down and stuff.
Yeah, like it's
That would be pretty dope.
I
and
wanna
the
actually
outcome
throw
is
a-
different every time you play.
Well, you know how the little cars that
Which
they
is
sell
cool.
you are like VR.
yeah,
It's like
Yes.
immersive that way. So in there, I bet you put on some goggles and it'll have you go
Yeah.
like in the actual park.
Yeah.
It looks like the game because they can do that. And then you can shoot the thing. So you could do that on the fake cars too.
Yes.
And it'll slow down your car when you get hit and stuff like that.
I mean, to me, that's innovative, man. That's a new thing.
And then they got a Yoshi's Island.
It just sucks
or
that you
Yoshi's
can't film it.
Adventure train ride and stuff like that. There's a bunch of stuff.
I've
man.
grown to hate Yoshi a lot.
Damn.
recently. No, it's only because of Smash
Because of
Brothers.
Smash.
Smash Bros.
I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, man.
Whenever I find an asshole online, like I hate that character for a bit. Like it's just, I just don't like you. It's not
Yo,
Yoshi's
imagine-
fault.
imagine grown
You're at a
ass
kid's
people
party. Somebody
playing
dressed up
Mario
as
Kart
Yoshi
at
for
Super Nintendo World
Did you ever see the costume?
and just crashed and their cart flips over.
Hell yeah.
Dude, they have a
That'd be
costume
dope.
you could put on with Yoshi. It's a
Stop.
Mario. It's
Yeah.
you put on the Mario costume, but Yoshi's
Riding.
on him. But
Yeah.
the little legs,
The
are
legs,
on.
the legs
So
looks
you're
like
stopped.
the- yeah,
It looks
yeah.
So
like your
it
little
looks like
Mario.
your Yoshi's
Right.
legs.
That's
and
awesome.
Mario's riding on the Yoshi.
Yeah.
I know
it's
those
hilarious.
outfits.
No,
Yeah.
thank you.
It's hilarious.
No.
They had
funny.
one with Bill Cosby before
Oh,
recently,
man.
but he's kidnapping a chick.
Yeah, I
and
did.
the legs. Yeah, it was
What?
crazy.
I seen the one with
She's
the
like this knocked out.
same thing with the alien.
Yep.
the
Yep.
alien's carrying the like. It looks like he's carrying you. He's like,
Yo,
It's a dope, those are dope costumes.
Those are pretty
Yeah.
funny though.
yeah,
Gotta admit.
But
your legs are flailing.
they're talking about opening one in Universal Studios Orlando also. You know, just right next to Disneyland. So
Right.
they're trying to get them in those spots, but they don't have a
good idea.
date for that one just yet. But Cali is still far from us, so I don't know if
I mean,
I'll be hitting
I'm
that
still
up.
trying to go to Star Wars and
I want to
the
go to
Marvel
Avatar.
I think Victor Lucas went to one of those things, and Victor Lucas in Star Wars.
Oh,
My
yeah.
man was
Yeah, yeah.
geeking out. He got a saber. He had
Oh,
footage
no.
of that. He was.
I heard it's dope.
geeking
Oh, I can
out.
imagine what
I
it's
go,
like now.
if I go to that Star Wars thing in Disney World in L.A.
You'll never come back. We'll never
Probably
see you
not.
again.
Probably not.
Chuck would have a Jedi robe on the next podcast.
No, he's gonna be
And I'd have a
skyping in
purple-
from the
and
fucking.
I have a purple lightsaber.
Word.
Yeah, exactly. You would definitely have
Dude would
that.
live there.
Talking
live
to,
there.
Last
I'd be
post.
Skyping and talking about I'm part of the resistance now. I have to go.
Yes.
Like, what are you talking
They
about?
need
dude?
me. The force need me. The
Yeah,
force
yeah.
be with you. I'm going.
Try to end the call with the force. Like, no, man, it doesn't work like that.
I would say, save us, you will.
Yo,
But yeah, I mean, that just goes to show you like the fandom of something like this. It's gonna be crazy.
it's a good idea, man. It's, I
gonna be
mean,
crazy.
to compete with Disney, man.
Listen,
That's a good competitor.
Mario's already competing with Mickey.
Yeah.
As far as kids knowing who the hell
Exactly.
And no one
Mickey Mouse
knows
and
Mickey
Mario.
is.
Exactly.
Nowadays more people know Mario now.
Exactly.
And nobody know Mickey now.
They know that Disney like Mickey Mouse face, like that that outline. That's about it.
Well, this is already putting fire to the Disneyland, like the parks.
Oh, like a fireball,
No,
like a Mario fireball.
How do-
no,
Hadouken?
no.
Not a Hadouken.
Not a pun.
bad,
Not
my
a
bad,
pun.
my bad.
Capcom park though.
No, but I read something that they're in the talks of having, because Disney owns the Marvel property, right? That
They
they're
own
gonna
everything.
well they're talking about bringing
The Simpsons.
call it rides or whatever and like themes, Marvel themes.
So they bought aliens. They bought everything.
Dude, they
Fox.
got
They bought everything.
But they're talking about putting them into the parks now. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's gonna
listen,
destroy them.
I got- I know. Well,
They
have
have
to-
like an Avengers compound on
yes,
Disneyland now.
yes,
Yeah, that's open.
Yeah.
That's open. That's good to go.
but there's more stuff coming though,
They
Which
took a
is,
lot of movie
you know,
properties from Universal and put
which
that
is a
shit
good
right
idea,
over.
man. You
Well, I
gotta-
mean, I
yeah,
don't
it's
see
relevant.
I don't see no level 857 rides out there, so I don't think it's really worth it.
Not yet.
Listen, a lot of people aren't that creative.
That's
They
not-
don't
that's
know
not
what to
worth
do
it.
with that.
It's all this other
It,
stuff. It's
it
just
would be a
nonsense.
ride like a podcast that starts
It'll
all
be a
fucked up.
studio
and
podcast.
It would go straight.
and it'd go like this.
It wouldn't even be a ride. It'd just be a
would just go
technical
forward and back.
technical issues.
And
Oh,
then you hear
shit.
turbos voice, it would come to a screeching halt.
yes. Well, it would stop, and then Turbo would just keep talking
Yeah, yeah.
in the background, and then you want to just keep moving.
Sound goes out.
Derails.
It's an interactive podcast where you can like talk to people through the screen.
and then
Asking them for help.
And at the end, you go through a beer puddle.
Yeah, it's not even water. It's fucking beer.
A beer park.
And you get slapped in the face at the end. Pie in the face. Everyone would hate that ride.
the worst fucking ride ever.
The worst ride, the level 857 ride. No one's ever happy.
Since this is happening, there's a possibility.
That's like what was it? The action park. It was like the it's the action park of.
I remember the Batman one at Six Flags. They had a Batman experience.
Yes.
Where it was like when Batman Returns was out.
Is that when your
something
legs
like
are
that.
dangling? That
No,
one?
no. It was actually
Oh, that's
like a
Superman,
performance.
I think.
No, they did the show and
Yes.
like
Oh.
caught on fire and jumped in.
Yes.
Like it was crazy.
That's dope.
Explosions and shit.
Yeah. That's pretty dope. But yeah, let's see if we'll have a live action Mario.
Oh, no, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that.
No, I don't know.
I'm not even open to the
I don't
idea.
even know how
I
they
just,
pull
I just
that
don't
off.
want to see it.
I don't know how they pull that off.
Bowser chasing.
No, I don't want to see it.
They gotta have the
Not unless
movie.
it's Doug Bowser.
Is it the movie though?
No, it's gotta be
Like
Doug
the
Bowser.
Mario movie.
Doug
or
Bowser.
reenactment?
Nah, man.
No, Doug
You
Bowser.
can play in the movie yourself.
No.
Better than them.
No. I don't want to do it.
John Leguizamo would be like, well, I'll be there.
Damn.
Oh man, shout out to John.
I need the money.
That's a cool dude.
No, he's doing good. Man.
Oh, I was like, eh.
If you're excited about this and want to go to here, like when it's the U.S., do you want to go there? Do you want to go to Universal Studios Nintendo Land?
Yeah.
Or Super Nintendo World? What do they call it? Yeah,
Super Nintendo World.
There you go. How can they call that? And they don't call it Super like the next. We gotta wait until
Super Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, we gotta wait until to see
The
the
new
Super Switch.
The new Super Nintendo World. Let me
Switch.
say.
Super Switch.
Super
Thick.
Switch. They need to do that.
Just
So
add new to it.
I'm glad that they added the Super Nintendo in there though. But yeah, if you're excited about that, let us know in the chat or in the comments.
Yeah.
Because I'll listen. If I got the ticket, I'm gonna go. I would get there.
We got to film some shit out there.
I do want to go. I do want to.
I would like to
film
yeah.
some shit out there. That'd be cool.
Hell yeah.
I've
But
been-
first, we gotta go to Nintendo World, the city. You haven't even done that yet.
I've only.
That's like right around the corner.
I've only been in LA once, man.
Dude,
Once in my life.
Nintendo store is right in the city.
That's
You
true.
haven't even gone
I
there.
know.
No one care about that.
I've been there once.
It's not the same as this, though.
This is before
That's
we had the
nonsense.
channel, though.
Yeah, exactly. I want to go there and film it. You know,
Yeah.
do some shit.
All right.
All right. Okay. Dead Space devs push remake release target out of 2022.
Good.
Good.
Thank
Good.
God.
Good. Good. Good.
Thank goodness.
Good.
So
I got to catch up, man.
I don't
mean,
need this nightmare fuel.
Dead Space has been delayed.
I've seen what they've done so far. Like they did a side by side
Oh, it's night and day.
screenshot. Holy
It's night and day. Even
shit, man.
considering that the first one was as good looking
I mean,
as it was.
the first one looks
the
amazing.
The environment's like.
Oh, it's huge.
But
like,
I'm not one for graphics and stuff, but like
It's a
seeing it
difference,
side
though.
by
You
side,
can see the difference.
it's freaking.
Yeah.
They
absolutely.
added a lot of stuff.
That's like Resident Evil 2 remake.
Well, that's what they put it as a comparison to. They wanted it to be as big as
Right.
Resident Evil 2 versus Resident Evil 2 remake.
Right. Well,
And
they
that's
added fog, like they added like a smoke.
Atmosphere is crazy.
Oh my god, I was like, that shit.
and if
looks
you got
crazy.
stuff creeping through there, oh
Nah,
my
chill, I'm
god.
good.
Oh man, that's all for you.
They did a good job in that game. though.
I'm telling you, when I do the backlog break,
You'll see.
of this on Sunday, probably 4:00. Hopefully, I'm not hungover, but hopefully 4:00. But I don't like those enemies. I hate enemies like that. They make me
Nightmare
very uncomfortable.
fuel.
So I'm gonna be fucking.
I can
Oh, they're gonna
imagine.
put
What
you
they
in-
like shiny and like
I don't-
drooling.
I don't like the way they fucking look, dude.
The way
They're
they-
like just moving, and I don't like that.
Imagine
shit.
what they're
and there's
gonna look
different
like.
kinds. That's the thing. There's
yeah.
different
I
kinds of
saw
enemies.
mad highlights.
And
of
there's
Just
that.
the
different
thought
ways
of it
to-
made my skin crawl.
I don't
There's
like that
different. The thing I liked about the game was that it changed the way you fight enemies in a survival horror. Survival horror game like Resident Evil, you shoot the headshot, kills the fucking right.
I shoot legs.
In this one, it's
Yeah,
different.
pop
Not
limbs.
not all the
Oh no, all of them are different.
all of them are different. That's the thing. And the thing about it is like trying to figure out what the hell, like how to dismember. That's what they called it. It was like strategical dismemberment.
Well, they made it a gameplay element, which makes it great.
It was
just
cool.
like when you're playing Ghost of Tsushima, like
Yeah.
enemies in that game, you have to fight them differently based on who they are.
Switching up shit on the fly.
And that adds-
makes it fun.
That adds gameplay, so it's not just button mashing.
Exactly, and it
Same
makes it
way
fun.
with this, yeah.
Yep. And they force you though. not I'm not giving anything away, but they've in a lot of scenarios in the game, which I love, is that they force you to like you don't want to deal with conflict, so you try to like get away because you're like, oh shit, fuck that, I'm not going there.
Yeah.
And they strategically did it so that for people that do that play that way, they got something for you.
That's the end.
And it's fucked up. So you're almost in a lot of cases you're almost better off just fucking confronting the shit, whatever it is, than running away because they'll fuck with you. And they do it constantly and it changes. It's fucked up.
The thing about games like that, I'm probably gonna play it very similar. It's probably similar things probably gonna happen like when I first played Resident Evil 1 with Chris's name. Like everything was just terrifying to me till I got the shotgun.
Right.
When I got the shotgun, it like gives you balls. It's like,
Yeah,
nah,
you can just
I
shoot
ain't
'em
running
out.
from you. I'm not running for you no more. Like same thing with the hunters when they jumped up, popped them out the fucking sky when they would jump. Like
when you feel powerful, you're
yeah,
less
yeah,
scared
but
of
like
anything
at the beginning, because those fucking things look so goddamn creepy. I hate how they look. I can't even tell
But
you.
your weapons, you do get
but
that feeling.
you give me
do
that
get
ill
better
weapon,
stuff.
I'll feel a lot better.
Your ammo though.
You're gonna you're gonna have that. I'm gonna say this because I played both. You're gonna have that feeling, yes, through later on in the game.
I'm gonna be uncomfortable.
In the beginning, yes,
Well-
a lot. And I mean, they do a good job of giving you the right amount. You know how like in games how they like with ammo and
Yeah.
checkpoints and shit. How some games they don't like they
Resident
really-
Evil 1's pretty bad with the ammo.
Right.
Jay loves how Resident Evil 1 is with the ammo. Jay said, "Oh shit, it's zombie! Pop, 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 pop! Oh shit, I'm out!
No, you have
How
to.
am I
No,
out?"
that was that
You
was
have to
extra.
conserve-
That was extra.
You have to conserve your stuff in this
Never
game
that
also.
crazy.
You have to conserve your shit in this game. But the thing that sets this one apart is also your suit. You get to upgrade the shit.
Yep.
And throughout the game, and when you
But
towards
your
the end of the
energy and
game,
stuff is on your
your
suit.
shit is upgraded, and you get dope upgrades that make you powerful, and then you have that exact feeling that you just described.
Well, they did
You're
the
like,
immersion good in the game because all your stats and stuff are on your suit. It's not
Yes.
on the screen.
Cool.
Yes.
Like your energy, you see it on your back.
And there's
Oh,
real
the green in the middle, right? Yeah.
and it's real time. You can't pause the game. You pause the game, you get the screen up, but it's in real time.
It's just like
It's a
other
hologram
games.
on your
Yeah.
suit that pops up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
There's no,
shit,
there's no pausing.
there's
Yeah,
no
yeah,
pausing
that's
in the
right.
game
I've
at
seen
all.
that
There's
before.
there's no safe area. It's like literally you have to really
Just uncomfortable on the
They-
entire
and
time.
They
just
did it.
uncomfortable.
They did it right though, and they did it in a good way though. It's not like you're gonna get frustrated. Like, oh fuck, like you'll know the areas where you can look at your inventory. You'll know the safe or quote unquote safe because it changes.
Well, they originally
they-
wanted
they
this to
did a
come
good
out.
job.
They really wanted this to come out in October this year, and it would have been
Yeah.
fine for Halloween.
Oh, that
It
would have been
dope.
perfect for
Yeah, Halloween.
Fright,
Talk to play, yeah.
Fright Fridays.
No,
Yeah, that would have
no.
been perfect.
No.
You would have
Friday
been
Fridays ain't
anticipating.
gonna be a thing anymore, man.
I'm gonna take over that shit.
If you watched Chalk stream Dead Space before, you would understand. He was liking it. He was starting to like it.
Chalk
I
liked
could
those
feel it.
games,
I could-
lying
He
ass
wasn't even
motherfucker.
scared. He wasn't even
Alright.
shocked.
I was shook.
You didn't see his face change the whole gameplay. He
Chalk
was
said like
chilling.
this. Chalk said like
Yeah,
this.
because I was frozen. I was frozen
He
solid.
was actually starting to like that game.
Nah, I was not.
Nah, you were on Resident Evil. No, you were.
Resident Evil,
Resident
like-
Evil, I was starting to
Resident
like.
Evil,
Yeah,
you
that game.
Resident Evil, I was starting.
The game is dope.
I was starting to
The game
enjoy
is
it.
shit.
But Dead Space, nah, chill. I ain't playing that ever again. F out of here,
But what's
bro.
cool? Listen,
was a dope game.
I love seeing remakes of horror games because of how far they can. Like the immersion
Oh,
is
they could do
so
some
much better now,
foul shit.
and I'd like to see the changes they could do. Like,
Yeah.
listen, everybody's always begging. It sickens me that they're begging so much for a Silent Hill over and over and over and over. Every time you hear,
It's one of
where's
the
that
most
Silent
popular,
Hill?
yeah.
Where's Silent Hill? Where's Konami with Silent Hill? Where is
Right.
it? Is Sony working on Silent Hill? I'm like, all right, so enough about Silent Hill. But I see where you're coming from
Yeah,
because the game was so old. If they remade that in the atmosphere with Silent Hill, like the movie, like you know how
Right.
it was with that's the one thing that game did perfect
Right.
was the atmosphere. And what
Yeah.
they could do now with the change up with all that horror,
God.
it's disgusting.
Oh
and
God. The
if
shit
they
that
did it
can do.
over, I see why. If they wanted that particular game, they have to do it that way.
Silent Hills. Let me stop.
Not even that. That wasn't even.
That was
like-
dope.
I mean,
That was dope.
That was a dope game. But to say that was Silent Hill was a little bit of a stretch.
I wish it was
because
that,
It is
though.
different. Yeah. I mean, yes, we do.
I
but,
wish it. Yeah.
but that was a thing by itself. Like that's fine. I don't care if there's never a PT again. That was PT. That was it.
PYT.
What
Playable
a moment
trailer.
in gaming history, though.
Playable teaser, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Such a weird name. But I see why people would be asking for horror games to be remade. And I don't have a problem with it.
To give people heart attacks.
No, I'm good.
And it does have chunky movement, but when you stomp an alien's head with that big ass boot, like that was
Yes.
great.
And the sound, you're gonna see it when you stomp
And it
motherfucking
wasn't-
head.
it was
I think I
smooth.
saw Chuck stomping on some
Oh,
people.
you hear that
I
shit?
thought-
He
I
was
thought I
addicted
saw
to
that.
stomping. He was
powerful, man.
scared out of his mind. He's like, gotta stomp his head off.
See, when I'm that scared, I have to kill everything.
You have to make
Yeah,
sure
no,
that-
I legit have to kill everyone because I
Unlike-
don't like that
You'll
feeling.
get angry. You'll get
Unlike
angry.
in a horror movie where they blast them and they're like, gotta run. I'm like, nah, you gotta
you gotta make sure
That
they're dead.
motherfucker's gotta be dead.
No, in this game, you
has
gotta make
to
sure they're
go.
dead. You gotta make sure they're
I
dead.
remember when in the Resident Evil 1 remake, like, they added the Crimsons, which, they raised
Hate
from
'em.
the dead
I hate
until
the
you
game
light them on
because
fire.
of that.
I legit ran around till I found, like, the shit to light them on fire. I
Yeah.
went to every single one of them. I'm like, nope,
That changed
you're
the game.
you're all dying. I'm not doing this.
That damn near ruined that game for me.
the boss
I
battles.
loved
Did you
it.
get? I didn't watch your stream. Did you get up to a boss battle at all?
Hell no, he didn't.
Nah.
Hell no. Hell no, he didn't.
No,
You
because
got to a puzzle.
The boss battles are dope.
Well, how are the puzzles?
Not bad.
No, they're not bad.
I have a small brain.
Shock made it look like it was the hardest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Wait, what are we talking about? Dead Space or
Dead
Dead
Resident Evil?
Space.
It was just hit the button, pick up something, and hold it down. Something.
I can't remember.
Overthinking it, man. You're overthinking it.
I
He's-
overthink it.
He
I'm
can't.
a-
He can't
I'm a
think in.
shooter.
He
Overthinking
can't
it,
think in terror.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's true.
He can't think in terror.
That's true.
I'm a blow stuff up guy. All right.
But I mean, listen, they delayed it. There's a lot of stuff out right now. It's not really a
Yeah.
life or death thing right now.
Take your time.
Yeah.
It's
man.
fine as long as the game is coming out and it comes out great. That's
Yeah.
all I care about. And it said beginning of next year. That's January-ish.
It's fine.
If you have Game Pass, it's on there, man.
Will it be on Game Pass?
It is on
old
Game.
shit. The
No,
old
they're
shit.
they're all on there, all three.
No, I'm saying not the new. The shit is not out.
I'm
But
sa- no,
you
I'm
think it's
saying
gonna be on Game Pass.
If you've never played Dead Space,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
on Game Pass. You can play all three games.
But would you say to someone who didn't play it? I mean, I know you didn't, but would you
What-
say
yeah.
to someone new to wait now since it's going to be next year?
Nah.
Or to play the
Play
original?
the original, man, because that's how you're gonna appreciate the new shit.
That's
You're
the,
not gonna-
that's
I
the
think that-
best
I
thing.
think it's still
Always.
good enough.
Yeah, man, you're not gonna appreciate
Always.
Like, yeah, of course you'll enjoy the new shit.
I think Dead Space is
But-
good enough to play the old one. Like, it's not like, play
Yeah.
Silent Hill 1 and then
It's-
play the Silent Hill new one. There's a big difference there.
It's not gonna be ugly. Like it doesn't. It looks.
Nah, it's still 60 frames even then. Six frames.
Just friends, 4K,
Nah,
4K, 4K, 6
it
frames.
still looks good, man. I want to play. I feel bad because I want to play the third game
No, you don't.
in co-op. I beat the third game, single player, and
You know what
I
they
was
said?
disappointed.
Play with Reggie. Reggie wants to play that.
Yeah,
with
that's
you.
right.
Play with Reggie. Radical.
I could do that.
You know, they said that was like kind of a mix between Lost Planet and Dead Space.
It was,
They kind of
yes.
lost they kind of lost what they were trying to
It,
do.
it started off.
I liked Lost
Well, they
Planet.
lost everyone.
Well,
I like Lost Planet 1.
yeah.
That was dope.
No, it
first
started.
Lost
It
Planet was
actually
fire.
started off like. It did start off kind of like. It was more so in the middle, like Lost Planet, but it started off like a regular Dead Space, and then it switched
Then it
off
turned to
into-
action, though.
More.
oh,
It was more action than anything.
Yeah.
It was a more action
And
based.
you were less terrified because you got someone there with you.
Right, but at the same time, like I played it single player, and the game was meant for co-op.
What if they actually made a horror
That's
2-player game, like a real one?
well, that
not
was
obscure.
that was one of the reasons why, even though I did enjoy the game, that was one of the reasons why I bumped down the like my personal enjoyment of the game was bumped down because I only played it single player. It was Resident Evil 5
Yeah.
because it
But
was
so it's more action.
but it was meant for co-op. That's what I'm
Hey, well-
my point is.
Yeah.
I want to play Dead Space 3 again because
it was meant for co-op.
It was meant for co-op, and I
Yeah.
played it single player, and it was meant for co-op. And from what Reggie said, he's like, it's so much more fun. Like you got to reconsider it, like play it again, give it another shot. And I'm like, you know what?
Everything's better
I
with
have to.
Dude, I want to play.
I'm like,
That
I
could
feel
be a
like it's an
collabo.
unfair, huh?
That could be a collabo.
Dude,
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
Reggie.
Actually, I want to do a Resident Evil 5 playthrough again. Maybe we could do a backlog break of that.
I want to play
I'd do
something.
that.
I want
Or
to play something
co-op.
like Until Dawn multiplayer when everyone's a person. It has to make decisions. Everyone. It depends
Oh,
on
like
your
we all take
decisions.
turns.
But you have to make decisions with that character.
Like you pass the
you're
controller?
No.
Or we play a
It's actually
character.
co-op.
Yeah.
That's an actual co-op.
As your person. Like, if they
that's
did it
actually a good
online or
idea.
something, and
So
had
you
to do
all
it,
pick somebody that you want to be.
and you have to pick those choices that they do. They get through the game.
That's not a bad idea.
No, it's a great idea. I
That's
just
not a
hate
bad
it.
idea.
I hate the idea, but it's a great idea.
I think
Oh,
they
it's a
did
great
it-
idea, dude.
I think they did it with their newer titles.
I just hate it.
From
That's
Dark
good
Pictures.
Because
right
I always it's amazing for everyone
It's
else.
good
I
content
hate
right there.
situations like that.
Oh, me
I
too.
hate decisions like that in games. I hate it so
and then
much.
you got
I'm
survive.
okay with it.
Like, and if you fuck up, you die. Like,
I'll
Yeah,
accidentally
you're
kill-
done for the game.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
kill
yeah.
someone else.
no, you can't kill someone else.
No,
No,
you
no.
know, like choose
based
to save
on-
him by
oh,
like a
based on your actions.
Yeah,
you can do that,
Based on
right?
your
Like
choice.
if you're
I
hanging
would
off a
prefer your
ladder.
action. hurt you. but yeah, that would be crazy.
Like, oh, I choose not to do this, but it's gonna get my boy killed by accident. And you don't even know
if you have
it.
to
Something
choose,
like that. Yeah.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
you or you. And I'm like, no, motherfucker, you left me to die. You left me to die. And then you give me a chance to get out, and I got to come back after you.
That's
Yes,
actually
pal.
that's a good. I've never seen anything done like that though.
If they do it right, that'll be dope. That'll be like
What
the
game
next
is that
generation.
for?
That's
Dawn.
PlayStation 4.
Which game again?
Until Dawn.
Oh, that is Until Dawn. Okay.
Yeah, but they have other ones that are out for Xbox and stuff called
And 5 players?
Dark Pictures. No, the other ones are online.
Oh.
And I don't know how that works. It might be exactly what I'm talking about.
If it is, that's fucking
Because I know
dope.
Reggie was telling me to play that multiplayer. And everyone actually, while I was streaming it, was like, you should do this multiplayer. I was like, shit.
Dude, you gotta
But
go
I think it's online multiplayer, so I gotta get the
Figure it
systems
out.
working. Yeah.
figure it out.
Returnal co-op in 6 days. I expect the stream. That's right. That is 6
Yeah,
days.
Mass
Six
Produce.
days.
I've been I can't play it, man. According to this guy, he says I can't.
Oh.
It's multiplayer.
Oh.
Multiplayer, so we can do that.
Can you do it on one console, or you need two separate games?
Don't know.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
don't know.
question.
I don't know.
I'm sure it's online.
Yeah, but I don't know if we both need the system or the game. Is it? I don't know. Was it split screen? It wasn't split screen.
I didn't.
We
see
gotta
no-
try. We
I,
gotta
didn't- I
see
didn't
it
see no
split
split
screen.
screen.
I didn't see it
I
either.
almost positive that you both have to have your own copy of the game.
Damn, man.
We'll see if we can do like a digital, like you know how they do the 2 players when they have one digital and one regular, and you can like play them both. Like that share mode. I don't know how it works,
How
but
the
hey,
fuck
you
is
guys,
it?
if you know how to do the share mode on PlayStation,
Oh, you mean the
5
share
or 4,
play with the
yeah,
PS5 or
yeah.
4?
If it's possible, let us know. We'll do that. We'll definitely do that co-op. But buying another game, come on, man.
Yeah, dude, that's a fucking investment, man. For just for a co-op, man, I don't know, man.
Listen,
Shit.
there's super chat, y'all. If y'all
Buy
want us
another-
to play,
Yo! Wow!
we digital.
Damn.
We
We
can
need
do it
another.
digital.
It's like, yo, you need another PS5. You need a copy of the game. That's already almost $600 right
Dude,
there.
I bought that on Black Friday for like
Dude.
$40. I was like, cool, I'll
Shit.
get it on sale.
Not to mention, it's fucking tough as hell to even find one.
Which is funny because that sale was like it was like the whole
Over a
price
year
of a
ago.
regular game. Still,
Oh, it's online only.
is it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's online. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so that means you have to
share
have your
mode
own.
might work though. We gotta see how share mode works. But yeah,
All right.
so Dead Space, y'all. I know we went off on it a little bit,
Yeah.
but it was about horror. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dead Space. Are you guys looking forward? Are you mad that it got pushed back, or is that not bad because there's too much to play right now anyway? Are you looking forward to playing Dead Space? And did you play the first one, second one, or third one?
Let us know.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, we need that intermission.
I got pee.
But we can still see your chat. So if you have any questions or anything you guys want to talk about real quick before we get into the main topic, fire away.
Yes,
And we will.
we can
We're gonna. I was gonna say debut. we're gonna display your whatever you say in the chat. We'll display it on the screen.
Yeah,
So.
if y'all got those super chats, you can post them right up in
This fucking guy, dude.
Damn, bro.
E-begging. E-beg.
Wow.
highlighted.
Yeah, dude. Wow, man. But yeah, he's not wrong though. If you do super chat, we can highlight that on the
Wow.
I'm joking, man.
Oh, you having a cookie?
I'll tell you.
Oh, what the hell?
most ghetto thing. I'm gonna admit it right now, right?
Yo, you're saying this on air right
I
now.
don't give a
You're
fuck.
good. Oh, okay, good. All right.
No, they'll find it hilarious. So I got KFC earlier, right? A combo. And I fucking had my spicy chicken. I had my fries. I was like, oh, it was good. I threw the bag out. I said, oh, I forgot there's a cookie in that bitch. So I went back in the garbage, but took out the cookie.
Yeah.
But it's in the plastic.
Yo,
it's in the
dude.
plastic, man. I was like,
My
oh,
man.
shit. I forgot about the cookie.
Yo, you threw out a cookie
My guy.
and you went in the garbage to get a cookie
My
to
guy.
eat that shit, and you're eating it right now,
My guy.
Plastic, man. What a cookie.
bro.
Come on, man.
Bro, you garbage picker, man.
Damn.
Motherfucker went dumpster
How you
diving.
gonna do homeless stuff in your home?
Yo, man.
The homeowner that acts homeless.
I want that cookie, man.
Man, yo, I'm a dumpster dive right now. Hold up.
Yo, man.
We got some good shit in here.
Thank you, World of Bizarre. Yo, thank you, man.
Yo, you
Thank
did the same?
Yo, for real. 'cause
Oh,
you,
it's nothing to.
You forget the cookie, man. You forget
Yo,
that's in there.
nothing to brag about,
But
bro.
it's
You
in
know
the
what that
plastic.
is?
Yo,
You
you
know
were
what that is?
you were too happy about saying
know-
that.
you know
stuff.
No,
what that
because I
is?
could finally taste again.
That's-
So I'm like, yo, I can
that's-
taste the cookie.
That's skinny people problem, son. You think I ever threw a cookie away in my life?
That shit is gone.
That's skinny people problem. Oh, I forgot I had a cookie in the bag.
Yo.
That shit's
Son, yo, you're wild.
Yo,
You'd be like Thanos. It's gone. Just disintegrated. Gone.
That shit was good, though. I ain't gonna lie. That shit
Managed.
was real good.
My man said, I forgot I had.
Bro.
Yo, what up, Dark Side?
Dark Side Blues.
Yeah, Sticks, you just missed the story. I did some ghetto ass shit.
Yep. Mad sleaze.
I ate my chocolate chip cookie out the garbage.
Oh, word. It was in the plastic.
Yeah, see? Thank you. Thank you.
I've
Thank you
done
for that defense. See, it ain't that bad. Ain't
I've done that.
You forgot,
wanna
right?
see
You
that.
forgot that
I
it was
knew
there.
it. Skinny
can't
people
see it.
problem.
Can you see
forget
it in
that
the
it's
chat?
there.
Or
See what?
is it linking up to the chat? I don't know if it's updating.
It's popping up.
Yeah, it's updated.
No. I'm saying the this chat, the Twidget chat versus Restream.
Thanks,
It's
Harris.
two different chats.
There you go.
Is it synced up? I don't know if it's the same because I'm looking at it's not showing.
No, the Twidget's a little bit slower. It looks like.
That's fine.
I don't think it's linked up. I think it's not, like the connection. probably
Actually,
messed
the worst thing was remember our boy was picking our pizza crust out the garbage after we ate.
Oh yes,
That
Who
shit
was that?
That was Joe.
we know,
You remember Joe?
Moon.
Joe Moon did that?
Yeah, word.
Sorry
that
for
is their
outing his
name.
Oh
name.
damn! Yo,
Yeah, sorry for outing the name.
Yo, you straight up. Y'all
I didn't say.
I
I didn't want to say the
said
last
Joe.
name.
Yeah, I said Joe, and y'all just threw his last
mean,
name out there. Said
sorry,
garbage
man.
picking.
I haven't seen him in a long time. But
Well,
yeah,
now you're gonna hear from him.
well,
real
yeah.
bad.
If you watch,
Now you're gonna hear from him
like,
tomorrow.
oh shit.
yeah, I'm about to hit him up on Facebook.
Yo, my
Yeah,
man.
word. Yeah, where it
No,
was,
but
it
for
was
real.
the pizza crust that he didn't even eat. It wasn't even.
It wasn't his pizza.
It wasn't his pizza. It
He
was
came.
like
He came over and he was like, and he saw
I'm
you got
hungry.
y'all through the.
y'all eat pizza. Yo, you mind? Mind what, motherfucker?
And then
It's
he just
yo,
went in the garbage, picked the pizza crust.
Yeah.
Would you? Yo, that was.
Well, yeah,
other.
picking up like that's something somebody ate.
Yeah, like
someone else's
someone else
pizza.
ate that
Yeah,
shit.
it's not even your pizza.
If it was you, I'd be like, damn, all right, go for
Yeah,
it, man.
yeah.
That shit was mine.
And it can't be in like nasty garbage. Like, dude, it's gotta be.
It
like,
was on the top.
It was on the top.
It
of the
was on the
garbage.
top.
like in Seinfeld when
But it's still.
when he picked up the donut, and he's like, "Yo, that wasn't on nothing," and he got caught. It was George Costanza.
Of course it was.
Yes.
Who else would do that?
he was
shit?
eating the freaking thing.
Oh, God.
And everybody walked in. He said, "That was on the garbage. What are you
Bro.
doing?" And he's like, "Why? It was on the top of it."
too much.
Oh.
Dude, it's too much, man.
He said, nah, that
that
doesn't
don't,
matter.
that don't matter. That don't matter. I don't know what happened to
man.
the chat. It's not linked
good.
up anymore.
It is. This is later.
No, it's not. It's not coming up at all. It stopped. This stopped. No. That's this is two different chats right here.
It's right there.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not
We're
linked.
good.
It's not linked to the
Oh, okay.
YouTube. That's what the problem is.
Oh.
word? YouTube is giving us problems.
How
again?
the fuck?
Of course.
All right.
All right,
Let me reset it. Hold up.
It's fine. We on our intermission, y'all. All
Yeah.
the problems can
We
happen
got-
now.
Yeah, we gotta fix this now. This will be the ride in Universal.
Yep. Screeching halt.
Yeah. Universal ride is exactly this.
Welcome to the level 857 ride when you don't know what the fuck's going to happen.
Yeah.
It'll start sooner or later.
When
It'll start and stop, and then
technical difficulties just happen.
There's multiple people on the ride. It takes a while to get everything started.
It's part of the ride, man. It's part of the ride. That's
Single,
how it works.
single person, we can get the start right now.
Loading. All right.
Damn, I want
See,
another
Yeah, we good to
now,
go.
now it's good. Okay.
All
I
right.
just reset the.
So
the
back
chat.
to the liveness.
Yo,
y'all.
guys, I'm so happy my
But
taste
is
buds are
there
back.
where's the
Go ahead.
Twitch?
I just put both Twitch and whatchamacallit.
No,
It's not there.
it looks like all YouTube.
Yeah, it's all YouTube
Oh,
now.
I just put. I
On the
literally put the
tube.
Twitch on there. All
You
right.
gotta support the Twitch and
All right, let me
the
try
YouTube,
that again.
just like you guys hitting that follow and like.
Twizzy.
All right. This is you do it, Chuck. Copy and paste this. You have to do it with the keyboard though. Control V and.
He got it. He got it.
He said control D.
Control these nuts.
Wow, what's wrong with you?
What in the hell?
What is wrong with y'all?
That was nothing.
Control these nuts.
Nah, man, brothers do watch Seinfeld. At least I do. No, they ain't bringing up Twitch.
And it's still
Damn.
just YouTube.
Well, I mean, we won't highlight Twitch. We can see Twitch though. We can see y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can see
can't-
CGB.
for-
we can see you.
But we
But
can't.
at the moment, we can't highlight y'all.
I don't know,
But we
for
can
whatever
say,
reason.
nah, it doesn't matter. See, we got you.
Okay.
we can say it. We'll say it.
All right, we'll have to do
We
that.
good to
then.
go.
All right, going to the main topic, yo.
Yo, I'm hungry again.
That was very
That's
random,
not the main topic.
and that's not the main topic at all.
I'm sorry, man.
What the fuck
I'm
is that?
fucking starving. I don't know why.
Fucking guy.
Exactly.
ate the cookie and was like, yo.
Oh man. All right, so back to the main topic. We are talking about most addicting games. What are those? Let us know in the chat.
Yes.
Because we're gonna tell y'all about what we think. Where's my list anyway?
And we'll pop it up when I got my list.
Who wants to
Hold on.
start?
I will start.
We'll go in order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
Start.
Hey.
What is happening?
What is
We just don't know how to act.
Say the words.
All right. So the this guy said, say the word.
He's like,
I don't know. There's something wrong with us today. I'm gonna say easily. First one that popped up to my head is fucking State of Decay 2. That was one of the most addicting games I've ever played. Because it's Walking Dead. You're playing The Walking Dead. You know, like from base building to finding people, saving them, and like finding supplies and stuff like that. And all the houses and buildings you go into, you can actually walk in and find shit. And I'm still pissed to this day that we didn't really mess with the
Multiplayer?
The multiplayer, yeah, because that
4
would've-
players, right?
Yeah, it's 4.
Still on Game Pass,
It
both
is
of
on
them.
Game. It's gonna
4
be on
online.
forever. They did update it like last month.
They update it all the time. They have so much shit they added to the game, which is
Can I ask you though? Is,
Twitch is back on the chat. Just
oh, it's back.
yeah.
Oh, sweet.
do.
Can I ask you though? As somebody that hasn't played either one,
Yeah.
could you recommend the first game to me right now?
I would say go into 2.
I can start with 2 and not have to
Yeah,
worry
yeah,
about
you
first.
can go into 2 because it's
One
not.
is into.
What?
Isn't one into?
1 came with 2.
I mean, like, don't they have the map? Like,
They,
it's
as a
whole game in
DLC.
there.
As a DLC.
But story wise, it's
Story wise, you don't
Doesn't matter.
It's the story's not big in that game.
okay.
It's more about
Survival.
searching, building your home,
Okay.
defenses, making sure your people are fed, making sure they have medical supplies, finding people who are being attacked, like all that kind of shit. It's Walking Dead.
I'm intrigued on the game. I just never. Because the first one, I watched you play the first one.
First one was like first one was not supposed to be good. It was supposed to be a bullshit ass game, but that was
It was a test.
so addicting.
The
was the
glitches, the glitches, will
The
fucking,
glitches
they turned me
the,
off.
The
man.
scrolling, but
Do
it
you
was
think that
so
game-
dope.
Yeah.
Do you think that game lends itself to the live service games well?
What do you
Like,
mean?
Can you see that happening? Like the way that it's
Oh, like
been
the
updating itself.
multiplayer type
It's like a
shit.
living, breathing game, basically.
Yeah.
I think they could where they can go. Because I'm seeing all these like clones of it that are was the one that
And
was
they don't make much noise. I saw
no
like
one they saying it's
one
one of them
looked dope.
one of them looked incredible, but they're like, oh yeah, we haven't heard much from them. These guys, this is fake or whatever. But I'm like, why would this whole thing be fake? Like,
Right.
but if you make it like a big online community, because the whole point of like The Walking Dead that was big is like, yeah, the zombies are the threat and stuff like that,
But
and you
who
got to
do you
team
trust?
up. But what about other communities? Are they
Right.
dangerous? Are they going to try to kill you? Are you going to try to trade with them? Like that adds a whole element to the game.
The zombies are like an afterthought.
Yeah, but they're
they're a threat.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're a threat.
No, they're a threat, but it's more about relationships and trusting people and
Yeah.
it's about surviving.
surviving.
Like the cool
Yeah.
thing about the zombies, like, you know, if you're encountering like a community and
Right.
shit goes down between you and the community, oh shit, zombies just heard some shit and they're gonna fuck up. So that
Right.
if they can add that to the online thing, oh my god, that
and
could
that
be.
Walking Dead license.
Oh, dude, I don't
Microsoft
understand.
has the money.
I don't understand why there's throwing a Rick or a Daryl, a Negan in there, like something, man, because like it's overdue. But the way it plays and the fact that State of Decay 3 has been so quiet, I'm actually glad it's been quiet because I know they're working on some crazy shit, and I know it's gonna
that evil deer.
yeah that
Zombie
evil
animal.
But she had a crossbow, so I'm like, all right, that's gonna be a big fucking, and it's in the snow too, so
That's all they showed though. Nothing else.
nothing, not one word.
That was like 2 years ago.
And not even, you know, like they don't
That's it.
show anything, but they say this is in the game. They don't even have that.
Nothing.
So they're just working on stuff and just being quiet. But part 2 was like how part 1 should have been, like a cleaned up 1 with added stuff to it, and it was beyond addicting, so addicting. But yeah, that's probably maybe my most. That might be number 1 for me, but I have a lot on here.
I'm glad you said that might be your number 1 because I'm
might
gonna get my number 1 out of the way because you probably won't be surprised, but Tetris 99 is definitely
Of course.
my number 1 most addictive game. As far as all the Tetrises, there's others on the list too, but
Well, the Tetris game.
What
in
about
general.
Hatris?
yeah, that's not even fucking close. All right, I hate that game. The one time I played it, I was like, "This is trash. This is trash. This is the worst thing."
It's the worst.
And how the fuck the guy made the guy responsible for inventing Tetris?
Isn't that
made
Yoshi's
that
Cookie?
shit.
Not the same shit.
Nah,
And I
Yoshi's
thought
Cookie was a different
I
puzzle
thought it
game.
was a different guy who made Hatchet.
But that shit wasn't Tetris. Tetris
Nah,
is
it
definitely not Tetris.
That is not Tetris at all. No, but Tetris 99 really, for me, it really, as far as addicting, like that was the first time you had a Tetris game become a battle royale, where you verse like almost 100 people, like 98 people, and it was like, it was fucking fun, man. It was just fun to see where you ranked at the end. And it had that quality of like, oh, just one more. Let me try again.
They have a lot of content in that game.
Ooh, I haven't.
They have a Fire Emblem background. With
They
the
have
music.
all the Nintendo, pretty much all the Nintendo properties. They have music
that,
and
yeah.
stages,
Even
and
the
they're
Game Boy.
constantly they as far as like an online type of thing. And I'm not big on online. That's the thing. I usually stay away from online stuff, but something about
But they
this,
did it well though.
they did it awesome. Like for people who are Tetris fans, they did the daily challenges where you unlock, you get 4 coins or whatever to unlock, and you could buy other stages and other attributes to the game.
Did they
to-
slow it down or they kept it going?
to the modes. Dude, every month or so, they release a new tournament. Like almost maybe every 2 months or so, they release like a tournament. Usually when a new game, like a new Nintendo property drops, like a new game.
Okay.
But dude, it's freaking awesome.
Because
It's like-
Tetris has a good community, so they get rewarded with cool stuff, unlike other communities.
Facts.
Listen, Smash Bros. Had so many.
I didn't say anything
Yeah.
about Smash Bros.
They got so many.
that's the
characters.
definition of toxic fucking gaming community.
So many characters.
No, but no, that's by far that has to be the most played Tetris. I mean, yeah, that's by far. And I could pick it up anytime, and I could
And
play
have
that
fun.
any time of the day, as long as I have an internet connection. But even if you don't, and you have the deal,
Tetris
and you
is
paid
still
for the
Tetris.
you paid for the offline DLC, you can play against the computer. You can set up different matches, and we have a
Super chat.
oh
thank
shit!
you, brother.
We could post them up also on the screen.
Dark
and he
Side
says,
Blues.
Thank you, Dark Side Blues.
Darkside Blues. Thank
Appreciate
you,
it.
thank you.
Diablo 2, Zelda, Ocarina of Time, Breath of the Wild, Final Fantasy 6X, Resident
6
Evil.
through X.
Was that
6
6
through 10?
Through, yeah.
6 through X? Oh shit!
Oh,
Resident Evil
okay.
1, 2, 3, Madden 3 through 8, and Madden head coach. Oh, 9. Oh wow!
Big Mad. I
Oh,
forget that
ooh.
Madden. I forget that people even play Madden.
I forgot that too, man.
I stopped playing sports
I
games
didn't
for a
put-
minute.
I didn't even put
it was
any sports games
2K11 with the Jordan one. That was I love that one.
I tried playing a sports game on the 360. Didn't work out.
I
too
just
well.
don't have time, man. I,
That is
I would
free.
like to. I just
The
don't
new
have
one is
fucking
free.
time.
Actually, shit.
no.
I just thought of
22?
something.
Madden
Really?
22 is free right now on Game Pass. Yeah.
Diablo 2.
Dude, actually, I didn't put that on my list. Remember?
Yeah, yes, yep. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
For a full day.
I
We played the whole game in one day.
From 11 in the morning
And
till
ordered
we beat
pizza.
it. Ordered
Yeah.
pizza. Yeah.
But we weren't addicted. Like, we didn't go back to it. But that day, we were stuck
We
on there.
played the
whole
entire
time.
shit.
What game?
Diablo 2
Diablo
for
2.
Super Nintendo?
No, that was on... No, that wasn't on Super Nintendo.
No?
No.
could've sworn
That
it was
was
Super
either
Nintendo.
PlayStation or Saturn. I think it was PlayStation. Because it was when I was here. I might have bought my system.
Really?
Yeah, definitely
I
not
really-
on the...
you
not on
sure?
16, definitely not 16-bit.
I could have sworn it was.
No.
Huh. Oh, well.
But yeah.
It was Pizza Hut. We had Pizza Hut. Stuffed crust. I remember. Isn't that crazy? Dude,
Wow.
ask me what I did last week. I don't know, but I remember we had pizza, stuffed crust pizza Hut.
By the way, I remember one time we had a craving for stuffed crust, and we ordered that shit,
Trash.
and we enjoyed it.
Did
And
you?
then like an hour later, we feel
You're like, your body's like,
we
yeah,
felt
go
like
fuck
shit.
yourself.
we were like, I was like,
Your body's like.
I was on your couch, like,
Stuffed
yo,
crust ain't even on
my
that,
stomach.
But you asked me if I want now. Yeah, I would love some. I would love some right now.
And then
yeah.
an hour
Hey,
later,
man,
you're
it's not terrible.
oh, my stomach.
Darkside said every mainline Pokemon also.
Oh, another 10.
Oh,
Yo, thank
dude.
you, Darkside.
Thank you,
Damn.
Darkside.
Appreciate that, bro.
That's what's up.
Good looking out.
Pokemon, I don't know.
Pokemon Red was fire. I ain't
Yeah?
gonna front.
I don't know the allure of it because I never really got into Pokemon.
Yeah, I never did
I
either.
know
But
people
the
are-
following for that, yeah, they love
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah, I
people-
played.
Oh, that was Sage.
It came up just now.
I played the Pokemon Red on Game Boy, and I didn't play a Pokemon game after that. But it's like
Pokemon.
I'm looking at the games now, and they look so good. I'm like, I
But that new one
wish
does
I
look
had
pretty
time to just jump back into it. But
Like, was it Arceus or whatever? The new
yeah,
one? That looks different. It's kind of what I wanted to happen for Pokemon if I was to ever try it. I did want to try Pokemon Go because they said it was like the intro to it again with Pikachu. Almost did it. Almost. I played it for like 5 minutes.
And you know what I'm going to say? It's the same thing I said before about Yoshi.
You don't like it because
I don't like these motherfuckers because of Smash Bros. I just want to kill every one of them. Like, I legit hate every one of them, and I want them dead.
I have a connection with Pikachu because of the show, though.
I have a connection with sword to face.
I get the I get the appeal of Pokemon though. I have a coworker.
They go crazy.
He's a little younger than us, but he was telling me
They go with the cards.
about,
they go in hard.
He played. I think he told me he played for like 24 hours straight.
Shit.
No, they
He
go
was like,
how?
He was supposed to go to sleep. Like, he was like hiding from his. He
Hiding.
was hiding the shit from his parents.
Oh,
Playing
if I
on
was
the,
a kid,
on the Game Boy.
Playing that?
He was
Yeah.
hiding that shit from his parents and like
No
sneaking
job
it in.
and shit as a kid?
Yo.
I'll be up
But
until
he said
7 in the morning.
He said, yeah, he played it for 20. He brought it into school and shit, and he was like,
Now it's gonna be dangerous, dude.
Before
that
you're
type of
int-
game is dangerous.
I said, what?
Perfect time to play a game before
But-
you're introduced to a woman.
Yeah. Yo, dude, what the
So I'm gonna go on with one of my games.
Wow.
Wow.
Dude.
Well, in the chat they were talking about most addicting games are gonna be mobile because they're made to be addicting.
A lot of them are, yeah.
And I can attest to that because there are some games that I was like,
Yeah.
you know, that ad doesn't look too bad. Let me download that real quick. I'm like, I can't believe I'm falling for this bullshit.
I've seen a
And
few
then
of them.
I-
I've seen a few. I've resisted. I'm proud of
Some of them are
myself.
lies, though.
Oh, yeah?
I always want to play the one where it's like, you're so stupid. You couldn't figure that out. 'Cause you know
They do that on
did
purpose.
puzzle.
They fuck up on purpose.
Yes, yes.
So you like, oh, you could do better, right? So
But
get the fucking game.
It's never that game.
No.
I just want to play that game.
I feel like putting
You know
I
what I'm
didn't. I
talking
wanted to
about.
stay. I know what you're talking about, but I feel like putting a mobile game on the list is
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of cheating, though, because it's like
It's
obviously
meant to be addicting.
Yeah, exactly. That's how they're designed.
The game I'm about to mention, though, originally started out as perhaps a mobile game. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Peggle.
No,
Peggle.
It wasn't a
It was
mobile
a PC game first.
it was a
though.
PC game first.
Okay.
Yes.
But
That's a dope game. Yes, that's
but
very.
I
addictive.
am
Why does that name make me uncomfortable?
because you're thinking of
Because you're
Peg.
thinking of
Oh,
yeah, you're thinking of That's why. That's not has nothing to do with the game at all.
No.
Wow.
But now you just put that in everybody's heads.
Wow, guys.
I said it made me uncomfortable. That's all I
Wow,
said.
guys.
Well, that was enough. Yeah, exactly. Like I said,
I'm just not feeling comfortable with that name.
It is not that.
no, it
All
has
right.
nothing
So-
to do with that.
Basically, what Peggle is.
That's just mad funny. That's where his mind went to immediately.
S&M.
What Peggle is pachinko, basically.
Yes.
It's a digital game of pachinko.
Kinda.
It's a puzzle game, but it comes down to what a pachinko game does. Like you shoot the ball up and then it falls, it bounces off things to get to somewhere. And then
With
at the end
power-ups.
it does it too. It has power-ups too.
Yeah.
That's a game where I just didn't know much about it. I played what, 360 arcade? Like
Dude, it's
Xbox Live Arcade.
That's addictive as
I just tried it out and then I ended up like 5 hours later
Yeah.
still playing this simple puzzle game.
Right.
And I'm like, what's the next stage though? What's the next stage?
gotcha.
And you can do better. Like sometimes you pass the
Gotcha.
stage and like,
Yeah, because they did a good
do
job
it
of having there's like luck involved.
Yeah.
Right? But
but
There's
there's
also
precision also.
exactly.
And you're like, I can do this.
they do a good job of mixing like
Plus-
combining it so it's like, wait.
Plus
maybe I
the
can do
magic
better.
of it slows down. The last shot slows
Yes.
down to Matrix mode, and you're
And
like,
the music.
is it gonna hit it? Is it gonna hit it? And sometimes it doesn't.
Yo,
You lose.
that victory music.
But it's a stupid unicorn. Like it's so weird.
It's like
It's the weirdest characters in the game.
It's so
But
relaxing, too.
that just comes down to why the game. It's all gameplay,
yeah.
and like I can't stop. Like I'm glad I don't think about that game all the time because I would just play it and play it and play it.
I got it's
It
actually
caught you too.
it's
I know.
it's
yeah.
on mobile now.
Yeah,
But this is like
it can work on mobile easy,
but it's never been on mobile until like literally like recently.
and that's crazy
Exactly.
because it's literally
You know what they
aim
ported?
it, hit the button.
They
That's it.
ported it to the DS. I have the DS version. I beat the DS version. I beat both PC versions. I
can't-
bought it again on the 360, and then I have it on the Game Pass. It's on that shit.
It's a
Jesus
game.
Christ.
I was like, yo, and I didn't even realize this shit either. I'm like,
It
damn, I
doesn't
have this
cost a
game.
lot though. It doesn't cost much.
I got this
Like
game on like
$5.
everything.
Yeah,
It's
not-
dope
not-
though. It's addictive.
That's a couple of tacos, man.
It's addictive. Though.
Couple of tacos. Listen, you can get a $10 deal. You can get a taco a day. for
Yo,
$10.
I'm hungry. As
Yo, anybody, like, look, if I tell you play Tetris, right, you need some skill to play it.
Yeah.
But everybody can play it, right? This one, I'm telling you, anybody, your mom can fucking play this shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's that easy.
It's the
Anybody,
simplest
and
mechanic.
you'll be like,
It's like playing Angry Birds, kind of. Like
Kinda.
anyone can play it. You know, everyone can't be good at it, but you
Right.
can play it.
Right.
It's just literally hit the screen and something happens.
And you just watch shit
you
happen.
tell a 2-year-old to play Peggle.
Yeah.
And they'll be like,
No, for real.
something's cool happening. And they don't know what they're doing, but
They'll
they'll watch
figure
it.
They'll figure it out.
Completely forgot about World of Warcraft ruined countless lives.
Oh, no. we're not
My
doing
friend
that. Listen,
disappeared during high school playing WoW. EverQuest.
Listen,
Jesus
EverQuest,
Damn.
I told you. I told this story before. I have a friend who disappeared for at least 2 years playing EverQuest.
Oh my god.
Oh, my God.
Jesus, man.
And it was, you all know. But he disappeared for 2 years.
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
not
People have gotten
contact.
divorced. Yeah,
I did not
absolutely.
contact. Had no contact for 2 years.
He was in that world. Period.
And I told you, sold his character for like $1,000 or something. But like they took away his life
2
for
years to build that character. And
Two,
then
ye-
sell it.
2 years for 1,000? Fuck out.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't intentionally made to build and make money.
Still,
but
though.
it's crazy. He had to get out though. Like MMOs is another story
It's
altogether.
like drugs.
World of
Yeah.
Warcraft, I never touched. EverQuest never touched.
No, I never messed
No,
with that.
Nothing
MMOs.
even close to MMOs.
I feel like MMOs are kind of cheating because they're also by design.
They're made to take away your life.
Exactly. Those
made
are
to
by
kill you.
design. Those are made to be addictive.
But that's like a
mobile
drug.
games too.
It's like a drug.
Mobile games too.
It's like a drug.
Yeah.
What you got, Chuck?
First on my list is not necessarily my number one game, but it is Dragon Force for Saturn.
Oh, it's on mine. Yes, sir. That is a good one.
I still haven't
That
played it.
game,
That's a good one.
it's crazy. There's 8 different kingdoms that you can, or is it 8 or 6?
I
that the
think it's
Japanese
8.
one?
I think it's 8.
8 different kingdoms that you can. It's like a
It's 8,
strategy RPG, right? Kind of.
It's
It,
own
it
thing.
kind of has like a rock paper scissors type.
It's strategy.
Yeah, definitely
strategy.
strategy. Definitely
Yeah.
strategy. Not like a Shining Force.
It's like the
No.
war in Suikoden, but way better.
Way a million times better, but similar.
It's almost like Advanced Wars too. It has elements of a lot of different strategy RPGs
They don't
and
pop
also
like
other.
popcorn, though.
No, they do not pop like popcorn.
But yeah, you have
But that's the
different
Japanese one.
different generals, huh?
That was the Japanese one, though, right? That wasn't in English.
Two.
No,
Dragon
one
Force
wasn't in-
2 was,
Two was Japanese.
Two was
Dragon Force
Japanese.
2 was Japanese.
You're talking
that
about
was
one,
the one
though.
that Turbo. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
talking about the first one.
I mean, they're both addicting as fuck.
Yeah.
2 is also dope, but 1
Two-
was the originator.
2 was actually a better one because you
Yeah.
could build weapons and stuff. It was insane.
and have 2 different soldiers,
Yes.
types of soldiers on the field.
Yeah, cool characters. Definitely
That was
Japanese
insane.
as hell, though.
I remember.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
doing a quick, just trying it out because I've never played it, and you were trying to explain. Yo, dude, it was like you were speaking Chinese. to
Yeah,
me,
when
man.
you
were
when you
trying to
when you
explain it,
start when you start, it's
so
like
overwhelmed.
because there's just a menu and it's overwhelming at the
Super-
beginning.
super overwhelming.
It's so simple how to
Right.
play the game.
Right. Yeah.
Once you get into a rhythm, you will not stop. I'm telling you, you will not stop playing
Gotcha.
that
and
game.
once you understand which type of soldier beats which type of soldier, like you could use literally like one general and beat 4 other ones.
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Let me ask you this: do you think this is a game? Because the thing is, I tried doing the Fire Emblem live.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a game that I could do live, or would have to pre-record it?
There's not a lot of talking, right?
I would say if it would be better,
It's more battle.
it's the Fire Emblem is a hell no.
Yeah, because it's story.
Dragon
It's story.
Force is more friendly because you're watching what happens as everyone else is.
And you can
Gotcha.
do actions as your general.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you have to control your army actually.
Okay.
So you could just say
you can change up
advance.
the formation.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
So it's more tactical in that sense
For
than,
people
than
to
it is
watch,
story-wise.
it's more fun for people to watch. I
Oh,
think
okay.
it would be pretty. The
might-
story happens during when the hourglass runs out and you go to your castle to do shit and then
Right.
you go back. But I mean, that's the only.
It's a little part.
But
Yeah.
that's not that much, though, right?
Oh, we got our main man Mondane Designs in
Oh!
the place.
What up, Mo
Yeah,
Day?
what up,
Yo,
Mo?
it's really good, Mondane.
Popping
Hey,
them up
you
on
do
the
that
screen
accent?
You got, I have to do. I did the
Wow.
accent the first time,
Oh
so I
my
have,
God.
I have
Now
to
you got
keep it going.
to keep it going.
My man Mondane. Come on.
For no reason.
Yeah, it's
the
for no
fuck,
reason.
dude?
It's for no
Why?
reason. I don't know why.
Yo.
Because I don't
Oh,
know.
man.
As soon as he comes up in the chat, I'll pop him up.
What's up,
'cause
brother?
It's
Yeah,
not there.
Oh, there it goes.
Right?
Now
That's
I think it popped up.
But
now.
yeah, Dragon Force, awesome fucking pick. I remember how. I'm telling you, when you start, you can't stop playing that game. You can't. All right, so I'm next.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Shit. I will go with a more recent one. Ghost of Tsushima.
That's on my list too. That's on my
Yeah,
list.
that's the only one I haven't played yet.
That is easy.
That's
And I'm
on
sure
my
I'm
list.
going to be
That
addicted.
is easy.
That'll
That
take a
is-
day.
That's
Easy.
playing a classic Japanese samurai movie.
Oh my god.
Very well done.
It's
intended for
I
that.
call it the samurai version of Red Dead. Red Dead.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Basically.
Okay.
The sound effects, like, and when they slow down the last hit on like a general, it's like, oh
Satisfying.
my god.
But the most addicting part of the game is the battle, like the fighting.
It's incredible. It's incredible. It's simple, but it's not. You know, it's the timing when you pull off some shit. Oh, the feeling of it is just so awesome. But like in all these open world games, the side shit is always intimidating. You don't want to get caught up in it because you just want to not get stuck playing for 60, 70 hours. But you'll just throw yourself in an area with the question marks and be like, what's that?
Yep.
What's that? What's this over
Yep.
here? What's this over? I'm close to it anyway. I might as well get that. I might as well
They
get
did
this.
some magic in it.
And then
something
you're
about it.
And then you're like, oh shit, I haven't done a major story mission in like 5 days.
Yep.
So I should probably do that just so I could advance the story. But you're getting more powerful as, you know, before the major story parts. It's like right before this podcast I was playing it and I want to play it right after. Like it's done so fucking well. So fucking well. And I can't wait to see like what's at the end, like the big battles and shit. But we got Cello in the chat. What up, Cello?
Yo, Twitch is frozen.
Yo, man, again? All right, this is how you do it, Chuck. You pop this up right here, pop,
What the hell is
and
that?
this is the link, and then you hit stop,
So we'll read it right
and
now.
you hit start, right, and then you copy and paste both those links and put them on the top and the bottom.
Yeah, Modane. Yeah, switching styles mid-fight.
YouTube is on the top.
Yeah, it's like seamless. Like when you're real good, it's like, oh, shield. Let me switch to the water. Okay. Oh, let me switch to the sword. Let me switch. Oh,
They made it
brute
easy
coming.
enough for you to do it mid-battle.
And you know what I like a lot in that too is like when you're cutting people up and then you're like see people running, you stop midway, pop, you pop 3 heads. Like, oh, it's so dope. It's so
Much
dope.
better.
I love that feeling. But yeah, that's high up there as addicting. And I'm only 25 hours in, so yeah, that's easily on the list.
Okay. Oh,
What you got, ho?
Hold on a second.
Slut.
Man, fucking insult me for no reason. man.
talk shit
Fucking guy. Fuck
Slut,
you.
bitch, tramp.
Mortal Kombat. Chess.
All right.
And Def Jam Fight for New York was fire.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
word.
Def Jam.
Oh shit, that's on my
a
list too, man.
Sneaky pick.
Shit.
That's a sneaky
DJ
pick.
Hero.
That
too?
last
I'm not mad at that.
DJ Hero.
I respect DJ Hero. That
What
game
is-
is good.
Symphony of the Night. Yes, that's
Saturday
on my
Night
list.
was on my list.
It's on my list, but I guess I'm crossing that shit off.
No,
I have a lot on
my.
my.
Oh, no, you can talk about it.
I have a lot on my list, but anyway,
Oh, we know, Al. We know.
I always do. Anyway,
Like 50 games. and shit.
fucking. I said before Advance Wars. I crossed it off my list because we mentioned it. We talked about it during the news segment.
Yeah.
But
Honorable
I'm
mention.
gonna mention this other game because it's a successor, a spiritual successor to Advance Wars, and I think they improved a lot on the genre.
Bust the Groove.
Uh,
I know what it is.
This fucking guy said, "Bust the groove, bust the groove." Not different game genre altogether. War groove, motherfucker.
I know.
Bust the groove. No, War Groove, man. That game, highly recommended if you like the Advance Wars series and you like games like that. War Groove took that concept and they expanded on it. It's an indie title that I highly recommend anybody play. Not only that, but there's so much like value to this game that I think when I bought it, I think it was like what, $30 at the time,
War Groove?
and I think it's cheap now.
Oh, they
It's
added
probably
mad DLC to that shit.
dude. There's a
DLC.
free co-op DLC that me and Turbo fucking beat. I recommended that game to him, and he was,
Strategy role players in general will hook you.
dude, there's features of this game that are in the shit that I've never even touched. Like there's you can create your own battlefield.
That you gotta have
And-
a brain, like a weird brain for that shit.
Almost like a Mario Maker, and you could put it up online for other people to play your shit. And you could take that and play other people. Like you could be co-op partners with people online, and it's
That's cool.
crazy, man. There's just so much that they added to this. Super ambitious, but it all worked. And shout out to the developers. Chucklefish is the name of the developers.
Those games are like crack.
Fucking dope game and super addictive.
Fiend for that.
Fiend for that.
Fiend.
Crack.
Crack. Game is crack.
My next game is crack. Fiend for that.
Can't stop.
Can't stop, man.
There's this game called Narc. It's about drugs. I'm addicted. Imagine if that was one
Oh,
of this.
dude. No, I couldn't stop playing this game.
Syringes they throw at you. Like damn. No, not Narc. But a game that I was addicted to, but I kind of like kicked the habit. Like literally the second I started it.
Fucking guys that kicked the habit.
It's Rocket League.
You went to AA?
I should have. So Rocket League is in a game I play a lot. I tried it. I was like, what's the big deal about this game? It's a soccer game when you're in cars.
Mad fun.
And I was like,
It is fun.
let me give it a shot. Let's see. Oh, what up, Jonathan Dotson? What's going on?
What up, brah?
What's good, man?
And I was like, let me give this game a shot. It's all the rage right now. I've missed the whole wave. Like, I play it late as hell. And I was like, it's kind of fun though. Like, I was literally just trying to hit the ball. I didn't know the concept of flipping up and doing all the weird shit I see online.
It is a fun ass game.
But I was just like, let me get to the ball first. Like, it's literally like a baby game. I'm like, can I hit the ball before you? And I just kept playing for like
That's just
a
like
couple of hours.
It's just like gym class in elementary school.
Yep. Yep. Give me the ball, please.
I was getting better. Like I said, I only played it like that first time. But I was like, I understand why people can't stop playing this game, especially if you get good at it.
They're on season 2 now.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Which is crazy.
It's stupid. And I just see like all the trick shots and stuff. I'm like, I can't get into it because of soccer. Like there is the soccer means of it, but it's way funner than regular soccer.
It's
games.
different than a soccer game, though. It's way different.
But I couldn't stop playing it that day, and I was like, all right.
It is fun.
You guys have to play it if you didn't. But playing a multiplayer and stuff, I can see why people can't stop playing that game because they keep it when they get the simple, like keep it simple, but you can get much better. That's the magic of it.
Split screen local co-op.
Yeah.
4 ways.
4 players.
4 players split
Oh,
screen.
wait a second. We got a very cool comment in there. Jonathan Dotson just wanted to say, watching y'all inspired me and my boys to start our own channel, which has been a lot of damn fun during this shit pandemic. Yo,
Oh,
dude, that's
dude.
fucking awesome, dude.
That's great, man. Good luck to
That's
you, dude.
really fucking cool.
Yeah, man.
That's very cool.
Keep it up, man. As long as you're having fun, it's what matters.
Exactly. And we
That's
challenge
it,
you to Smash Brothers Ultimate now.
Yeah.
We challenge you and your crew versus
Yeah,
our
man.
crew.
Hell yeah.
It'll be
It's on.
called
It's on.
Shirts versus Blouses.
I like that. Yeah.
We got the shirt.
Yeah, I'm wearing the glasses.
No, but nah, much respect. We're glad
Hell
we
yeah,
can
man.
inspire you to do something
Definitely.
Yeah.
productive with your time, and fantastic, man. Keep it up.
Yes, sir.
Keep it up.
The Sims. Oh my
it's about,
gosh.
man.
The Simps.
Dude, I know
Oh,
people
I
who
thought-
are mad addicted to Sims. Oh my God.
Dude, I thought you said the Simps.
The Simps.
That's a different variation.
Nah, I do that every day.
Hey.
Oh, damn.
That's addicting also.
Yo.
My next game. Oh, you were
broke
going
to
to talk
sim.
about your game, right?
I'm too broke to Sim.
You're too broke.
Yes.
Too broke to sim.
You're
No,
never,
you got
you're
it.
never
No,
too broke to simp.
Never too broke to
Nah, simping is free.
Simping ain't easy.
Yes, it is.
Very easy.
It's a choice.
That shit is a choice.
No one's forced to
Oh,
simp.
man.
No one is ever forced to
No one's ever forced to simp,
Yo.
man. That's
That's
a
a
choice.
lifestyle.
All right, so you
Oh,
know,
yes, Rocket League. That's fine. I'm good. You go.
Oh, God.
oh, you're more of a Halo crew. You're speaking my language.
Oh, yeah, that's all Chuck.
Oh.
I mean, we can
He
probably,
said, yes, sipping is free. Damn right it is.
All right.
It costs you. It costs in the long run mentally.
World of Bizarre, you have excellent taste.
said,
I see
Rhea
you are.
Ripley.
I see you are a man of culture, sir. I respect it.
Yo,
like them
All right,
shoulders,
my
though.
game.
yo, this
dude.
chat
Just
is
mad because she can shoulder press more than you
Yo,
can, sir.
Dude. Oh,
You
dude.
definitely can.
yo, the
right,
chat
anyways.
is wild today.
Anyways,
Chat is
goddamn.
wild.
all right. We're gonna talk about this game, Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Okay.
I feel like it's the best of the Versus series.
I'm sure a lot of people think.
And the roster was insane. So even if you beat the game with your main crew, you can go back and try another combination of 3 heroes. Like you can, that game has
Endless.
almost limitless replay value. You can,
Keith
it's-
Lee is limitless.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
But
oh man.
so you can go through the game with Ken, Ryu, and Akuma. Then you can go back with Gambit, Strider, and Wolverine. Then you can play with Iceman, Juggernaut, and Cyclops. Game is ridiculous.
Strider. He doesn't get enough love. man.
Strider
was in a
was
couple.
vicious in those.
He was in a
versus
couple
games.
of verses.
He doesn't. I know he doesn't get enough love though. Like
Yeah, a
game,
couple of
not
games.
anymore.
Yeah, a couple of games.
Strider's
years
vicious
ago.
in that game, man. Vicious.
Couldn't the same be said about the King of Fighters series? No? Because it's 3-on-3?
That's true. That's true. But I feel like Marvel vs. Capcom has that team battle thing on lock because King of Fighters, while it is 3-on-3, the fights are always 1-on-1.
Oh, I see.
Marvel vs.
I got you.
Capcom, you can tag. It's a tag team fighter.
He said
gotcha.
Iceman was banned in every tournament he went to. Damn. Yo, they banned Iceman.
No, Iceman was mad cheesy, and I think
Someone's always banned.
I think he was the only character that couldn't be chip blocked.
He had mad chip damage on the.
He would get a lot of
sucks.
chip damage on his ice beam,
Yeah.
and you couldn't.
Ice beam.
And when he blocked, you couldn't chip.
That's what he sound like, right?
Yeah, exactly. You couldn't chip damage him when he was blocking. I think.
Really?
I don't think
Wow,
so.
that's cheap as hell. He was fun though. Iceman, Spider-Man.
Hell
and
yeah.
Of course, Reed.
Yeah.
You throw Iceman in
like
any
that.
game, he's like, that's a dope moveset.
He was
Like,
only in that,
He
though,
could just do
right?
much.
He's only
Why didn't he have
X-Men
a-
Children of the Atom and Marvel vs. Capcom.
And he was in the
2.
Alliance games, right? A few of them.
No
Well, that's a
dedicated
different
game though.
Yeah, that's
No,
different.
I'm saying like
was
in
in
terms of his
X-Men.
moveset and stuff.
Yeah.
I would love to see a dedicated like just an Iceman game. or-
beam.
Oh, he ain't getting that. Remember, he was like super powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's one of the most powerful X-Men.
He's
After
an
the-
omega level mutant.
Yeah.
So
Crazy.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's
he
crazy.
should be able. He should.
All you gotta do is throw him in
awesome.
a flame pit. He's
Nah,
like,
chill. He'll be fine. He'll evaporate, turn into water, and end up in a river somewhere.
he'll
man.
rain down on
And
you.
never come.
I'm telling you. Bruh. But yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is I can play that any time of the day.
Okay.
The game is fire.
There are a lot of characters
Yeah,
unlocked,
yeah.
man. I was
Hell
addicted.
Since you're on the fighting game kick, I might as well get this out the way. Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Why?
Because you know.
He said, why?
I'm kidding.
Because some of us are good. I'm sorry.
Oh, true. You're right.
you
You're
feel me?
right.
Give me some. Give me some.
At losing?
No, okay.
Let me
All
see.
right.
I'm not.
Damn. No, that game's always been addicting for me because, I mean, the online shit is just the fuckery of online, the anger. But the competition is always... I like when you play a good match with someone, like a good match, if you lose, it's like, all right, whatever. But, like, it's such a great feeling playing that game and learning so many different characters and trying to learn different styles of playing that game. And I always... And I'm not big into like fighting games. I'm not big into competitive games except for that and Fight Night Champion. Those are like the only two things I actually play competitively.
Sports game, huh?
But like if there's some sort of strategy element to it and trying to learn like the timing of your opponent and stuff like that, Smash Brothers Ultimate, that's just easy. I just look at that game a lot differently than a lot of games.
Okay.
Like
And you're not that big on fighting games.
what?
You're not that big on
No,
fighting games.
I'm really not at all. I want to learn Dragon Ball, but I just
But never Tekken, never Street Fighter, never Mortal Kombat.
I messed with Street Fighter for a little bit. It actually wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at Street Fighter. Street Fighter Alpha 2, Alpha 3. I wasn't bad at them. But I thought it was the strategy element of those games didn't hit me like Smash Brothers does. Because, you have the platform and you have to get them off the platform or like there's so many different ways you can eliminate. Like if you look at the tips and tricks, the shit that I always put up or whatever, there's certain things I'll look over the matches again and be like, oh, I didn't even talk about that part there. Like, there's so many things. There's so many things in fights that I'm like, oh, that's where I fucked up, and that's where that's where he fucked up. But like that kind of shit.
Right.
Like there was I put up one about Pitt a while ago, and there was a match where Ganondorf was giving me that work. Like I was getting my ass kicked. I was down 3-1, and I always talk about this with Turbo 857. I'm like, I made one baby adjustment. One adjustment to the entire match. This dude fell apart. He fell apart. He broke down. And when you see someone break down, you could see them like doing stupid shit they weren't doing early on. And that's fascinating to me. I'm like, oh, I could see you mentally break down and record it. And I could always look at it. I'm like, that's fun to me. I like that shit.
It's like when I played,
do that in
when I played
Tetris.
Cammy and Full Chalk.
And you could see Chalk mentally break down.
He broke down.
I do that in Tetris also, man.
Bruh.
You could see it. You make it slightly
Yeah,
adjustment, and it's like, oh,
I'm
the timing
very,
is off.
very.
Next time we play Street Fighter 5, bro,
All right,
I'm going
fine.
to pick apart your goddamn Cammy.
That's fine.
And CGB Ryken said, learn how to play Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
and
I
he said
really want
Chaco's
to.
right there.
Yeah, I definitely I'm close because I'll tell you my three. It's gonna be Yamcha, it's gonna be Tien and Piccolo. That's gonna be my three.
No Trunks?
He'll probably be my fourth, interchangeable. But I always like Trunks. But those are my three that
I
I
ain't
would
mad at
that I would learn. But
All those characters are badass.
yeah,
man.
strategy element of that shit. I fell in love with that. So that's definitely on my list.
Mondane, we have to check out that Smash controller mod. See what that's about.
Oh, yeah. Sounds interesting.
That's my main man, Mondang. What? Come on. It's
All right.
the accent.
All right. Katana Zero.
Oh yeah,
That game, I beat it in one sitting.
That was
Didn't think anything. I heard good things about this game. I saw a bunch of reviews, and I'm like, oh, you know what? All right, let me try it out. The first thing that got me was the music. I'm in love with the music. I have the soundtrack. I listen to it almost every day.
That song's
And
dope
when you
song.
play the game, it has that thing of like just one more time. Let me just get through this. Because when you die, you start right back to the beginning.
One more round.
Let me just try this again, and it's freaking awesome, man. The combinations of like trying to figure out, like, because it's a one-hit kill, and you get killed with one hit, so it's like trying to figure out how to kill somebody and slow down time at the right moments to kill the enemy and get through the.
It's move
through the
quick,
stage.
slow down,
Right.
slow
Yeah.
down. And then, I died. Rewind.
And I
just
love the
like-
way it replays the whole thing when you finally complete it,
Yeah.
and it like just replays the whole entire scenario. And with the music involved too, it
Music's
just
ridiculous.
It just caught like I was just like I couldn't put the controller down, man. I'm like until the game. And the thing that I will say though is that the game was a little short, but I understand it's an indie game.
That's
so
fine. I like the look.
It was a little short. It ended sooner than I expected, but I enjoyed every moment of it to the
Yeah.
point where I beat it. I played it again.
Yeah,
And it did the same exact thing. I was
Yeah,
like,
but
oh.
it's nice to play a new game and get to the end.
yeah.
Yes, no, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. No, it is a breath of
The
fresh
length,
air to
well,
play
the
something.
length was fine. Pause. But
You couldn't wait to say that.
I
couldn't.
Finish the whole goddamn sentence. The length of the game was fine. The length was fine. Pause. I just wanted to say pause for no reason. It's so goddamn unnecessary. Mad insecure. Jesus Christ. Gotta cover my tracks.
I gotta cover my tracks.
Dumbass.
People making clips, you know what I'm saying, man?
Before you even step down,
How you gonna make
gotta
it?
cover
How
those
you gonna
tracks.
make a clip of the length of the game was fine? How you clip that?
Because he didn't say game.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you, man.
That's 'cause
No,
you said
he
you fucked
purposely
up.
didn't say game.
leave it
So
up
he
to
can say pause.
So you leave it up into interpretation.
Interpretation. Yeah, that's why you gotta say pause.
Context.
All about context.
Oh my god.
All right.
I can't.
So,
Okay. Yeah, no, that's all I got to say about it, man. Katana's here.
Melting down for no reason.
so speaking, listen, addicted games. I got to talk about RPGs.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, they got to be on there. They're on the list.
Even since like way back in the day, even on Super Nintendo.
Fantasy Star. Let me
The
start.
only types of games. Well, I'm saying the only types of games that would keep you playing for hours and hours and hours.
Role-playing
and
games,
hours.
Yeah, role-playing
Or
games are
role-players.
up there, yeah.
So you can say any role player basically.
Yeah.
But the last one that did it to me was Final Fantasy. Well, not even the last one, but one of the ones from a couple of years from the pandemic times was Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, yes, that's right. I remember you were
Oh my gosh,
you were
dude.
playing that shit for a long
I would
time.
take days with that game. Like literally, I would start in the morning and end at like the morning. Like it was
Start in the morning,
it was like,
end in the
damn.
morning.
And
Like,
I don't play games.
What day
like
is
that.
it? You're looking at the calendar like, what
Well,
fucking
we
day is it?
didn't have to go to work. Like
Yeah.
this is the time when you
Yeah.
could actually just sit there and do nothing for days.
Well, I had to go to work. But anyway.
Well, I mean, yeah, but this is the time when I didn't have to go back.
I
to work
got you.
for that 2-month period or whatever. But I played that thing 120 hours or so.
Damn.
And I don't play games like that.
You don't
for
play
that
no
long.
games.
If you
Not
have
like
time.
that.
You don't play no
Not
games.
that amount of time.
If you got the time, man, that's
Play
it.
no
I mean,
games.
I swear I watched the loading screen longer than the game though for that. But
It's like 40
That-
hours of that.
yeah, exactly. I wish I could cut that time out and see how long it actually took. Because it was like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that loading time was horrendous for that game.
But something about that game got me so addicted to keep playing. It's not even the best Final Fantasy to
It was
me.
a flying car.
Not even. No, I crashed that
Flying
thing.
car.
I got in that car, crashed it right away. Never did it again.
No, you gotta save before you take
I
off.
literally took off and it
Yo,
said,
this is dope.
it said game over. I said game over. I just fell out the sky. Game
awesome.
over. And I did not
Game
get back
over,
in that
man.
car. I was done with that.
Flying car. Dead.
But there was something about it. I fought like this giant, humongous like mountain of a turtle. I fought for a good 3.5 hours straight.
Jesus.
It was like a tick. Like the energy would just be like.
Did you win?
I won. Yes. No, I won.
It's like me trying
I
to be the
won.
boss in Fury.
Like I did not die. I kept living the whole time, but it was such a long, drawn out, repetitive
That's
battle.
like one of the last fights in Fire Emblem. That's like 2.5 hours. It's like
But it's
something
like-
like pretty long.
Damn.
It was such a weird pattern I had going. I was like, I can't die here. I did first time I did, I failed, and I was like, oh, that's a lot of time wasted. But I got through it and I did that, and people were like, oh, did you platinum it then? Because that's like one of the things that you had to do to platinum. And I was like, nah, I didn't even platinum games. I didn't even. There's some things that I just didn't want to do in it, like find all the weapons and stuff. But yeah, same thing happened with Final Fantasy VII Remake. Like certain things about those games nowadays just is like I have to play it and play it and play it and play it. But
Role players are addicting.
And I don't do it for Tales games or nothing. Like a lot of the Japanese role playing games now, I don't really mess with. I don't know why. Even though like I want to play the new one, but there's just something about it I can't get to right now because there's so many games I haven't played yet.
I just have my
Like Arise. I want to play Tales of Arise, and I just don't.
There's some that just have that hook that you have to play, but then there's some that are new that are like, I know
I'm
they're
sure it
good,
would,
but
yeah.
I gotta wait for some time.
Exactly. But yeah,
Bizarre said that it was a game about being with your bro, so you related to it. I mean, at the heart of Final Fantasy 15, it's a long ass road trip with your boys.
it is a road trip. It's pretty dope.
Oh, it's a road trip with your boys?
Yeah,
If you really
Since
think
the
about
That's
it,
beginning
kind
game.
of cool.
it's basically a road trip with your boys.
basically.
Some level 857 shit.
Yeah,
that
man. That's
doesn't
all
end well,
that
but,
shit
you know.
right there, man.
on the road, getting fucked up, getting arrested, puking. No,
What?
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I would.
What
no.
the
That's why we don't go through Middle America.
Oh yeah.
Well, we kind of did. Though.
Yeah, we did.
we did.
See, and that's what happened.
We did.
That road trip didn't.
You
end so
didn't.
well.
You weren't with us, but
No.
yeah, that
Go
was
back to where you came.
that was a hell of a road trip, man. Where y'all at? Alabama. Oh shit.
Y'all lost.
Nope.
You're out of gas. Shit. Keep driving. Can't.
I'm gonna keep running. We leaving.
Like,
Oh, yes,
man.
you are. You're leaving this
Oh,
earth.
Damn.
He's leaving this earth.
Your soul is leaving your body right now.
You're damn right she's leaving.
In a pine box.
I'm sorry. I don't know how you can follow that up, Chuck. You gotta follow.
I can't.
It's up to you, man.
I can't. But we're going to talk about one of my current favorite games. That's Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Oh, of course.
Of course.
That's not
Bruh.
a surprise, man.
That game is beautifully done,
cartoon. And
beautifully executed.
looks better
I'm
than
sorry.
cartoon.
I have to quote.
What?
I have to quote term. It's not a Dragon Ball.
Not Kakarot.
Oh, it's not Dragon Ball. No, that's not.
Kakarot.
It's not. That's
You
fine.
sure? You sure? You sure?
sure.
That's what he would say to you right now. He would say the exact same.
But yeah,
You sure
that
it's not
game,
Kakarot?
every character is so well done. Like their moves are done, like they're pulled straight out of the show.
Well, it's
or
better than
straight
the
out
show.
of the movie that they're from.
It looks better than the movies. That's the problem with it.
No, it looks
that's not a
great.
problem. It's great.
It looks great, man.
It looks like the top tier animation in the show all the time. Because you know how some shows like the animation gets trash for some reason.
Yeah.
And, like-
They'll use those 4 frames.
yeah.
It's like, come on.
Well, Dragon Ball is an old ass show to begin with.
Right.
So
Exactly.
for the most part, without
Exactly.
Super, I mean, I haven't watched Super, but the Super's up to that standard.
Dude, it's
It's funny because Dragon Ball Super, when it first started airing, some of the animation was absolute trash.
Oh man.
But when it got to the end, like the Tournament of Power, most of the animation was on point.
got
Especially
better.
the last episode.
So it is on
was,
point now.
It
Okay.
was smooth.
Good.
it's
It was beautiful.
from me not being
all over the
I'm not a Dragon Ball fan, but I remember being a kid and thinking to myself, like, imagine the future of games. Like I'm looking at 2D games at the time, so I'm thinking the future of gaming, man. I can only imagine. That's exactly what I imagine it to look like.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
In the
Like that's what
16-bit era?
that's what it's gonna. Yeah.
Yeah.
Going from a 16-bit era to the future again, like that's.
Well, you saw
that's what I
stall,
envisioned.
like you saw certain things in 32-bit which were close, like a
But it was
stall
still
and stuff,
it was
but
still pixelated.
obviously. But you
Obviously-
can see where it would most likely be heading.
exactly.
That
that's-
looks like a
and-
damn cartoon.
And that's exactly it. That's
Yeah.
Dragon Ball FighterZ.
And it's funny because I was like, how are you going to do a Dragon Ball game without transformations? And it works perfectly without transformations.
Because they can't do this.
Well, because
No, that's fusion, bro. That's fusion. Stop it. You better get your moves right.
no, it looks dope though. It looks dope.
Yeah,
You know.
and it's just fun to play, and it's fun to learn these characters, and then you put together a team of 3 with assists.
Goku, and Goku.
Yeah, you can.
All Gokus versus
Goku.
versus all Gokus.
Yeah,
You could do that. All Gokus. All
Goku.
Gokus.
do that.
Right?
Dude, I always see this shit on sale. Always.
You could do that.
Always on
$7.
sale. And I've never got
I bought it for 8 or 9.
I
No, $7.
can never get myself to do it because I'm like I know I probably would get addicted to
I'm
playing.
really surprised you didn't get Guilty Gear Strive, but that's another.
I know I
conversation.
got all the other ones, right?
But
I
So
know.
pretty, so pretty.
but yeah,
But yeah.
that game and the fighting is just mayhem, complete mayhem, and the supers look insane.
It's on Game Pass, though, right?
Yes,
Is it?
So that I think it is, yeah.
yeah, it's on Game Pass,
It is, right?
but
I thought I saw it and I'm like, is that
but
shit
it's just
still?
all the
But-
base characters. You don't get the DLC.
It's Kakarot on there, though.
Kakarot.
That's the one I'm interested
That's
in.
Kev's fucking
Kev
Turbo.
sold me on that.
Turbo's fucking,
Did he?
Hell yeah. I gotta
Oh,
try
yeah.
it. Next.
Oh God.
All
Oh,
right,
God.
what you got?
Oh, what's the name?
right,
Said if you
CGB.
want get into fighters, he wants to throw some hands.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
pop
down.
Up, yo, pop up on Fighter Fridays and whoop Chalk's ass.
He probably will because I'm not good. Like honestly, as much as I love that game, I'm not good at it.
he probably did.
You're not good at fighters?
Well, all right. I'm not good compared to people.
I see people
I'm
mop
about
the floor.
average, but compared to people who are actually good at the game,
Oh, you're being modest, man.
just no.
You're better than you think, man. I think you're better than you think.
I might be better than I think, but I'm still not as good as I want to be.
He said
How
lies.
about that?
Me, I know I'm absolute trash because I did a tutorial. I played the fucking tutorial. So I'm like,
I never even played.
playing against me ain't gonna do nothing for
Right.
nobody.
Right.
I appreciate that, CGB.
Smash Brothers,
Appreciate
though,
that.
that's a whole nother.
Take it easy, man.
That's a whole nother.
Take
ballgame.
care, man. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you.
Hey, man.
I cut a
Thank you.
motherfucker in half in Smash Bros.
Calm down,
I'm
man.
sorry. Let's get aggressive.
It's not a violent game. It's not violent.
And then you shout out at them. I was like, could you imagine that tournament? Shout out.
Wow.
Nah, I would just look at them. All right, I'm next. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got a couple in here. Should I knock out a couple?
That's fine.
Hold on.
I don't have much left.
Al has like 40.
I don't have much left at all.
I
I
have 10.
have a pretty long list.
10, I have
10 G's.
I have to go through like.
I have 9 actually.
Oh, okay.
But
so you're
I'm
close.
gonna
You're close.
combine a few of them because it's role player shit.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna have to move these into categories then, like the similar
Go for it.
categories.
I'm gonna knock off one because I know this is on someone else's list. I'm gonna go with Streets of Rage 4.
Okay.
That's
Not
no
on
one,
my-
that's
not
on
on
no
my
one
list.
else's.
I didn't
Not
put
on
that
my
on my
list.
list.
That's not on my list either. No.
Chalk, you don't have that on
That's
there.
strange.
That's
I
not on
like,
my list.
It's funny, like, because I looked at
Yeah.
that side and I was like,
No, but-
should I add that to my list?
It's it's a detective game. It is fun.
It's a fun ass
I'm
game.
surprised he doesn't
But-
have it.
That me too. Me too.
Hey, but that's all right.
Streets of Rage 4. I can always if I'm trying to play any other game on my Switch and I scroll by that fucking art, I always think about clicking it and playing the first 2 stages all the fucking time. I'm obsessed with how beautiful that game is.
Then they put the elevator stage in a little way past the beginning, so you got to get to it.
And then I gotta play that.
Yep.
It's the music is so dope.
We got to do another run of that game.
We were supposed
With the new
to.
characters.
We were supposed to, but I woke up at like 4 in the afternoon on the Sunday, and then that wasn't good. But I mean, we could try to prevent that.
Yeah.
Wow.
We could try
Yeah,
to
good luck
prevent.
with that, Mr. LIT.
We could try to prevent that.
It's lit.
Lately, I've behaved badly. Sorry about that.
Get to the chopper.
But
I'll go now.
no, Streets of Rage 4. Love that shit. Love that fucking game. New characters of the shit. Shiva. Listen.
Air combos with Shiva.
Listen. No, listen.
Damn.
And just say nothing at all.
Wow. You
No,
said
the new characters is shit. Game's dope. Fucking love it. I heard a recent rumor about them teasing something about that game.
Really?
Yeah, so they're
How about
teasing.
a part 5?
They're
15 years later.
about to say more so like a update or they're because they have Rue in the game, but he's like 16-bit,
Yeah.
and you have Zan, but he's not updated.
Nobody wants it.
So, and everyone's asking for Skate. You you don't know. There could be something they could add.
And
so.
the sprite for the updated sprite for Rue is in the game.
Yeah, it's cartoon. Yeah, so it's
in
just
the
like,
Well, you
and he's
can't make
bartending.
drink- you can't make
He's
drinks
cleaning,
the whole time.
he's cleaning glasses.
it's like this and shit, man. I'm
You
like,
can't fight that way.
yo,
You got
throws a glass at you.
Yeah, man's bartending and shit. No, but that one definitely is on the list. I'm obsessed with that fucking game.
You running through others or no?
I'll do another one. I have Cyber Shadow.
Ah, nice. That was a good pick.
I still got to beat that.
Holy
Same here.
That game just from the trailer. Just from the trailer, I bought that shit. I didn't even look up how it played. I just from that trailer music, I was like, I just have a feeling this game's gonna just drag me in. And then the first stage music hit. I'm like, this game's shit. Best purchase. And like after I beat it, I was like, let me just play it for a little bit. I played like an hour and a half, and I got to like stage 8. Like I was just running through it's just something about the soundtrack and the sound effects, the combat. I would play it right now. Like I would enjoy playing it over and over and over again.
I gotta beat that game.
If y'all give me a second.
I gotta finish that game, man. That's.
And you played like a lot of it. You played a lot of it.
I'm like almost done with it.
and y'all and
I'm, like,
I
close to
think
the
Kev
end,
did
too.
too. I think Kev played a lot of it too, and no one beat
like,
it.
I don't know why I stopped playing.
65%? Like 65% through.
I'm like
No,
75%. Like
so
that, like
good.
Yeah.
I'm like very close to beating the fucking game. And
A lot of
I
games I'm on
started
there.
playing it,
I
and I guess I was having a bad day because I was stressed, and I was like, yo, I can't.
The platforms,
this
the
right now.
platforms.
Well, when I
got you.
Yeah,
I
you
gave
don't
it
do-
2 attempts. The first attempt was on the Switch, and that shit. Oh no, I'm
He
sorry.
said, nah.
No, it was on. I'm sorry, it was on Xbox, but my controller was fucked up, and it was not.
Oh no, that was a
happening.
terrible way to play.
It was
Yeah, it's
it was
awful.
not
Nah.
happening, and I was like
Nope.
trying to force it, and I was surprised. I beat the first boss with a fucked up ass controller, and I was like, all right, I got to go back. And then I remember I bought that new
red
Xbox
one.
Series controller,
Yeah.
and I went back to it, and holy shit, what a difference!
You
I was like,
think?
oh man, this is
It's
a
a big
I-
fucking difference.
and it was like, and I can see it though. I can see the
It's got old school difficulty patterns. You
Yes.
gotta learn and then get better, and then
the best
kill
thing
it.
for me though, the thing that sold it for me, was the fact that it wasn't roguelike. It was.
Oh, I would have never owned it.
It was dedicated stages, and it was like you had to learn the pattern, and that was it. Like, what's
it was
wrong?
it was a love letter to Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah,
the
basically.
original. The original.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
But not the,
which
not the
I
actual
never,
original.
which
the
I never
8-bit
beat,
ones.
Original.
which I never beat either. But
No, hell
that's,
no.
yeah, that's me.
My
That's me.
third one, real fast.
Okay.
Death's Gambit.
Oh, you were
Okay.
quite addicted to that.
That
And Blasphemous though.
and I.
What the fuck are you?
He's
What are you, like the spoiler guy?
Six is like I'm in your head.
you don't gotta talk about that.
What the fuck are you doing right now, bro?
What's up, Daniel Loopy?
Dude, what the
Oh shoot! I haven't seen
Hey.
Daniel in a while. Man, what's good?
What the
really
fuck
good?
are you doing?
no.
What up, Daniel?
What's up, Luke? No, Death's Gambit because I hated on that game so much because the bullshit that I
Yes.
encountered.
Yes.
And it had that Souls shit where it doesn't tell you a lot of stuff. But like probably the last, I don't know, like couple hours of the game, like I've never had a game hook me like that in the last. Like my opinion of the game was already formed, and that game added multiple songs that just.
Yeah, the music is dope.
Oh my god! And like the changes in the story, the boss battles, the epic. I was like, this wasn't what I was playing. This wasn't, even though what I was playing was fun, but I'm like, no, this is not the game I was playing. And after fucking up and beating the game, I still think about playing it over and getting the good ending. I still probably will. Like that's how much. Like it just sucks you in. It's like how a Souls game does.
Oh, it definitely
You know?
was. Yeah.
More so than the other game that you just fucking mentioned. But
You don't have to mention it.
I'm not mentioning it right now. I'm not mentioning it right now because you fucked it up for everyone. That was my big reveal, and you ruined it. No
We all
one
knew
knew
that.
No one knew it.
Actually, no, it wasn't a surprise, but still, all right.
You sir are a liar.
Yeah, it wasn't a big reveal. It wasn't a big
All
surprise.
right, I have
but
6 more, so go next.
Okay, I have 10.
I'm probably
So
gonna knock out 3, and then I'm gonna knock out 3.
I'm gonna have to
started
go.
with 6.
I'm gonna have to do 5 then, right? So it's
Well, you-
one more.
you have 10?
turnaround.
We have 10?
I have 10. Yeah,
Do like 4.
4. Okay.
I can go like 2 times.
All right, so 4. All right, so Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which we already said. It was said in the chat. We're going to talk about it, right? Symphony of the Night,
Yeah, it's fine.
masterpiece of a freaking
Definitely.
I thought you said Master P. I'm like, who's Master P?
masterpiece.
Masterpiece.
No,
Greatest
no,
game
no,
of all
no.
time.
of the game. No, it's a.
There's certain games that are magic. And
It's
that's one of
just
them.
that one, like you can't. Like they did a good job with the Record of Lotus War
But
of trying to replicate it, but they added their own spin to it,
Yeah.
which was great.
But that's the Grandmaster though. Like
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
like
yeah.
that's the
That's the Overcooked.
It's always
Yeah,
gonna be it's always gonna be compared to that. I get it because it's inspired by it. It's not gonna. It can't beat it, right? But the stuff that they added was just enough to
talk
to
about
make
what made
it
it
its own.
magic. Talk about because you know you're gonna say
Well, if you for like spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't played it, the Upside Down Castle.
that was made.
That was freaking. That was one of those moments in the
It was a full game. If it
Yeah.
ended there, it would have been fine.
right.
Dude, that's when I stopped playing originally. I said, fuck you. It's like, fuck you.
That was a.
That is not cool, man.
That is like it, and then you find out like, that's not the real
50%.
ending, man. What the fuck?
That's why I was mad. I was
Yeah,
like, fuck you, man.
But it was genius though, man. It
Game's
was like
epic.
it
Game's
was
incredible.
brilliant game design, level design, and everything. Like, what if we took like I want to be a fly on the wall in the fucking office when they were discussing that when they were doing the
They
game
had
design.
to
Like,
make it work though. Like they had
Exact-
to make it work upside down.
so imagine the play testing that.
Yeah.
Like, you had to play test it regular and then play test it upside down. That's
It's like, nah, you're stuck
and-
here. The ceiling's too high.
and
Oh,
it's
no.
exactly the like they thought of every inch of that freaking game. They thought of everything. And it's-
Mother.
The voice acting.
Mother.
It still has
my mother.
it still has its charm.
No one talks about that.
It still has its charm though. It still has its charm.
That's how you know it's epic because the voice acting is so terrible.
You can overlook that.
and it doesn't even
Yeah.
you don't even get mad at it. You're just like
Yeah.
that's just what it was.
It's just it was a time, man.
It was
no, that was
dreadful.
translation.
That was dreadful.
Listen to it now. It's like holy shit.
Dreadful. voice
But
acting.
What is this we have here?
I love that guy. I love that guy.
Thank you. Thank you.
The voice was
So bad.
Harris said that he's so anti-spoiler, he considers saying something is good is a spoiler.
it's that
Oh,
type of
shit.
What do
shit.
you mean? Why did you tell me it was good?
You spoil it. You spoil the game with a look. Just look at-
Yo, Dark Side,
Yo, he
thank
blinked
you
twice.
again, man.
Yo,
oh shit,
yo,
yo.
Dark side.
Yo,
It didn't pop
My
up
man,
yet,
read
but
out his chat out loud, man, for the
pop up.
audio
So,
listeners.
Dark Side said Neopets and the Chow minigame in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I played those for years.
Oh shit, that's
Neopets
right.
from 1999 to 2009.
Damn.
Yo, Darkseid making us feel like strippers. He just own it. He just like this and
Yo,
shit.
for
We're
real.
like, ooh.
Yeah.
You're like, I ain't taking nothing off.
Wow.
What the hell? This ain't OnlyFans, bro. What the fuck?
Wow.
What the fuck?
Wow.
My man said,
But Neopets for 10 years? I haven't even
Neopets.
really, I never even really looked into Neopets.
neither.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, though.
I remember the child. I
Yeah.
remember the child mini game.
Oh, dude.
That's hilarious.
I got three more to quickly go
Oh, but
through. Three
you
more
talk
to
about
quickly
the one thing about Castlevania though.
Oh, what's that?
Collecting the items. That's what changed it really from
Yeah,
all the other
yeah.
Castlevanias. Like
Yes.
you can equip items and change how you're
Yes.
playing.
And
it
each-
had so
and
many.
hands.
And hands.
In
yeah.
the hands, too. Like, it was
But you
like
had
some
magic
items.
And
Yes.
special moves. You had a special
And
move.
special
Special
moves.
moves, yes.
and the enemies had rare shit they dropped. So you'd be
Yeah.
going in and out of a room like 1,000 times.
I think
Some items or whatever, or weapons
special.
had two
Yeah.
hands.
Yep.
Some items are one hand, but it was
you
quicker.
could punch, you could
switch.
kick.
And that's
sometimes
what a
with
lot
some
of games
things.
don't get
It's-
about it. They
yeah.
can't pull that part out.
Yeah.
Like that's why some games are like spiritual successes, but they're not it.
Yeah,
But they did have their, like, Record of Lotus War is the closest you can get to something like that, right?
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
added its own thing with the
They're better
bow and
off
arrow.
doing that.
Well,
yeah.
they have a lot of
And
magic,
it is
a lot
better.
of magic
Better
and
off.
everything. Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
And you can switch off with the magic.
You know
That
why?
was good.
Because you will not beat this is probably what got me hooked to Symphony of Night is the fact, he's attacking with a sword or whatever thing, but the dude could teleport and then shoot the three fireballs
Yes,
like Dragon.
yes.
That I said,
Yeah.
oh, that's
Yeah.
dope. I could do what Dracula did. That's so fucking cool. I could do that. Like just that alone was just
Right.
it made you feel like a boss. That's what, that's
Oh,
like
yeah.
that's some boss.
You go
shit.
behind them, swipe them twice,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
turn to a
dude.
bat, fry them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's and it's everybody plays different. That's another
Dude,
thing,
it
too.
needs a remaster. So
Oh,
fucking
God.
bad.
Give it the Dragon Ball Fighters treatment.
A lot of money
the
involved,
animation
but
and shit.
hey,
Dark
Konami ain't doing it.
Darkseid said the money he gave us, he would have spent on DoorDash. I feel bad taking food out of your mouth.
Oh shit! For real, man. Damn.
Oh, man.
that's
Thank you
good.
again, brother.
Thank
Hell
you,
yeah,
man.
man.
I'm glad to help with a
Appreciate
healthier lifestyle.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
But every time every time we get a super chat, we gotta go. Ooh.
No, dude, that's you. That's you, bro.
Y'all want to hear him do
Yeah.
that? That's up to him.
Silent will make that noise and that gesture.
I ain't doing no
you say-
Prince nothing.
It could be $1. It could be $1, right? It could be It'd be 5 cents. 5 cents.
Oh damn, that's foul. I ain't no cheap.
How
stripper.
low would you go? No, sorry.
You know,
Damn.
all right, what else you got?
Yeah.
What's your
All right,
next
all right. Final Fantasy Tactics. Now, just to give everybody out there a history of me in role-playing games and tactics-type games, this was actually my second role-playing game experience. Like, when I grew up, I never was I was never exposed to role-playing games. Final Fantasy VII was the first role-playing game I've ever been. Yeah,
That's late,
exactly.
too,
It's super late. Yeah, no, because I always played it with play games with my cousins and stuff like that, but never exposed to RPGs. Final Fantasy VII opened the doors to that, and that's when I was exposed to it. And then I remember Final Fantasy Tactics hearing about that, and I was like, "Oh, what is this? This seems interesting. I like Final Fantasy VII. I have no idea what the fuck this is. Let me, And I remember purchasing it, and I still have it till this day. I still have the actual copy.
Worth something.
And this fucking game, freaking talk about addiction. Holy shit. I remember being in some battles where they were like 3.5 hours, 4 hours long for one battle.
I've heard stories.
I'm like,
I've heard
holy
some stories
shit.
about that game.
And it was like, oh my God. And it had you know, it had that thing where it was like you could train new cadets or whatever to add to your thing, and you could change their class. And it sucked when they died, because it was like you just spent all this fucking time leveling up this character and training him and shit and switching his class, and then they die and shit, and you're just like, or you get into the battle and you're 2 hours into this fucking battle, and then like your main character dies, and it's like, oh, you gotta start the shit
It's
over.
the whole thing.
Oh, the cookie from the trash.
Wow.
Yo. Yeah, trash.
But that's
cookie.
funny though. I ignored that game. And I would play the shit. I'll play the hell out of Vandal Hearts, but ignore that game.
Bro, I am still trying. I'm still gonna. That's my goal, to put y'all on to the real ones. Y'all dodging them. You're trying to play them.
No, I'm trying to actively play 'em, but
You
just
stay
fine.
dodging them. I know you're dodging
I
them.
played Joan d'Arc.
No.
I played Vandal
See,
Hearts.
you playing those baby strategy games. I'm talking about like grown man.
Joan d'Arc is
strategy
good.
games.
Joan d'Arc is good.
They were great.
That was a
Playing
good
these
game.
baby
That was actually a
games.
good game.
Dude, there was mad blood in Vandal Hearts.
That's baby games. You look like little baby heads. Little baby heads. Little ass legs.
No, but it was one of the first. That was that opened that's the game that opened my eyes to tactics style of
type,
JRPGs. Like that opened my you know.
So when you start Triangle, we are not going to see you.
Well, I already started
already
trying.
started.
No, I
We'll
mean
see.
like when you get into the game.
Oh yeah. Well, I
ain't gonna
didn't,
see you.
and I said it at the end of my playthrough. I was like, dude, I didn't even scratch the surface of
do
this
shit.
shit. I didn't do a damn thing. But from what I played so far, I'm like,
I'm still on the
loving
fence.
it.
Still on the fence.
I'm loving it.
Much-
I don't think you would like it now. Now that I played
I'm
the
on the
from
fence.
this,
I'm on the
I
fence.
don't think, because I know how picky you are with these types
Little
of
ass
games.
fucking legs and shit.
I know, and it's not. After playing what I played through with Fire Emblem, I'm like, you know what? I don't think you would like this, because the dialogue and everything is in game. Even though it looks beautiful, it looks like with the pixel art.
I like the voice acting though. That's pretty
The
cool.
voice acting is good, and a lot of the dialogue is actually acted out, which I was
That's
surprised
cool.
to see.
That's
a lot
cool.
of it is
I think
acted
Fire
out.
Emblem would be amazing if they did that with the old ones.
Do you
It's
suggest that we play the demo to see?
I played the demo.
yeah.
You played the old demo?
Yeah, you
I
played the demo.
Yeah, I played
The new one?
I played not the new one. I played the fight on the bridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you didn't play like the 3 level.
No, I didn't play
Okay,
that.
okay.
I recommend at least trying that
I'm
out.
open to it. I'm
Oh, the
definitely
3
Try
hours?
it out
It's like
and
3
see.
hours, right?
Yeah,
The 3 hour demo. Okay.
yeah, it's good. It's good. But if that gives you a good idea of how what to expect from the actual.
I gotta feel it. If I don't feel it, then I'm not gonna play it.
I don't know. I'm like thinking I don't know if he's gonna. I don't know.
You wasted a lot of time on other ones.
But as far as the game,
Are we talking about Ashley Gods?
and this is the thing,
I'm sure it's better than that.
I'm still fucking angry. Fucking mad.
the only one that can compare it is Turbo. He's not here to confirm it, but I remember him saying, because he's played Triangle Strat, he has it, and he was telling.
He's like, he loves it.
He was telling me that what was it? There was some things that it had that Shining Force had, that he was like, holy shit, they added this attribute that Shining Force had, and he was like, that's dope. And I'm like, oh well, I never played that series.
I might have to take a little peek. Just a peek. I'm gonna take a
And
peek
that's
at
the
it.
only reason why I'd say that's probably might be the reason why you would like
Okay.
to see.
They do have good things about it though. You could have like 11, 10 people in the party. That's always a big
think
deal
up to
to
14,
me.
I think.
That's a big fucking deal to
I
me.
think it's up
'Cause
to
some
14.
of these games have like 4 or 5. I'm like, I
Yeah.
can't rock with that. Even though I played through Regalia like that, but that had some charm to it. But like 10 plus, I'm like, I love it when they do that.
And then like obviously the choices that you make, just like Fire Emblem, like the choices that you make determine who joins your party, who dies or whatever.
I'll put it under advisement.
So
I'll
check it
put
out. Check it
under
out.
Advisement. We'll see.
We'll
review
how
the
many
game.
more do I have here? All right, these two I'm going to say back to back because they are similar and like one stole from the other, but they're both
What you got?
amazing. This one is the one that I beat, the Arkham Asylum. Arkham
Good,
Asylum.
because I have the Arkham series.
Okay.
Let's get
I
that
put
out the
Arkham
way.
series.
Okay.
I
Look
put
at my
Oh,
list.
yeah, fine. We can
I
talk
put
about-
Arkham
we can
series.
talk about
Yeah,
Arkham, 'cause that's
Arkham
a-
series.
That's on my
All right,
list,
we'll
too.
put that in general then.
Yeah,
in general,
Arkham series.
the Arkham series. I'm put that because I did write Arkham series, but I'm like I beat Arkham Asylum, and
That
it was
entire
fun.
series is fucking
It was
addictive.
fun to play it, and especially after watching the Batman and then playing it again, dude. Watch when you go back to it, just try it. You don't even have to beat the game. Just go back. But you're gonna be like,
The cool thing about
I wanted to
the cool thing about Arkham Asylum is I could put in the Batman music from the 1989 in there, and that changes.
81.
I said 81, right?
81, yeah.
No, the 1966 one.
Yo, shout out to Harish.
Oh,
Oh, Harris with the, ooh.
GoldenEye multiplayer, except for with his bro, he would threaten to beat me up if I was gonna kill him. To this day, brags I never killed him.
that
The
always happens.
disrespect is so real.
That shit always happens, man.
Guys, you didn't do it.
Yeah,
No,
No, that's you, bro.
We're
Come
not.
on, that's you.
you. That's
your shit, man.
That's
Dude, I never played GoldenEye.
you never play GoldenEye.
I never played.
I
GoldenEye.
played it, but I
That game
sucked.
was-
I at least
suck.
played it. I locked myself in
played
a
it.
room with
I was
like detonators
I was
and
never
shit.
really good.
I didn't have a Nintendo 64, so
I never had one either, but
Our boy Steve used to be so nasty at the game, and anytime proximity mines were involved, I would spawn and just see an explosion in my
That's
face.
fire.
Spawn again,
He knows
another.
the- oh, so
explosion.
he knew all the
He
spawn
just
points.
knew all of that.
Fucking cheap ass.
I hate cheap motherfuckers like that.
Cheap as fuck.
I know that it
No
was a-
talent. No talent.
I know that if I was in that era of first person, that really caught a lot of people. That was hugely addicting to people because that was the first 4-player at the same time at home.
Yeah.
Without linking your PCs together
Yeah.
to play Duke Nukem and Doom.
Yeah.
And all that.
Yeah.
Like that was the first time at home with your bros at
Yeah.
the same time playing that. So yeah, definitely addicting. I don't say like listen, that's definitely in there.
Yeah.
GoldenEye is definitely in there.
GoldenEye is legendary.
And Mario Kart. I don't know who's got that, but
The other, the last
4
game,
players, man. 4 players.
the last game I'm gonna say is Shadow Mordor.
Oh God.
That game, holy shit.
Oh God.
Listen, for an open world game, for me personally,
Jesus Christ.
for an open world game, I have never 100% an open world game.
Mordor or War or both of them. I would say.
Well, as far as 100%, I'm gonna say Mordor more than
Mordor is 2?
Shadow of War.
Is that part 2 or 1?
Wars 2.
Yeah,
War
Mordor
is
is
2.
part 1,
Really?
the first one. That's what introduced the Nemesis system, and that's the replayability of it. Is that I can go back to that game right now
And get addicted.
and
easily,
you can
yeah.
get addicted to it because there's a system that they patented where every enemy on the battlefield, like all the orcs or whatever, they come up to you. When you fight them and you kill them, you run up to another dude. They have like a whole animation where it's like they trying to avenge the
they
person
get
that
ranked.
you killed.
They got ranked
and then
and
they
stuff,
get
yeah.
ranked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if a stupid ass henchman kills you, he gets promoted.
He gets
Everybody
power.
him
Yes.
get promoted.
He gets
Yes.
power.
So so try being like,
Yeah.
I'm about to go to bed, and just let me just do this thing real quick. And
do
this
they get
fucking
more powerful though, or
They
Yeah,
can.
no,
They can.
they do,
They
yeah.
can.
Oh, okay.
They can.
Yes.
Okay.
Try going to bed
It's-
and losing to a scrub and thinking you're gonna go to bed after that. No, he's getting
Nope.
promoted.
And he gets promoted,
Fuck
and
that.
then you confront them later in the game. And this is all. This
But
has
they have
no-
names though.
They have names.
Yes,
They have names.
and
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with the story. This
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
this is a system that's added, like AI that's in the game.
Some people hate it.
That's added, and it's freaking dope.
They hate it because it's addicting.
yeah.
It's freaking dope, and it's the most addictive thing. I've never played like an open world game that I wanted to 100%. Like I fucking went through everything in the game. I got all the fucking every achievement, everything in that game, and I stood up looking at fucking message boards trying to fucking figure out how to get certain things. Like I was addicted to this fucking game. Like I've never been addicted
And
to.
part 2, you can like build up a squad
Oh,
like
dude,
that. You
and
could
you-
have generals and
you do
shit
war,
like that.
man.
You could go to war with your generals.
go to war.
You could fly in on a fucking dragon while your
fucking
people.
crazy.
That shit is.
Yeah, they took it.
That's
I'm telling you,
fire.
that is one of the best games I've ever played. Like
Yes.
that is
They
that
kin-
needs to
hands
be
down.
played.
They
Hands
kind
down,
of did something like that in the Soul series. Not so much the new one, but and it wasn't like they get promoted. But if a corny enemy comes and kills you,
Cthulhu.
like they'll take your power. No, they'll take your souls, and you have to beat him to get.
Yeah,
it
get
back.
him again. Oh,
So it's kind of like this freaking
Okay.
scrub took all my shit, so I got to beat him to get it back.
You ain't
So-
gonna do
Yeah,
that
but-
the next day.
Yeah,
You're
but
doing that
that-
right there.
But you know what makes it dope though? In
But
this,
in there, it'll save him and it'll promote him. That's
well,
definitely
not
true.
only do they promote them, the thing that gets it even funnier, that makes it even more addictive,
but they
is
get
the fact
dialogue and shit too.
They have a dialogue. They have a whole like scene, a
Yeah.
cut scene.
Oh, you're coming back? You want more? It's like I'm gonna fucking kill you.
It's fucking crazy. No, the cutscene is ill.
Your head's coming off.
and they try to be.
I should have went to bed 3 hours ago, and you're getting fucking promoted.
Yeah,
Fuck
no,
you.
it is hands down that is hands. I want to play that shit now, and I haven't played the shit in like
I
fucking
honestly,
8 years. Man.
I would play War again if I didn't have this backlog. I would play that right now. That is an incredible.
want to
game.
go back to that, man.
I always forget it's
And
a Lord of
Chalk.
the Rings game, man.
Chalk, that is right up your alley, dude. Those games are be obsessed
100%,
with those games.
100%, man. 100,000.
But you sitting there playing Halo and shit like that's cool. Like Halo's played out, dude.
I'm sure he's gonna mention Halo later.
Yo, the look for all the audio listeners. The look that Chalk is beaming right now. He's beaming the shit out of his face.
He's so
That
mad.
shit is, he is so offended right now.
Oh man,
He's so mad.
Yo,
because you know he's gonna say Halo later. That's why he's like, you fucking killing my shit.
It's gonna be all right, man. You'll be
all right, so I have 6 left. Should
I thought that was your last one.
No, well, should I say one? I'm asking. Should I say one more, or should I?
I mean, you can do 3 and 3 if you want to do next.
If we do 2, so we're doing 2 more rounds.
I mean, I could. Yeah, I guess
It's got to go around once. That's 3, and then
Got time for 2 more rounds.
Well, I'm not gonna.
I'm just
elaborate.
asking, man. I'm asking. That's why I
have
asked.
5.
It depends on how much you elaborate
shit.
on. them,
I'm combining.
You have 5, and I have 6.
I'm combining
You can do 2 and
2.
3.
I'm combining 2, and one's by itself. So I'm combining shit.
So if
I'm
you
glad.
do-
I'm
you
glad
can do-
Bizarre
I will-
recognizes.
I
that
just
this
kinda
man
combined
was about
that-
to get
I-
choked out.
I just combined the Arkham series with the Shadow of Mordor because it's kind of similar in that that fashion as far as the fighting. But Metal Gear Rising, I'm gonna say real quick.
Nice.
I'm just doing a quick run through. All right.
I love Metal Gear.
Metal Gear Rising. My friend Pedro. Holy shit.
Fire.
That game.
Yeah, I sat down. I played through straight. I played
I
through.
couldn't.
Yeah, I played straight
Like,
through.
like I want. What kind of game is this? This is the whole game. One playthrough. That was it.
Until it went to that weird mushroom world, I was like, "What is this? I don't like this."
I thought that was
And
hilarious.
it was
That was a high
hilarious.
level.
I thought
And
that
I'm
was
like,
funny.
"Get me out of here, man!"
I thought that was hilarious though. That was out of nowhere, but I thought it was funny, man.
it was funny. I'm like, "Get me the fuck out of here!" Though.
And then I have 4 left. I guess I'll shout out the 4 one the next turn.
Okay. I got a quick one, and then another one. So
Another one.
and another
and
one.
another one, and another one.
And another one.
But in the chat they said Tiger Woods golf, right? So that reminded me
Tiger Woods, y'all.
that I didn't play Tiger Woods golf, but I understand because Hot Shots golf. I bought a PSP. I bought a PSP Vita. That's the only thing I played on that. I would be fine if that's the only game I own for those systems. I'll be fine with it because I was so addicted
I'm not
to
surprised.
Hot
at that.
Shots golf because it's like the chill game. Like you're just relaxing playing. There's nothing.
I've heard
crazy.
a lot about golf games being addictive.
And
like
it's
that.
it's just addicting because you can challenge people. You can play against them for like for par or whatever, or you can play the tournament mode and play 18 holes or 9 holes.
Pause. sorry.
play
Sorry.
holes.
Sorry. No, it's funny though. It's funny though.
But you get items. They leave it addicting because you can get items
Sitting with goddamn children here.
and they won't stop.
Sorry, no.
But yes, you can get items, which makes it so like every little playthrough you get a different. Like you can get a hat, you can get a freaking golf club, you can get a bag.
Can you get a king hat?
I don't recall getting a king hat.
How dope would that be, though?
But it
You
will
get a
be-
fucking crown.
They call it the king
It
hat.
would be cool.
The king hat.
But little things like that are addicting, and that
Yeah.
that actually. All right, I can bring up another one quick. Dead or Alive 2. I
Oh.
played just to get the clothes. Like I got addicted to that so
What?
much because after you beat the game, they open up the next thing you could pick, and I'm like, it says new item get. It's so stupid.
they
New
got you.
item get.
Yes.
They got you.
But the
broken
addicting
English
part of
though.
that game was getting all the costumes, and I'm mad that they took it to a more serious level. 'Cause it was a jokey-
Bouncing breast
It was a
mode.
jokey.
Yeah, there you go.
It was a jokey ass game. But when they started to make it more like Tekken and Virtua Fighter, I was like, I'm not really feeling this series no more because I already got those games. So, and then they took out the addicting part of getting
Bouncing
all the,
breast mode. Exactly. I said that already.
That's not a That's not a
I was just about to say that Sim. Yes.
And there we go. They had Dead or Alive volleyball too, right? So now I'm not gonna talk
I'm
about
about to say, yo, he's just
See?
exposing
You
himself.
see?
He's exposing
man?
himself.
I wasn't
bikini.
lying.
There's bikinis in that. But
Oh,
all right,
man.
so all right, let me get to the games that are on my list though.
Oh,
So
man. Wrong,
Not addicting.
wrong list.
listen, the gameplay mechanic of getting costumes is what's addicting. Is what I'm talking about. So a recent game I just played. Well, let me get this out the way first. All right, Nier Automata and Nier Replicant.
Okay.
Those games, collecting and how to get the endings, and like literally, I got every ending in the game. 26 endings, and then 5. Was it 5 endings in the Replicant? So I got 31 endings in the game. So I have to say that's a big addiction, considering I spent like 40 to 50 hours in each of those games.
Right.
And they're not like considered that long of a game if you just play it normally. But yeah, I 100%ed both of them. Even though in Replicant I was like, man, I don't feel like playing this that long, and I ended up playing it longer than Automata.
Damn.
And I like Automata better, which is crazy. So something in there made me want to do the entire game.
You like the lore of the game.
It's
man.
all
That's
about
it.
the
Yeah.
appeal.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's what it's about, man.
So both of those
The appeal.
super addicting. And I just like the way they have different playthroughs as you play like the game again and again and again.
Yeah.
And that's the only game I've seen do that. And yeah, all right, we got 2 more turns, right?
One more because that's it.
One
I'm
more
gonna go
turn.
through all this shit. Yeah.
All right, so let's.
I'd probably do 2 more because I have 3. I
got
have
two?
6. I have 6.
All right,
Oh shit! So
I'll
I didn't
do
even have
2
to
more
go through all this shit.
after. So you go.
All right, so Cello just mentioned NBA Street, so that reminded me of
yes.
NBA Jam.
Oh, NBA Jam.
NBA Jam was fire back in the day.
Oh yeah.
I used to love that game.
Hell yeah.
Emerald, there's no Fortnite.
I'm gonna go through a couple. Guardian Heroes for Saturn.
Good.
Okay, good choice.
mention.
Good
Lots of run throughs with that game.
Good choice.
mention.
That game was fire.
People that don't like beat 'em ups, they like that game.
That is
I've
so
noticed
fucking
that.
dope.
We're gonna go with Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Those games.
I forgot.
Same.
Bruh.
Yeah, they are.
Yep. Yes, they are.
Those games.
Yes, they are.
You can literally, you don't even have to play the game. You can just swing through New York City and not do a damn thing related to the game.
I'm not gonna pick up this bag. Yeah, it's right there. I'll pick it up. I'll pick up this bag.
I might as well. It's like
Right
that.
there.
Oh, and there goes another one. Might as well go get that one. Oh, and there goes another one, and then you're halfway across Midtown.
Yeah.
That game,
Perfect game.
amazing. Both of those games. We're gonna go with Super Puzzle Fighter 2.
Damn it! It's on my list.
Good one. Good one.
That game,
That's a good
There you
game.
go.
That's a good choice.
fire.
That is very addicting, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Puzzle
like
Fighter
the- I don't like
2.
the
It's the explosion of the when you kill someone with a like.
Oh,
a,
hell yeah. It's
just
definitive.
With the super
It is
combo.
competitive, man.
That shit is great.
I don't like the luckiness of the battle though. Like it's like I'm doing perfect.
Well,
no, you're not.
yeah.
We're gonna go with Teenage
game.
Mutant Ninja Turtles Hyperstone Heist.
Oh yeah, you play that a lot.
Hell
I remember
yeah.
you played that a lot.
Yeah, that
Turtles
game.
in time. Turtles in time.
Well, I never had a Super Nintendo.
Call it
so
what it is.
Oh
It's not
damn.
Turtles in Time. Had nothing to do with time travel.
That
Had nothing
hate.
to do with time travel. All right.
The hate.
Had to do with the Hyperstones.
Hey, they got the
And
Rat King.
Shredder got the Hyperstones.
Fake
Turned to
ass
Soup
story.
Shredder.
Yo, they got the
And I
Rat
killed
King.
Fake ass.
Rat King
story.
all
Well, I don't
day.
know why you hating.
Leatherhead.
Fake ass.
What?
Why you hating? Why you such a hater?
Damn, man.
Why you such a hater?
Trying to think of the character. It was Trag.
What?
He said Trag. General Trag.
General Crag.
Well, not for nothing though. Those two games.
His name was
those
Craig.
those two. Those
Craig.
two games are addictive though. Like Turtles in
Turtles
Time
are
and
addictive.
Hyperstone
Yeah,
Heist.
absolutely.
They're
Yeah.
both like on the same plane. Like you could play either one of those, and you're just gonna finish
All the way
game.
through.
You're
I
gonna
gotta
finish
play, I
the
gotta
game.
play Turtles in Time again. Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3.
Okay.
Gundam.
That game, the cast, the characters, and the mobile suits that you could use in that game. So much fun. So much fun. There was classics like the Wing Gundam. There was new ones like the Freedom. Well, that was new at the time.
They
but
never
the-
add in the music, like the opening music and shit like that.
Put that in there.
Well, Turbo had a playlist for
Did
that
he? Did he
360.
put it
Yeah,
in
yeah,
there?
he put it all in there. Yeah,
I ain't mad at
he
that.
put it in there.
I'm not mad at that. That was
You got to
yeah.
do that. You got to
Yeah,
do
that
that.
shit was fun.
I wish that
right.
option would come back.
I'll let that'll be it for this round.
Okay.
All right.
Emerald says Plants vs Zombies, Garden Warfare 2.
What?
Dude, I mean it's addictive.
Is that one game?
Uh-huh.
Oh shit! I thought that was like 3 games.
No, it's one.
Damn. All right. I'm gonna knock out a bunch. I'm going to put Fire Emblem Three Houses and Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn together.
Okay.
Obviously, Three Houses. I have 270 hours.
I would be called addicting.
Yeah,
Quite addicting.
that's definitely an addiction. Because it's like it looks beautiful and the music. Oh god.
You never even recovered from that.
Oh, dude, I still want to fucking play that game. Like, it's just so fucking. Oh my god, it's incredible. Radiant Dawn, the battles probably the best I've ever played in a strategy role player. Best battles I've ever played. Best cast I've actually. It rivals Shining Force 3, definitely the cast. But yeah, that's an addicting game.
Okay.
Good thing they don't have an hour count of how many times I started the game over.
Oh god.
And speaking of starting the game over, Shining Force 3. I've started that over. All
Didn't you
three.
play that last year or this year?
This year.
Yeah, I got stopped because there's a glitch
Oh yeah.
at the end. Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
a glitch. So I'm
That's right.
still. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I've probably played all 3 scenarios over at least 4 or 5 times, and that's like 30 something hours in each one.
Jeez.
or more, depending on if you do side shit and build up. Actually, 40-something because you're building up your characters at the end. So
What you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to get a modded Saturn, and we're gonna have to burn the English copies of those to play on that modded.
and you
Saturn.
know,
I got
I will
one.
probably go through it again.
I have it up. I got it.
It's just the
I
way
got
it
one.
is. It's and I'll throw in Shining Force. I did kind of say Shining Force 3, right? Mm-hmm. Actually, let's say Shining Force 3 and 2. I'm knocking both of those out. Shining Force 2 because that was my first strategy role player that I ever played. I didn't even play 1. I went right to 2 because I like the character design, and that
Is it a direct sequel?
they're direct sequels. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But like years later, they make a mention of part 1, like you know. But part 1, a lot of people swear by. I'm not really about big. I'm not. It's like, it's all right.
And that was for what? Genesis.
Genesis, yeah. If they remade it though, I'd be like, okay, I'll fuck with it. Kind of like the mobile shit. How dope they made the characters. Look.
Yeah.
I could fuck with that. But not the mobile one.
Mobile shit.
Not yet. Shining Force 3 for obvious reasons. I played that God knows how many times. But and put you guys through it. But I'm gonna leave my last 2 for my last round.
Oh, so you only okay? So you
I
have
have 2 left. 2
All
left,
right.
and I'm done.
So I had to add one because
God.
that I just remembered, and I was like, all right. So and this is Burnout.
Oh, jeez.
Burnout series.
Yes.
The best
I
fucking.
didn't put it on my list, but it should be there.
Dude, it's like for people that like. All right, there's 2 types of racing game fans, right? There's the arcade racer, and then there's the simulation game racing game fans.
Arcade.
This is arcade like to the extreme.
Should have been. It's never been in the arcade.
I know, dude. It's like it's an arcade style game,
Outrun.
racer game that but there's never been in an arcade.
No, Ridge Racer's
And
in the arcade.
Everything has been in an arcade except for this.
Should have been. Yeah.
Except for Super Monaco.
But no, this is it's addictive, man. It's one of those games that like it's so much fun to like just the mechanics of like running somebody off the road and
Dude, I was
like,
a fan since
camera
the first game.
Wow.
Since the first.
It's dope the way they did that shit, man.
Even when it wasn't as polished.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's
I
like
played 1, 2, 3, 4,
right.
all of them.
the frame rate was always 60. It was always good.
When the music used to be all violins.
Oh,
it used to be
dude.
crazy.
Oh man,
Yeah, Darkseid put in some work in Dragon Quest, bro.
Dragon Quest
Oh,
is
word.
still hours from you. 5 hours each.
Ooh.
500 hours each. My bad.
ask
God of mercy.
ask Turbo. About
Turbo
that shit.
knows about that
Hell
makes
yeah,
sense. Yeah, Turbo knows about that.
He knows
shit.
about
Yeah,
that shit.
Those. Oof.
Whew.
Never played the Dynasty Warriors version of those games.
No,
I never played them. We have one of them.
Yeah.
Which one?
The
Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest.
Dragon
ones.
Quest.
Yeah.
The Warriors.
Warriors.
There's like 2 of them,
Yeah.
Oh.
and I hear another one's on the way, and it looks like Dragon Ball.
2 look dope.
With the
2 look way better.
Dragon, but there's one that looks like Dragon Ball with that kind of style art.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same art
Yeah.
style. in the
But like
yeah.
the cartoony, the thick.
That's dope.
Ink. Oh,
That's dope.
looks sick.
The other game I'm gonna say, Chalk can agree with this. Loaded.
Yeah.
We both like no. It's a
No,
curveball.
we're
We beat the game co-op.
You were addicted to it.
That's actually the no, that's not the first. That was the second game I ever beat co-op.
Dude, it never held the
And that
candle
was
to
a big
Smash
chunk.
TV. That's why. To me. But yeah, I
That
I was there. I was playing Loaded and Reloaded, but
It
it
was
was
a-
never Smash TV to me.
It was addictive, and let me tell you, the ending wasn't worth it.
No,
it wasn't worth that.
Because the enemy just
Not the
dies,
time that we
right?
played?
Hell no.
Yeah, no, it wasn't worth it.
It just shows the cinema of the dude dying, right?
that was
awful.
it. It was like whack CG.
It's like fatality.
It's like
They
chunky shit.
used
Yeah.
to turn into blood splats.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like a
it was
brain or
violent
whatever
as hell.
in the thing. Oh, it was
It
bad.
splat him against the wall. It was
Yeah.
nasty.
Yes, that's what I remember.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah,
All right.
but
ketchup.
I can say my last 2 real quick then. Because I know we're running out of time, damn it.
Yeah.
Which makes it hard for me to edit. But so these are relatively new games that I just got actually. It's just a certain thing they do in Sifu. that
Oh,
makes it
Sifu, yeah, that
Stupid
makes
sense.
addicting. Stupid addicting.
Really?
Because because you start like the way you play, like you have to play it to almost to a perfect extent to get through it. If you mess up even like at near the end, you're like, I could do way better than that.
I'm
It
gonna
does
play that eventually. I'm gonna play it eventually.
Same here.
Me
man. I wanna
too.
play
It
that.
does the mechanic of getting you to play better each and every time.
Okay.
And it's like I don't usually like that because they did it the correct way.
Right.
Like because it does save, but you have to do good. to
Jay,
save.
read that comment.
It's like the Katana Zero.
Read that
type
comment
shit.
right there.
Chase Red, of course, is gonna say the
Shining
most
Force
addicting game
3,
is Shining
baby!
Force 3 because that is the game for Chase Red. He will let
No,
you
that
know.
is the game for everyone.
And you
Everyone.
Not everyone.
Wow.
Byron.
Man.
Oh my God.
Byron.
Byron.
Stop it, man. Stop it. Who's the president? Byron. All right.
All right.
We gotta run out of time.
All right,
So
yeah,
Sifu, they do it the perfect way to get you to play again and again and again.
Gotcha.
And then my final, which Alan, my run of these games, Elden Ring. You know I had to say it because listen,
I'm gonna start going.
Yeah. You're starting to
There's
sound like
nothing.
Chuck when he talks about this.
but there's
every
nothing.
week, man. Come on.
That is the game that's
And Turbo.
addicting right now. I mean, listen, Dark Souls, the Souls games in general,
game.
Bloodborne, and like Dark Souls, Demon Souls, and Elden Ring. They all have a mechanic in it that makes you want to come back and play better. Because even if you get to like, you fight a boss. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna kick this boss's ass. 2 seconds in, you get demolished, and I'm like, dude, I can do better than that. I can't leave on that note. I got killed in 2 seconds.
I'm sorry.
So then you come in, Godfather video games, exactly. But that happens. Like you be like, oh, I got killed. I almost had him. Then you go back and you get wrecked. And they're like, no, I have this plan. I have to do this correctly.
Funyun ring.
Funyun ring?
yes. Funyun ring. Elden ring. But there's a mechanic in there that gets you to come back in. Even just now, before the podcast, I was like, yo, I'm gonna jump in here and fight this boss real quick.
When you think about the game when you're not playing it,
Yes.
that's an addicting
Yes,
fucking game.
yes,
Yeah,
it was. I woke up, I was like, yo,
You're
I
dreaming
can
about
beat
the
this-
shit?
I can
Yeah.
do this tactic, do it
Yeah.
a little differently, and I can get him.
Yeah.
And when you do it, like just before, I played it for 15 minutes. I went outside, I gotta beat this guy. Now I'm going back to fight him. I died. And then I went back in, I died again. I was like, no, I am strong enough. I can kick this guy's ass. I went back in, I killed his ass, and then saved the game, got out in 15 minutes.
I'm going to bed happy. Fuck you.
No, because I had the podcast. So I went in, I was like, all right, I cut that, because usually I started 2 a.m. last night. I stopped at 7.
Damn, man.
And I was like, I
Wow.
shouldn't start right now because I'm going to play it all night.
I know better than that.
And I was like, I should go to bed right now. But then I was like, or maybe I could throw on the freaking, what you call it? The
Horizon?
anime. No, the anime I was watching.
Oh, Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer. I was like, I throw on that real quick. But I was like, nah, I'm not going to throw it on because I'm going to fall asleep.
He's got that picnic table
was like-
fucking kimono.
And I was like,
Why you hating?
and I was like, let me
why
throw
you-
it on
Oh,
because something happened. I saw like a tip online. I was like, a word I can, because I'm trying to learn how to use items. I was like, that's how you use that item. And I was like, I'm gonna start that right now.
We haven't seen
Good.
Sticks for like weeks. This is the first time we've seen him.
Yeah.
In a couple
I got
weeks.
some good progress. That's like I beat some bosses. I was like, yo, I can beat that
Jay
guy.
said, I got some good progress.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Give me some more.
But you know what's fucked up? I found a cave. I needed a key to get to. I went and got the key. I forgot. I put a location thing down so I can go back to the cave. That shit disappeared. I had no idea where I was again. I tried looking for the cave, and I found this other cave that went down to some different world. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm not ready for this right now.
Sound like
I
a
just wanted to
crackhead right
now.
find My damn cave.
Yo, he gonna show up on a podcast like Ashy Larry.
Yep.
I was like, let me fight this dragon. And I was like, there's so much different shit I
Yeah,
did.
get Jay some lotion.
And I
Yeah,
still
man.
couldn't find the damn cave.
Peanut
So,
butter and crack.
damn. And I don't know. I figured I knew where it was. I went there, it wasn't there.
Wow.
So I was like, damn, man, what the hell? This game.
Elden Ring
has
sounds
too
like
many turns.
an addiction.
Too
You know
many,
what?
Too
Sounds
many
like
different
so
things in
much
it.
So now, you know what happened now, right? You said Elden Ring for the last like 4 podcasts.
Yeah, I know.
So now
It's
this
gonna turn
is the
into
point where this is the last time you talk about this shit.
that. I can't end. It can't
Jay's like,
end.
you fucking kidding me? Elden's a part of me. Elden Ring is life.
too
When
big
we
of a
introduce
game.
ourselves, I'm Elden.
Yeah. Wait, what?
What? No, you're Sticks, dude.
No, no,
We're gonna change
I'm
your
gonna
name
try-
now.
Elden.
I'm gonna try and throw in a different game, so it's not just Elden Ring, but it's always gonna be there for a while.
Dude.
But I'm gonna play other shit. I actually no, I was
Lies.
thinking, no. There's games that I got halfway through that I'm trying to get through.
Finish up on
I'm
Cyber.
beating a bunch of them. Like
Finish,
that.
yeah, finish
like that.
Cyber, yeah.
Certain games like that, I'm gonna try and beat while
Yeah.
I'm playing this because they're totally different. I could jump into those. They have different mechanics. I can play them.
I need to finish that.
I still gotta beat 12 minutes because I was right there, literally right there.
You got 12 minutes.
Exactly.
How do you not beat it? Hell, man.
Exactly.
You got the time.
I gotta
it's only
remember.
12 minutes.
It's only 12 minutes.
I gotta remember what I did again. That's what sucks. But yeah, I have to do that.
Chalk, you got anything on the list?
Last 3 games. Grand Theft Auto 3.
That's
For
that's
pretty
a
most
good
people,
one,
would
yeah.
be Grand Theft Auto 5
Right.
since it's been out
like
Yeah,
8
yeah.
years.
since
8 years.
360.
Grand Theft should be on my list. It's definitely there. Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
Grand
definitely
Theft Auto was classic.
hours upon hours.
Classic.
Yeah.
Gears 5, of course, because I played that game for hours.
Gears
on
5
end.
is dope, man. I really like Gears.
Yes, Harris, I remember when you
Horde mode is
helped me
so
with that
fun.
key, dude.
We gotta knock out that 50, man. We gotta knock out that 50 when Turbo
Absolutely,
gets
and of course, the Halo series.
Of course, you
Not a
will.
All
surprise.
day.
Because you're
Halo
super.
1, Halo 2,
Shocker.
Halo 3.
What's the most? I hear 3 from most Halo fans. Obviously, the new one is too new,
The campaign probably Halo 3 or Halo Reach.
but multiplayer.
Oh, that's rough.
2.
That,
Usually 2 or 3 people go
2.
crazy.
I have the most
Sorry,
fond memories from playing the Halo 1 multiplayer.
Oh.
Really?
The Halo 2 multiplayer I never played because my Xbox wasn't online.
Oh.
Halo 3 multiplayer I played online a lot. That was super fun though.
Oh, okay.
Well, Halo 1 was what, like the LAN mode?
The LAN parties,
LAN
yeah.
party mode. Oh, God.
I would have thought you said 2. Well, it
Well, a
was
lot of people
online,
just
huh?
stopped. Didn't they just stop that? People were playing 2 for decades.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
That's why I would have said 2.
Playing 2 forever.
I would have said. I would have thought
I
you
never
said
played.
2.
I never played 2 online because my Xbox wasn't online at the time.
Wow.
At the height of
Yeah, well, most people played
Of
2
twos.
online. The co-op.
A lot of people say 3, though. A lot of people say 3.
That's true.
Yeah.
But the Halo campaign for 3 or Halo Reach was the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
How about you, sir?
Quick mention because I just remembered Marvel's Avengers.
Oh, that's
Okay,
right.
respect.
I get
right.
I get addicted to that very quick, very quick.
You'll play that for days.
Yo, for real, I'll be like,
I
oh
never
shit,
played.
Black Panther's out.
Very.
7 hours later, I'm like, yo, I just been doing the same shit with him like for the past 7 hours.
I haven't
What the fuck's
even
going
played
on?
it
No,
because
but
of that.
yeah, it's a
Because
very
of that.
like the combat is very addictive.
No.
But definitely Marvel's Avengers. Blasphemous. I've been addicted to that just because of that whole world, that soundtrack, the bosses,
Yeah.
the lore, the grossness of it,
The difficulty.
the difficulty.
That shit is foul.
But it makes you ill, though.
No, you do get better. You do get
ill in
better.
that game, man.
You start
Especially with
learning the
DLC.
patterns.
The DLC got me. Like that made me like it even more. Free DLC.
It's a 2D Dark Souls, man. You love it and don't know.
But there's music that's constantly playing throughout the whole time.
I know that's a thing.
You know, it's a
Yes, I
thing,
know.
man. It's a thing. You know,
What else?
and the sound effect it makes me.
He's not going to stop.
All right. Now my last one, the last one on here. You guys should know what the last one is.
I have no idea.
You're gonna nod your head like, of
I
course.
don't care.
It is Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise.
What?
Okay.
Really?
Really? That's actually
Are
shocking.
you even
though.
being serious?
I'm dead fucking serious.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
I'm actually
Oh,
shocked
man.
about
That
I
is
know you love that.
that.
I thought you. I mean, I didn't think it was addictive.
all right.
like that,
No.
though.
The game was like an addicting game because there's a lot of Sega lore in
Yeah,
it. Like
yeah,
a lot
okay.
of like when you're driving around, they have like tunes from old Sega games in there.
Right.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
pretty. So whenever something has like that Sega feel, it makes me feel like even though Last Battle sucked, it gives me like that kind of a feel, but like how it should have been. But then the nightclub happened,
I understand now.
dude. Then the nightclub happened, and Turbo was like, no, you should, because you could bartend, you could gamble, you could be the owner at the nightclub, you could do many things, and I'm like, I don't really want to do all these side things. I kind of just wanted to beat the game. Turbo's like, no, trust me, play the nightclub or whatever. I was like, all right, whatever. I played that shit. I beat every single mission. It had like 30 missions, and I had one more mission to beat the entire game, and I just finally decided to play the nightclub right before beating the game, and I'm like, oh no, this is fun.
Damn.
This is fun.
So it's a whole game within
Dude,
the game.
if they released a side game
just for that,
for
just that.
$25 and
Right.
it was I would buy it day one.
Damn.
Wow.
That's how addicted I was to it.
It's got to be based off some
Damn.
game.
Dude, it was
I know, right?
Dude, it was I don't know why it was just have a seat, have a good time. Like when one of the chicks didn't show up for their shifts, I was like, fire that bitch. Get that bitch out of here. I need someone to fucking make these people. That was fucking crazy, dude. Wow.
Gotta make the Johns happy.
We gotta make these customers happy.
Gotta make the Johns happy.
Wow.
What was that shit? Good.
Get his
bitches wearing shimmies.
Amazing. I'm sure. I'm
Will
I'm
Ferrell,
not
Will
surprised.
Ferrell. Shout out to
I am surprised, but not surprised.
I
that you
am surprised though. Their
I
last
was,
pick though.
I
that
was
it.
up late. I said, how many fucking missions
Oh
are
my
there?
God.
I was like, fuck it. Let's go. I don't even know what the prize was. I didn't even give a shit.
boy.
God Hand, yeah, God Hand is the shit. God
That
Hand
is a good one.
God Hand is underrated.
No, I did a stream of God Hand and did not want to turn it.
It's dope, dude.
I did not want to turn the game.
Did you get
off.
You got to that shit?
I was making progress. Yeah, for them. I was making progress. I was like, I don't want to stop.
that fake ass Elvis shit in the background. Like, who was singing
The game
that?
is silly. Man.
All right, going through the last two, I grouped these up into categories. So puzzle game category. All right, Luminous, dope ass puzzle game, super addictive.
Le Mines. Nah, this Luminous.
Oh man, Lumens,
I said it wrong for years.
Luminous. And also Tetris Effect Connected
Yes.
is
I like.
super,
I love watching that.
super,
That
super
game is
addictive.
Gorgeous.
It's neck and neck with Tetris 99. But the reason being is that version had the online capabilities of versing other people.
Was that the every passing day? Is that
Yeah. The soundtrack is fire.
I
though.
love the
It's
So
not-
the same dude
soundtrack
does the
is
music
fire.
in both of them.
Yes.
In both of them.
And they added new music to this one for the competitive version. And they have a classic mode. They have the modern mode. They added
I'll tell you what I hated about Le Mines.
fucking us.
Luminous.
Lumens.
Le Mines. I hated that I wasn't good enough to get through the whole game, and I didn't hear songs because of it.
I got pretty far.
I got far.
I got pretty
I
far in
didn't
the
get to
game.
hear- I never beat that game, so I don't know all the music.
But
and that pisses me off.
you can't beat the game. I'll tell you why. Just like Tetris. You don't beat Tetris.
Really? There's no last
There's
level?
no. In original
outta
Tetris, I'm
here.
talking about like original
Well, yeah, I know.
Tetris.
What else? You get
There's
the-
no
you
ending
get
to
the-
that shit.
but
It
you
just
get the-
glitches out. There's a kill screen or whatever. It's impossible.
Oh, the arcade one. Yeah. But
No.
They got the little.
NES Tetris.
You got the rocket. It goes in space.
No, it keeps going.
the end.
Remember when I played the arcade? It just repeats. It goes right back.
I know, but that's
It
an
kill-
ending, though.
Yeah, but it just repeats. It's not intended for that. Yeah, that's why.
I need to hear all the songs.
But that's the reason why I like that game, because just like Tetris is like you get in a zone of like, oh wow, I'm in the zone. I'm focusing, but you also lose yourself, and sometimes you get lucky too. Sometimes you get the right shit at the right time, and you're like, oh okay, you're about to die, and it's like, I changed it. That's why I like it. But the other two, and this is probably going to be left field because I know one of these. I don't know if you were addicted to this, but I know you definitely played it. But Detroit, Become Human, and I put
As
that
a movie, yes. I was very addicted to playing that.
it's just this gameplay story. Just as a game because
What's a narrative?
because narratively there was different endings and there was different paths that you could take. So
What's
you
funny
could-
is I never get through any of those with different endings.
I do.
I never
I
played
got the
with
good ending the first time, and then the second time I'm like, all right, let me change my shit. And the same goes for Heavy Rain.
Yeah.
I put them.
I got one ending, dude.
No,
I
dude.
watched all the others.
I got both
online.
endings, man. See, that's the thing. I'm addicted to those types of game in the fact that like I would replay it.
I got
from
two
certain,
endings. I got ripped off. I got arrested in one.
I replay those games just to get a different ending,
Yeah.
purposely. Like
Oh, yeah.
I make
got like 7 different
and I
endings.
try to write, and I like this is how crazy I was. I'm like I'm writing down my choices, and I'm like keeping a note.
You kind of have to.
Well, just to get a different ending.
Well, in
'Cause I'm
Detroit,
like,
they have a whole thing. They
they
actually
do. They
keep
have
track of
they
what
have
you
a
did in
tree,
that.
but they don't have a Heavy Rain. They don't.
No,
they don't
no,
do
no,
that
no.
shit. So I had to like write it
Heavy
down.
rain.
But that game,
It's not that.
Chocolate rain.
the stories,
Rain.
Not that.
the stories on both of them, completely different games. As far narratively, they're completely different, but they were both awesome stories. Like if they were movies, that shit would be nominated for like movie of the year.
Nah, they be like video game movie, bro.
Nah. Which I'm surprised they haven't made
Because those games are like 20 hours.
well, and then also
They're
the fact,
like 5 hours, but still. it's
then
not gonna
also
be
the
2
fact
hours.
that like we already know the ending and shit. Like if
Well,
they
you
if they
don't
made
know
a
which one they're gonna pick.
if they made a side story though,
You don't know.
that'd be cool if they made it in that world, but made a side story
If
as
it
a
had,
movie.
what if the movie had 7 different endings?
Or they can make a series like
You'd hate
Black
it 'cause
Mirror.
it'll be on Netflix. You don't like
They'll
that
make
kind
a Black Mirror type thing where every episode is a different
exactly
thing,
Yeah.
but it's called, Detroit. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying, man? It'd be, they could do it. They could do it.
It'll be cool.
Anyway, that's it.
I got a quick mention
Okay.
of one that could be on here. Rez.
Oh, okay.
I played listen, because you mentioned the music games. He
Yes.
does this. He does the music in this one.
Yes.
It's something about that. It's something about that type of music that gets me addicted. And it's trance music, so you can just go on and on and on and on. But they add a thing in it where you have to get 100%. And you have to hit every enemy. You have to catch every item.
Makes you
I
wanna
still
do
never got every item and every enemy on every stage. And I love the music in it. So every time I go through it, it's like a whole experience.
Do you pump your fist?
Honorable mention.
No, there's no time.
Guitar Man.
There's no time.
Guitar
Man.
Honorable mention for me.
Yeah, no,
honorable mention because
I never get addicted to it because it gets stupid.
I know, I love that shit.
It gets hard to play.
I can play it anytime. I could play that shit anytime, man. Awesome game.
It is a good game, but you have your timing, so you gotta have the actual system. I can't emulate that.
Well, I play it on the PSP, man.
It's a good choice, Darkside.
Exactly.
Good shit.
Oh gosh, Guitar Hero. Ooh.
Oh, that's actually that's not a bad choice. That's actually a good one.
I just thought of an honorable mention.
That's a good choice.
WWE.
Very good.
No Mercy.
And No Mercy.
No Mercy.
Oh, okay.
Respect.
That's
Yes.
that's a good
definitely
choice.
one of the most addicting games I've played.
Good choice.
yeah.
Good
We
choice.
played the fuck out of that game.
Bring the
shit,
Pain.
good
Bring the
shit.
Pain.
We
SmackDown.
played so much.
It's pretty dope too. But yeah, there's a lot. Man, listen, that's why we play games. They're all addicting.
Yeah.
Games in general, they're addicting.
Don't play no games.
Oh,
That's
man.
why parents hate them. Get outside. It's
Free, yeah,
addicting.
it's,
You got
Pastime.
anything left?
No, I'm dead. I'm
all right.
done.
I mean,
that's it.
Yeah, I got
We
it.
all good? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, y'all.
We good, baby.
Guess what? If y'all haven't already, I'm gonna pop this shit up on the screen. Hold up.
Got something brand new for you.
You saw that transition right there.
Pow! Look at that.
Oh yeah, you seen
Please
it?
like and subscribe if
pops
you
up.
haven't already, man, so you don't miss out on all the updates that we have coming for y'all.
Hit that bell.
All
yo.
right,
Yeah.
and when you do that,
Is there anyone you actually hit the bell for?
what's that?
On YouTube, is there anyone you actually hit the bell for?
Yeah, no, there is. Yeah,
Is
I
there
have, I have quite a few. Yeah.
Hit that bell like bing bong.
No, there's some channels I subscribe to where I'm like, you know what? I don't want to. I want to. This is so entertaining to me. I don't want to miss anything. I want to make sure y'all, if you guys like this shit and you want more, hit that bell, man. Do it.
I'm cool with the subscribe.
Hell yeah.
I hit the bell and then hit that
Hey,
shit off.
I
because
appreciate
it
I
brings up
appreciate
too
the support,
much.
but sometimes that shit doesn't work, man.
No, it doesn't.
Sometimes it doesn't pop up on your feed, and like I have some channels. I'm like, damn, I haven't heard from these dudes in a while. Then I go back and I'm like, oh, the
Listen.
algorithms all fucked up.
I'll tell you what though, we got a schedule, so you know when we're on.
That's right, and that's the live stream
Kapooyah!
schedule.
So if that bell don't work, you still know when we're gonna be
Hell
on.
yeah, because you look at
Kapooyah!
the screen right here, and you'll see that we have first Mondays of every month the Indie eShop recap. We do this live. That's right. So don't miss out. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're gonna be watching indie trailers in the eShop with y'all. That's right. Yeah. Then we got Tactical Tuesday. Every single Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. You're gonna watch either.
Thank you, Emmy.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
But you're gonna watch either an RPG, you're gonna either watch a strategy game or a puzzle game every Tuesday, and then of course the video game podcast.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
No, it's yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
We try to do the most interesting topics for y'all. We sometimes have a guest, but we always have fun.
Bow,
Tune in
bow.
at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time so you don't miss it. All right.
Yes, sir.
If you're watching it right now, you know what we're talking about. And also, I was going to say Throwback Thursday. I was going to say that. Formerly known as Throwback Thursday. Thursday Thrills with Sticks. The reels. He might play something new. He might play something old. He might play something indie. Tune in to find out at 9 p.m.
You know the deal.
As well as Fighter Fridays with Big Choco.
We only play Dragon Ball Fighters, bro.
That's right.
Yeah, that's all. That's
That's
all
right.
You're
That's
gonna
all we
see.
play. That's all we
Dragon
play at
Ball
9.
Fighters.
But you know what? This week we're changing it up because we're going to be playing
Dragon Ball Fighters.
Dragon Ball Fighters.
We're gonna change it up, throw
No, the DLC. No. We playing Redeemer co-op. Me and Big Choco.
I thought he's called him.
I thought you just called me bacon.
I
I'm
thought
like,
you called him
serious?
bacon.
You know what's fucked up?
Me and bacon.
What's fucked up? I stuttered and I stopped myself because I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna stutter this bad." and it said bacon. That's what came bacon. I stuttered. All right.
I love it.
So me and Big Chalk, we're gonna be playing Redeemer this Friday, y'all. So tune in because it's gonna be fun, man. He's never played it. I played the game, beat it, dope ass game. I never played it co-op though.
Heard good things.
Never played it co-op, so this is gonna be a first for me, and definitely gonna be a first for him. Tune in because it's gonna be a good old time. And then of course we have 2 random streaming shows. We have the Backlog Break, and shit.
Should be seeing it this week.
You're gonna be seeing it this week.
Dead
with-
Space, me scared like a bitch.
I'm gonna also try. I'm gonna see what time. I might do it tomorrow. I have to see. Might do it early tomorrow. Blasphemous.
The
I have to go back to Blasphemous.
for Dead Space, I'm gonna have the spotlight. We're gonna not use the regular lights. It's like a spotlight. Everything's gonna be. I want it dark as hell.
Oh, I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah,
shit.
word. Like we.
Oh,
Have
I'm
to,
gonna be
like,
watching that shit.
The volume's gotta be up. Like
yeah.
it's gotta. I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna have to. Gotta do it right, man.
It's
You gotta
worth
do
it.
right. Gotta do it right.
It's worth it.
Get
It's
your
worth
diaper.
it.
Get your diaper.
You gotta do it for the channel.
I'm gonna try. I don't know if I'm gonna do it tomorrow, but sometime this week I'm gonna try to get Blasphemous
Hell yeah, man.
backlog break to go back to that.
Blasphemous.
And
then-
we have Smashmatics with
right.
Turbo 857 and the 23rd Sound.
Yeah, when
teaching
he
lessons
when he returns,
in Smash Brothers Ultimate.
you're gonna
That's
get
right.
it popping and make y'all return the game.
That's right.
That's right.
That's
Yeah, good
right.
luck with that.
But besides all that, man, you guys have been awesome in the chat. Thank you so much for the super chats, man.
Thank you guys.
Holy
Thank you.
crap.
Thank you.
Greatest chat for the greatest podcast, y'all.
Hell yeah, man.
That's
your,
right.
your favorite podcast that goes off the rails.
That's right.
Exactly. Listen, let everybody know what your
Yeah.
favorite video game podcast is,
Yeah.
as long as it's ours.
What the fuck? That's like the Model T shit. You can have any color you want as long as it's black.
But hit that like button, y'all. Tell your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But until next week, y'all, we have another cool topic for y'all, but I'm not going to say what it is because you got to follow the channel so you can tune in and find out.
Yeah.
That being said, we'll see you next week. It's been fun. Thank you so much once again for watching and listening. Peace.